Wrong button. College football rivalries. You think you've seen some real competition? Man, you ain't seen nothing yet. This Monday, we're bringing together the most competitive group of NCAA college football Facebook gamers for the most hyped up tournament yet.
Whoop, there it is. Let's go, man.
It's single elimination. Win or go home. This is a tournament with some of the best people on the sticks.
I ain't going that way, bro. Look at it. Running, that's over. Running, that's over. Please, he was the best player in the country. I ran it, that's over. I went looking for contact.
Who's gonna be crowned king at the end?
Let's go! Big! Let's go! We still! Let's go! Turnover chain! Turnover chain! Turnover chain! Turnover chain! Turnover chain!
I'm muted. Okay. All right, let's try that again. All right, here we go. It has been one of those days. Hey, man, appreciate y'all for being here. Welcome to the stream, guys. It is your boy, Joshua. I go by the name of FBJClay. Join with me right here is the commissioner himself. We are entering into the last part of the top 8 coaches for the Earn It Dynasty Network tournament, man. It is going to be intense. We're going to jump into some games. We got the last 4 games being the Elite 8 that are there, the Earn It 8, and we got some headbangers coming your way. I want to show you guys a couple of the teams that we're going to watch tonight, including one that's going on right now between an opponent known as Jew Jerk, who controls Florida, and Kentucky, controlled by Dirty Bear. That game is going on right now. It's coming to you right now just after this, but I do want to get a chance to let you guys know we have a game that's happening now, one that's going to be happening in a little bit, and then the last one for the night is going to be taking place at about 9:30. So if you guys are here, let me know y'all are in the stream. Tap in, hit that reaction button, say what's up. Let's get this thing going, everybody. Commish, you want to say anything to the folks?
Yeah, appreciate you guys for stopping through, man. Should be an interesting night of action. We'll see if Juju can keep it going, the upset train against Kentucky, and we'll see if Seagliz can make it back to his 3rd Final Four appearance.
I agree. All right, here we go. So we got a couple of these coaches who are going to be playing. We got Tim versus Seagliz. Seagliz being the former tournament winner last season. Whenever they did that tournament, he's controlling Temple, and will go against the aggressive controller player known as Tim Casanova, came with South Carolina. Happening right now is the Dirty Bear and Jew Jerk game, and then we got Alan Whitley and Big Poppy, also known as Jeff Carolina Gaming, who's with Memphis and Illinois. That game's going to be taking place, if not late tonight, then it's going to be earlier in the day tomorrow. And we also got King Tut and Auburn versus the air-raiding high-speed offense of the University of Houston in D. Marindino. This is going to be a great game. If y'all want to call it in the stream, let us know who your picks are. Let's go ahead and jump right into some of the action. We're going to get right into it. Let's not waste any time. I got Jew Jerk with his camera on. Check out my boy Jew. Jumping in now into the second quarter. We are 3 minutes left into this first half of football. Florida is down 3 points to this Kentucky team. This Kentucky team led by a Dirty Bear, a very good user. Let's see what we have on this end. You got any thoughts between these two users so far?
I haven't seen exactly what's going on, but just judging on the score, I would say this is pretty good for Jew. He's keeping it within striking distance.
For sure. So give these guys a little bit of context of what they can be expecting between these two coaches. By the way, I'll get the comments in just a quick second, guys. I'll give a little thought and some feedback on what you can expect as a user or as a viewer for some of these guys who may not have watched the first part of the tournament, watch Jew play, watch Dirty Bear play. Tell me what Jew likes to do, some of the things that he likes to is probably needing to go for if he's going to be playing and winning this game, and also for Dirty Bear. What would you say about that?
Well, I think regarding Florida and Jew, he's kind of turned into some sort of a Bill Walsh disciple. He likes to run the ball as he runs the quarterback power right there. He hasn't made the mistakes that he's normally known to make during the dynasty play, and that's really kept him alive. And he's got the better team, I think, in this matchup. So as long as he can keep his nose clean and play clean, I think he'll probably have a good chance to pull this off. Dirty Bear, you don't know exactly what you're going to get from him regarding play style. But as you saw last year or last bracket, he's more than willing to put the ball in the air and be aggressive with his play calls. So we'll see what style comes out ahead here.
I agree. Shouts out to you, Trey and Sam and TJ, for those shares on the stream, man. Appreciate the love, guys. Thank you, everybody who's tapped in. What's up, Anthony and Derek? He says, hopefully Kentucky wins. Y'all call it in the stream. Who you think is going to win this? We got Florida and we got Kentucky. Emory Jones up the middle with that quarterback draw. It's going to make it a 2nd down and 4. Appreciate all the reactions in the stream. Alex, Trey, Ralph, Sam, thank you for the reactions. Willie in the building, Barry Kuznia, Michael Moon, Eric Hansen, thank you for the love. If you guys are just now tapping in, let your boy know what's up. Let everybody know you're here in the stream. We love saying hi to folks. And if y'all wouldn't mind hitting that reaction button, it's a free way to support the community. Takes 2 seconds to do. Let's see what we got here. All right, here we go. So 2nd down and 4. About 2 minutes left in this ball game. Emory Jones, the quarterback for Florida, did not look very fast, which tells me that this quarterback's probably not warmed up that much. It looks like Dirty Bear is going to come out in a 3-3-5 setup. He's going to try to see if he can press him with the man coverage. Jones in the backfield makes a corner route that's almost picked off. Double coverage, and tried to see if he can get that over the defenders. He'll actually be looking at a 3rd down and 4. Best case scenario, he ties this ball game up with a field goal. Or excuse me, worst case scenario, he ties this ball game up with a field goal. Best case scenario, he gets his quarterback to score the football, which means not only does he take the lead, but his quarterback also starts getting warmed up.
I think that was one of those plays right there where if he had to do all over again, he would. I didn't see any pressure immediately off the first view, and I think he probably just kind of panicked right there.
I agree. I don't think he had anything either. So he's got 10 seconds left on this play clock. He's got to have to pick a play call really quickly. He chooses to go in the shotgun spread formation. 10 seconds left on the 33-yard line. 3rd down and 4. He's got to make a conversion if he's going to make it happen. What's up with you, Barry? I'm calling the team that wins the game. Oh, my gosh, Andrea. How you doing, by the way? Tyler said, what's up, Kamish? Go UK, I hate UF. They're my rival. Hey, rep your squad, Willie. What's up, Bobby D? What's up, ESPN? Oh, my gosh. What's up, Tyler? Here we go. Spread formation. Safety bites down a little bit. They're jammed at the line, and he throws a pick. Dirty Bear up to the 50. One man to beat. Takes it to the middle of the field and is playing a zigzag game with the quarterback. He ends up taking it all the way inside to the red zone. Kentucky will get this football back at the 19-yard line, knocking at the door, trying to see if they can score this ball again before they end this half of football. What a play by this defense. He's been baiting him, and he comes up capitalizing on a beautiful conversion with that interception. Almost gets it for a touchdown, too.
Yeah, 2nd decision that he's made in a row where it was just ill-advised, and that time it cost him.
It did. It did. If you guys are just now tapping in, welcome to the largest 60-man user v. user tournament we have in NCAA 14. We're with the last top 8 coaches going on. Kentucky with the handoff up the middle. That running back is dangerous. He'll go ahead and get the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. You got the head coach, Jew Jerk, 402 Gaming, who is controlling the University of Florida, and Dirty Bear, who is controlling Kentucky. Dirty Bear right now is in control of this game as they are sitting on the 6-yard line. Clock is ticking inside the 1 minute and 30 seconds of this ball game. Let us know in the channel right now, guys, who you're calling. If you call Kentucky, if you call Florida, give me the score difference. What's the over-under? That's even bigger if Kentucky gets the ball in the second half. I agree completely. 2 receivers set on the left side. Quarterback with the committee in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. Looks like he's lined up in a man formation on the defensive side of this ball. Inside of the 10 seconds of the play clock. Ball is snapped. Quarterback sneak, draw. He's met by a couple of Florida Gator defenders and will be dragged down. That's Levis with a 2-yard gain. Actually, no, a 1-yard loss. That puts it now 2nd down and goal. Clock is still ticking. Mike with the Kentucky. He said, scratch that, I got Kentucky. Did you tell Kamish I love? Hey, one of my mods said nothing but love to you, bro. My mods love showing love to people. Absolutely. They love showing love to folks.
Andrea. Nothing but love, Andrea. Nothing but love.
Go Big Blue. Go Big Blue. Let's get it. Let's see what we got here. Kentucky, trip set on the right side. 3 down linemen for this Florida defense. He's going to go with the zone. He's going to try to see if he can pack that red zone. He ends up getting the ball to his running back who falls forward. That's 3rd down and goal, sitting now at, I think it's the 5, maybe the 4-yard line. Clock is still ticking. Let's see what he has here. Jujerk with 2 great defensive stands. He needs to make a stop here if he's going to keep in this ball game. Jujerk feeling confident as he pumps the fist, tells everybody in the crowd, keep it quiet. I got this right here.
Yeah, listen, he needs to really come away with a field goal. Best case scenario, a touchdown right here, man, could spell disaster.
I agree. So in this instance, it's third down and goal. 5 yards to goal. 5 yards to go. What play are you calling in this instance?
Drew likes to run a lot of man, and so you're definitely going to look for a man beater here. I listen. It depends on how many downs. Are you playing for a field goal? You're playing for a touchdown. You got 2 downs to get a touchdown, so that's
true.
One element he could use.
And he's still got all 3 of his timeouts there too. 4 receiver set, quarterback in the shotgun formation, sends a man in motion. Will fake the handoff to the receiver, who gets all the space in the world. Levis will fall in the end zone, and this might spell disaster for this Florida football team. Not only did this quarterback score the football, but now because he's the one that put the ball in the end zone, due to these sliders, that now means this quarterback is going to not only be warmed, he might even be hot, which means he can come out in the second half of football and start dotting these passes with no fear in the world. He might have just opened up his whole playbook off of a huge defensive turnover that resulted in 7 points on the board with 1 minute left to go in the second half of football, or first half of football.
It's one of those things where Drew probably should have been a little bit more cautious, because he saw where the mistake was on a previous play, but came right back to it. And now we got a ball game that may be a little too much for him to overcome. Hopefully he can come out in the second half.
He's got to stay disciplined. Yeah, he's got to stay disciplined. I think he's got the better of the 2 teams, but now he's got to be disciplined, because what he didn't want to end up doing is getting in a spot where he has to take risks. He's going to get this ball off the kickoff return, breaks off a 1 tackler, but is then wrapped up Kentucky with a beautiful kick return defense on that side. 1 minute left. He'll take this ball at the 29-yard line. Charles, King Tut plays against hold on, let me look.
Great question.
That's a great question. I
Man,
always
King
forget.
Tut plays. Oh, geez.
King Tut plays DiMarandino.
Yes.
Plays DiMarandino. Houston. That speedy offense from Houston is going to be taking on King Tut in this upcoming matchup.
Yes.
Yeah. So they'll play after this, and then Florida in the backfield wrapped up. Kentucky only sent 3 linemen, and there were 7 blockers, and none of them can keep them held up long enough for Jujerk to get his quarterback to make that pass playoff. That's demoralizing for that offensive line. So we got King Tut playing next, and then after that, we got Tim versus the previous tournament winner, which is FBJClay.
Yep, and King Tut's out there in the chat right now. Will Ferrell, shout out to him.
Hey, shouts out to you, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, shouts out to Will Ferrell in the building. So if you're Jujerk, you're down 7. 44 seconds left on the clock. What's the priority? You're all the way basically 75 yards from an end zone. What are you trying to do? You heaving this thing?
2nd and 15, so you got to assume he's going to play a lot of zone right here. Screens beat zones. So I would look to try to get half these yards back and then make it a manageable 3rd down. And whatever you do, do not turn the ball over down here and go down more than 2 scores.
Oh! And as soon as you say that, it was almost picked off. Wow. As soon as you say that, it was almost picked off. This right here, what you're witnessing is a moment where you see what makes good coaches great coaches. You're under pressure. All of the numbers are against you. Your players aren't really that warmed up at the moment, so you're playing at somewhat of a disadvantage, and you still got to capitalize. This is what makes these coaches separated from everybody else. Let's see if Jujerk can make this happen. Lines up in a trips formation on the left side. Jones drops back for the 3rd time for a pass play. He heaves it deep, and it's almost intercepted again. 4th down and 15 with 16 seconds left in this. 36 seconds left to go in this ball game. I don't think Jujerk has any other option but to kick this ball and hope that Kentucky cannot capitalize and get a touchdown or a field goal to end this first half of play.
Yeah, I don't know if it's us or what it is, but ever since we've come in, it's the decision making has just gone absolutely downhill. I mean, he had to be doing something right to be down 10-7 early in the game, but that seems to just be out of the. I can't tell you what's going on in his head right now with some of these decisions.
I can't either. We'll go ahead and get a clipping call on this one by the Kentucky return team, and that's going to put them now at the what is this? Does this give him the ball back? No. Hold on. He's at the 26-yard line?
Shank.
Did I read that right?
I'm not going to lie to you. I missed it.
No, you're good. You're good. Did I read that right? Going to be 20-7 in the half. Tyler's got a question for you. What's up? What's your question, Tyler? I might lose power. We're getting a horrible storm. You're good, Andrew. Do your thing. Better not mess around and throw another. I know. Everybody's sleeping on Kentucky. Yeah, they're a good team, bro. Yeah, you didn't miss King Tut. Okay, no, so it backed him up even further. Okay, so he kicked it out of bounds, and then it backed him up additional 15. Okay,
Gotcha.
So here we
All
go.
right.
Kentucky will heave it deep. Man on man. Oh, it's almost picked off. Keep in mind, Kentucky just got their quarterback nice and juicy from scoring that running touchdown, which means he could throw this football, and he could throw it with a good amount of accuracy. If Florida's not careful and Jew Jerk is not careful, he is susceptible to getting beat deep if he only tries to cover things short. And I think we see Dirty Bears trying to put this game away early. He's heaving for the end zone, shooting for the stars right now.
Yeah, he needs to be careful as well because he's in control right here. Don't do anything stupid to let Jew back in before the half.
I agree. Jew will line up in a zone formation or in a zone defensive set. He ends up getting the run play off, but he is going to be met by a Florida defender, which will keep the clock running. It looks like Kentucky elects to go ahead and take this now into the second half of football, with the score being Florida 7 down 10 to the University of Kentucky with 17 points. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are sitting on the edge of your seat watching this game is far from over. And if you're here and haven't done so already, welcome to the stream. I'd love to say what's up to you. I'd love the commission to say what's up to you. If you won't mind hitting that reaction button, it helps the stream out a lot. Kentucky will take this back. Look for a person open, finds a guy. He breaks one tackle. He ends up making a juke move. He's still going down to the 42-yard line he ends the game. It ends the half. Wow. He almost pulled that off by breaking the right tackles that he needed and could have took it right up the sideline. Instead, he will get stopped at the 40-yard line, but he continues to keep his quarterback hot after that beautiful pass play. Florida will kick this ball back to Kentucky, and now Kentucky will get this ball back with this high, potent offense. Let's see what he can do, and if Jew can get a stop on defense that he needs with this Florida team. All right, what's the mindset you're walking into when you're Jew Jerk in this situation? Are you trying to stay aggressive? Are you trying to stay minimalistic and disciplined? He's at a little bit of a disadvantage because his players, he just threw an interception, which means his QB's probably going to be cold. Oh, my. Oh, I saw that from a mile away. He's breaking every tackle. But I got a flag on the play. What's the call, ref?
Got to be clipping.
That's a clipping call, which means they're going to take it back to the 10-yard line. 90 yards to go if he's going to make this drive capitalize into a touchdown. What would you say to that, though, Commish?
Listen, come out, establish the run game. Your quarterback, he's in control right now. Don't make any mistakes. Don't let him back in the game. Make Jew have to drive the ball. He's clearly ruffled with his decision-making on offense. Let him make the mistakes.
But what would you do if you're Jew, though? What would you do if you're Juju in that Florida team? What would you do if you're trying to climb back in this game? Are you taking risks? Are you taking shots? He went 3 straight possessions trying to chuck that ball past the first down marker, and all 3 times he hit. Well, actually, not all 3 times. 2 out of the 3. All 3 times he's hitting people.
He's got the better team right now. I mean, I would actually lean on some run game right now and try to at least make him think about it before he, that was almost picked off. At least make him think about the run game, because right now he's just pinning his ears back and attacking the quarterback. You got the better team. You got the better offensive line. Run the ball. Get your 3 points, get your 7 points, play some defense.
That's a good word. Shouts out to Willie Lolly for the reaction. Josh Smith, Josh Lowry, James Kazay, Sean Hibbs, Michael Evans, Eminem, James Jacks, Charles Graddick, Philip Delgado, James Currington, Stacy Rao, Kenneth Bernard. Thank you for the reactions. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the largest 60-man user v user tournament. We're with the last 8 coaches. Game number 1 of round number 4. Here we go. Kentucky hands his ball up to this deadly running back who's met by the strong safety, cracks his skull, and sits him down, makes that 3rd down and 3. Jew, proud of his defense as he swings his arms, as he's pumped up with that defensive possession. One more for the young fella, and this offense gets the ball back, and he can get back into this ball game.
Yeah, he looks like he's pumped up. He really needs his 3rd down right here. And there's no telling right now what Kentucky would do if it's less than a yard, or they can go for it here in the second half and from anywhere on the field.
For sure. Appreciate you, Sam. Thank you, brother. He tripped himself. It would have been bad, bro. It would have been bad. Plus, side to this storm, we're getting some much needed rain. Oh, for sure. Andrew, please be safe. You be safe, okay? All right, here we go. Kentucky lines up in a 3-receiver set on the right side of field. 1 high safety. Jew is covering that deep side of the field. This looks like a run play. Nope, he calls a check down. Quarterback makes a couple hot routes, probably sending that dude up the sideline, and they will call a timeout because they cannot get the play off, which means he is going to be spending a very valuable timeout in this ball game in the second half of football. Let's see what he ends up coming. I see he's bobbing his head. Drew likes what his defense is giving him. What's up with you, Demetrius? Shouts out to Casanova Kane in the building, head coach of Earn It Maine Dynasties, the University of Miami. Boom squad in the building. There's a ton of time. No need for you to take risks, getting that run game going. I agree completely. Here we go. Kentucky lines up in that same defensive formation. He snaps the ball, hands it off. One guy to beat, and he doesn't get it. It's a 4th down. He said, no, sir. Not today. Get back behind the line. Now, here's a question. Do you go for it, Kamish?
I wouldn't. Not up 10 points. And the decision making that Jew has made here lately, I'd punt it. I'd play some defense and let Jew make the mistake.
Man, I'll tell you. Hey, tell me in the chat, what would you do? Would you go for it or would you kick it? Personally, me, I would go for it. But I'm built like that. I like doing that kind of stuff. It's stupid.
On your
95%
own 20.
of the time.
On your own
1,000%.
I invite you. I invite you.
Where's the
I
bag at?
invite you,
Where's that?
especially if I'm down. I invite you. I do not like this. You know what? I don't like this set particularly, but you know what? Yes, I do. 4 tight ends. I do like this actually.
Hold on,
I wouldn't do it for my own 20.
I got a flag. It was a false start. They got to back him up now. Sitting down at 4th down and 5. It's a no-brainer. You kick it at this point.
Going for it, it's 20-yard line, man. Okay, you better come with a pass play to the line and hopefully that your quarterback can hit it, because if you don't get it and you give him the ball at the 20-yard line, oof.
Man, you know what would be really demoralizing? If he ran a fake and he got this fake. That would be demoralizing. What a beautiful kick. Florida will scuff that kick, but he ends up getting it right back, which means this Florida offense will get the ball inside the 50-yard line. What a beautiful kick, but it doesn't end up producing what he's trying to do, which is to get that lucky bounce, and Florida will capitalize on this mistake. Shouts out to you too, bro. Hey, Dennis, we got this game. We got a game after this that's taking place at about 9-ish or so. Yeah, 9-ish, and then I got another game at 9:30 we're going to be running. Ace Boogie in the building. What up, my guy? We convicts. We always go for it all. Facts. We just don't need to get caught, if you know what I'm saying. We don't one time, you know what I'm saying, for the one time. What up, what you said? Ace Boogie, Phil Gray, Casanova Kane, Demetrius. How you doing, Demetrius? Steven, Dennis, thank you, Dennis Cox, Dustin Williams, Jace Brasina, Chris Popes, the Chief in the building. What's up, Chief? Here we go. Florida, off the run play, will get 1 yard that they will lose. If you're just now tapping in, welcome to the stream, the largest 60-man user-v-user tournament for NCAA 2014 on the market. I want to introduce myself, Jay Clay, joined with by the man himself, the commissioner, head coach of Earn It Dynasties, Maine Dynasties, the University of Nebraska. All right, CEO and founder of Earn It Network. I want to give y'all and welcome y'all to a head-to-head banger going on in the 4th round of this first game. Here we go. Florida lines up under center, takes the snap, drops back. Jones makes the pass, but he cannot complete it. The receiver ends up grabbing it, but cannot hold on to it. That's a risky play call with all of those dudes around him. That was a potential for him to overthrow that and get that. Hold on. Mod Squad folks, stop messaging in the Mod Squad group. It's messing up my screen. Sorry, Daryl Davis in the building. What up, Daryl Deasy? Dennis, thank you for the reactions. If you're just now tapping in and haven't done so already, a free way to support the community is by hitting that reaction button. It takes 2 seconds to do. It would help the stream out so much, man, if y'all wouldn't mind hitting that reaction button. And if you're just now jumping in, let me know where you're coming from. If you're here, let me know who your squad is. Here we go. Florida, again, stop messaging in the squad group. Off the spin move. Bruh. Hold on. Y'all killing me with this right now. There we go. Y'all killing me with this.
That chat. Check that chat whenever you can, too.
Check the chat? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, gotcha.
I go for it. How many games tonight? What's up, Chief? What's up, Demetrius? Pharaoh Gaming? Bet. Okay, it's 8:45. I'm tripping. Hold on. Let me get the... This is beautiful. Hold on. Commish, would you mind doing your boy a favor? And holding it down for me with the commentary while I rearrange this real quick.
You want the color guy to do comment? Okay. All right.
I want you to do color commentary.
We'll see what we can get done here.
Color commentary. I believe in you, bro.
I might be able to do a little something.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
All right, let's give it a try. We got Florida coming out, split backs, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right side. That's the strong side of the field. Drops back to throw, scans the field, he throws, and my screen disappears.
That's my bad.
How was that? Was that good?
That was good. That was good. Give me something else, though. Give
Okay.
me something else.
All right, let me get another play.
You can tell the folks about Earn It. They need to know about Earn
So
It.
So first, well, I'm gonna stick with the game. Listen, 1st and 10. So whatever it was a great play for Jude. That takes it, moves the ball down to his 43-yard line. See if he can't complete a couple other passes like that and cut into this lead. Because with 4:44 left, it's not that strong right now of an urge for him to get some points. But you want to take advantage of every opportunity that you can. So right now, oh wait a minute, was that 4th down? Was that what happened? Was that 4th down? He went for it because now Kentucky has the ball.
It was. It
Oh,
was. I'm
man.
switching over to grab the other game, too. Let me join. Let me get this real quick.
Everything I just said about you, I take back.
I take all of it back.
I'll take all of it back. Chief says is there. That's racist, Mish, color guy. Earning for the ain't for the weak-hearted champ. No, it is not, sir. Phil Gray says Mississippi.
What's
David Miller
Pharaoh's
says,
stream?
hey.
Is what's it
Fer-
called?
Farrell Gaming. PHAROAH Gaming. He actually commented in the chat. All right, Kentucky draws back to throw or drops back. Audibles. I'm probably like way behind you guys. 3 wide receiver set, trips to the right, one tailback in the backfield. He barks the signals, drops back to throw, crossing route, throws, completes it underneath pass for 7 yards, sets up a manageable 3rd and 3. Florida desperately needs to make a play here.
Sorry, guys, stick with me. I'm trying to pull up King Tut string. There it is, because he calls it
Yeah,
King
no
Tut.
problem.
Ah, bruh.
No problem.
King Tut.
Got a 3rd and 3 right here. 4 minutes. We are approaching under 4 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Half the 3rd quarter is gone. Jude desperately needs to stop right here in order to force a decision by Kentucky's. Looks like man defense right here. We got motion. That's gonna put 2 wide receivers.
He said he's live. He's not live. Oh, here he is.
Field side.
There it is. Okay, beautiful.
Hands it off.
beautiful.
Cuts it up.
Well, I was
Grabs
even
the first
talking-
down. Violently thrown to the turf, but not before he grabs the first down for Tisdale. Jude needs to get this man off the field ASAP, because if he does not, it could be a problem.
It's beautiful.
Commish,
All
how
right.
long have I been doing Earn It? I've been doing Earn It for 5, going on 6 years, Samuel. Thank you very much for asking. Make sure you
Yeah,
like
y'all
and
ask him in
subscribe,
the
man.
chat.
Check us out.
Y'all ask him some questions in the chat. That's beautiful, Sam. Shouts out to you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, check that out.
Beautiful. All right, now we'll do the split screen setup.
All right, here we go. All right, so Kentucky drops back. 2 wide receivers to the right, 3 wide receivers to the right. Open set, throws, hands off, cuts it up, and gets another 7 yards on first down. Not exactly sure how in the hell Jew is going to come back giving up 7 yards on first down, but he's going to make a serious adjustment here, because he's running a lot of dime defense, and when you do that, you got to make sure everybody is close to the line of scrimmage. Oh, and he gets burned deep, and yeah, it's not looking good for Jew right now.
All right, there we go. All right, I'm chilling. All right. If you're in the stream, tell me. Give me a 1 in the channel if that looks good. Give me a 1 in the channel if that looks good. All right. What's up with you, Sad? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Family First Gaming in the building. Let's go. Is he from Nebraska? Is that where he's coaching? He is the head coach of Nebraska in Earn It Main Dynasty. So I don't know if you're from Nebraska. Are you from Nebraska?
Yeah, I'm from Omaha.
Omaha. Okay, bet. What's up with you, Phil? Mississippi. Let's go. What's up, David Miller? Florida coach seems a little bit rattled. He is. UK will go ahead and score this football back. We are going to open up the second game of the night. That is going to be King Tut versus D. Marandino. King Tut, the head coach of the University of Auburn, playing against King Tut. Or excuse me, playing against D. Marandino. D. Marandino, who is controlling Houston, has a very high, potent, fast-paced team on both the offense and defensive side. D. Marandino has scored about 40-plus points, I believe, in every single one of his games. Dude could put up points quickly. So if King Tut can't stop that, he needs to try to find a way to match it. If he can't match it, this might be a very long day for him. Here we go. Auburn will get that first pass play off. They will go ahead and move it now to a 2nd down and 4 inside of the 10-yard line. Hold on, let me catch the comments real quick. The touch stream, his stream is flickering. Let me do that. Bet we should be good. King Touchstream, it's Pharaoh Gaming. Pharaoh Gaming. Here, I'll type it in here.
We ain't done. It's the reason why we here. It's hot up.
Right there. That's King Touchstream. Yeah, his stream, is it flickering for you too? Mike, appreciate the
King
50.
Tuts.
Yeah, King Tuts. Nathan Sledge, welcome to the community, bro. How you doing, bro? Where you coming from, man? Are there any main people left in the tournament? Yes. Tim Casanova Kane is left. Alan Whitley, who is Elijah the Great Gaming, is still left. And then you have Jeff, who is also left, who is controlling Memphis. Is there anybody else I missed?
That's it.
That's it. So we got 3 main people that are still in it. Kamish, who's your favorite team to play with on NCAA football? I think you answered that.
I did.
University of Auburn? What you mean, Charles? Yeah, it's flickering for me, Sean. I don't know why. All right, so we're going to do both of these games at the same time. By the way, shouts out to everybody who's hit that reaction button in the channel. Thank you, Travis. What's up, Smo? Josh, thank you for the reaction. Daniel Duarte, Conrad, Ronnie, Brent Draper, David, Branton, Brian Pearson, Dominic Trace, Corey, thank you for the reactions. Daryl Deasy, thank y'all so much for the love, guys. If y'all are here tapping in, if y'all wouldn't mind, let me know you're here. Say what's up in the channel, or if you wouldn't mind hitting that reaction button. It's a free way to support the community. Takes 2 seconds to do that, man. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the audio on for King Tut. Actually, no. I'm going to put the audio on. I'm going to keep it on for Jew Jerks. But he's not talking that much. He's kind of locked in. That's totally fine. Florida up that sideline. He's trying to get his players back in this ball game. Hey, Florida needs to score this football before the end of this quarter if he's still going to stay in this football game. There's still a lot of time left to play, but he's definitely put himself in a hole he's got to figure out how to get out of. Auburn will score the football and give it back to the University of Houston. Houston will now start this ball game off on the 25-yard line. Houston, this high-potent, speedy team. Let's see what they can end up doing. Ask him if he's ever been to York. Have you been to York?
I haven't. I know where it's at, but I have not. Been through there, but I haven't.
Florida
stopped.
bouncing off a few tackles up the sideline at the 10-yard line. One guy to beat. He falls forward and he lands at the 2-yard line. Florida banging on that front door, trying to see if they can get a fight back in them. Let's see how much toughness and fight back this Florida football team has left in them. Sitting now at the 1-yard line, knocking on the door to score this again. Let's see what he has. What's up, Ron? What's up, Conrad? Do I need any modifications to the PSP? No, Christian, you just need the PS3, the game, and internet. That's literally all you need, and a thumb drive. But, I mean, that's about it. What's up with you, Dustin? When's the Ohio State-Michigan game? No clue. You got to go to Waite's page. He went 5 of 5 with Knicks. Dot at the top off. Nice. What's up, Tatum? How you doing, brother? Everyone says, can you send it again? Yeah, you're good. I got you right here. Should be... Bang, bang. Right there. Jay Clay, who repping Alabama in this tournament? Roll Tide up in here. Daryl, the Alabama user actually he didn't get beat. He got throttled the first round. Because he played against Quinn Hardy. He played Quinn.
Yeah.
And he was playing as, what was it, Tulane? Marshall. He played as
It
Marshall.
was Marshall.
Marshall
Yeah.
beat the brakes off him by like 40 points, bro. Yeah. But he almost got that picked. The reason because of that is because Alabama's such a great team. There are teams that are picked by lower skilled users that are really, really good. And then the lesser end teams end up getting picked by the better users to try to even everything out. So Alabama was hot off the market as soon as we started the draft pick and stuff for it. Hey, I'm glad to have you, Tatum. How's the family doing, bro? You guys think offense or defense is most important at this time in the tournament? Great question. I'm going to throw that your way first, Ed. What would you say is most important at this point in the tournament, offense or defense?
The tournament offense is definitely. I kind of go against the grain whenever I pick my team because I like to have defense. But the last 3 users, and hear me, there's no disrespect when I say this, but they more or less play the video game, and it's a lot less about coaching.
Ooh, that's good. That's a good word. That's a good word.
As
That's a really
Jew
good
throws
word.
an interception in the end zone, this game might be over.
I think it will be too. Yeah. Yeah, Jew looks sick over on the top left side of your screen. Jew throws a pick in the end zone, which that blows me away. It was first down and 1 yard to go, and he's thrown the football twice, which resulted in an interception.
I'm sorry, Jay Clay. I don't know what just happened to the Houston quarterback, but it looks like he got shot. I mean, I'm not sure if you watched that or not. My man just collapsed. I have never seen that before.
No, I missed it.
Yeah, he was just back there by himself, and he just fell down.
Kentucky having their way against this Florida defense. just threw an absolute dot and moves the chains past up to the 50-yard line right now. Kentucky is having their way against them. They're going to go right back on the football, trip set. Drew has no time. This Florida team has no time to get any rest. They're going to throw that screenplay, and that's now moving them into the past the 50-yard line, now at about the 48-yard line. Houston on the bottom right of your screen, trying to see if they can get on the board. He's got burners. He's just got to get his guys warmed up. Drops back in the pocket, overthrows him by at least 9 yards. That's what we mean by sliders. Your quarterback can be above average to really good. It doesn't matter. If he's not warmed up, he's not going to make it. I would say for Casanova Kane's question, I think the biggest thing is going to be defense. If you can get your guys to play well on defense and you can maximize time of possession with your offense, it doesn't matter if your offense is really good. If you could just keep the other team off the field and play that really, really just slow-paced, methodical, and just be, at the very least, keep your mistakes to a minimum, I think the defense is what's going to end up shining towards the end of this tournament. Jeff went live. I didn't even know Jeff was playing today. Is he playing the tournament game?
He is not playing tournament game.
Oh, why would he tell us he's going? Okay, that's fine. He said, don't you control Michigan, FBJClay? But that's in a league, not in this tournament. No, I was Arizona State. Yeah, he just fell. He saw it. Okay, who wins it all? Y'all just got put on the spot. Casanova Kane asks who we think is going to win this in the last 8 coaches. Who are you calling in this one?
I wish I could call it. I really can't. I can't call it right now. I mean, Tim has just as much of a chance as anybody else, probably more so.
I'm going to call it. I got my pick.
Let
I'm going to add it with the caveat.
Let it rip.
Okay, here's my pick for the tournament so far, now that we're in the last few players, okay? This is no shade to any of the coaches. The coaches are fantastic. But I believe the winner of the Liz Casanova Kane game is going to win the tournament.
Okay.
I personally believe that.
I can understand that.
I think if the winner of that team, or that game, whoever comes out of that, I think they have the best shot at winning that tournament, because those are two very good users, and stylistically in particular with Tim's gameplay, which is very similar to Alan Whitley's, that's a very overwhelming type of a style for you to be able to try to combat when there's all the pressure in the world in the tournament right there breathing down your neck. And if Tim could keep his mistakes to a minimum, or if Liz ends up getting through there, I think that either one of those users can come out on top towards the tail end of this tournament. That would be personally, and that's not me. Like, listen, Tim don't pick me, but I'll pick him. I genuinely do believe those would be the guys that I think I would pick in that. But between whoever wins that game. So I am anticipating this matchup. I've had this on my calendar for a minute because I've been wanting to see how these two that love to throw this football, that love to be aggressive, I want to see how they play each other, because it's going to be a chess match in the making. I'm excited for it. What's up, Eric?
I like Houston. I think Houston's offense is just crazy.
They are crazy. And DiMarandino plays them like he plays them in like a league, and he knows the players, and he recruited them. He plays them so well. So well. Jeff is playing a dynasty game. Thank you, Mark. He said, I'll pick you to go far. No, you didn't. 9 other people told me you didn't, but it's okay. I still believe in you, Tim. I still believe in you, bro. All right, even if you don't believe in me, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. Houston will line up in a 5 wide receiver set on the bottom right side of your field. He's going to snap this ball back. He loves to throw the football, but the problem with throwing the football is if you can't complete passes in the slider, you're actually digging yourself into more of a hole, because your quarterback is now going to get colder and colder and colder with every incomplete pass, which makes it that much harder for you to try to dig yourself out of these things. But he is risky. He is aggressive. So he's going to try to see if he can make this work. They'll go ahead and try to see if they can settle for a long field goal attempt. The ball is up, and it has the distance. Houston on the board, responding to Auburn. And on the other side, Kentucky knocking on that front door. 6 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter of gameplay. Let's see what these two users can end up doing. I think it's pretty much all she's said and done when it comes to Jew jerking this Florida team, especially if he goes ahead and gets another score. But this is not something that Jew should hang his head about. Jew, I think, performed incredibly well in this tournament. Who is the head coach of Florida in this tournament, by the way, for you guys. And he picks it off. No, he doesn't. He tips the ball in the air. Wait, what just happened? What just happened? The Florida defense picked the ball off or tipped the ball up, and a Kentucky receiver nearby grabs the football in midair and scores the ball. I've never seen that before.
I have no idea what just happened right there.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's real sad, man.
It looked like he pitched the ball, and he got the interception, and he may have fumbled it or he tipped it. I'm blown away. I've never seen that happen before. If it wasn't already bad enough that he needed that turnover, something ridiculous like that ends up going against Coach Juju and this Florida defense, which means now Kentucky puts their stamp on this game, and I think that is all she wrote. Ju is going to try to take this kickoff all the way back, and I don't think it's coming back. Go ahead, brother.
No, you're right on, man. That's like everything for all the goodwill he's had during the first couple of games of this tournament, man. That's the typical stuff that we've seen that just you can't even explain it.
That's insane. I mean, when it comes to that instance, the Sid instance where in the last second of the game, all the marbles are on the table. You need the defensive stop. The clock is winding down. You get the interception. You have 20 yards to go to score the pick six, and you accidentally flip the ball backwards on an accidental pitch to then give the ball back to the offense who ends up winning that football game. We've seen so much in this tournament, but man, I'm telling you, that was insane. Florida will chuck this ball deep. He uses it with Henderson, who gets it down to the 32-yard line. Houston, who's now sitting up on defense, is now sitting at a 3rd down and 9. Auburn will call a couple of checkdowns. King Tut with his quarterback will drop back, look for a pass play. No, he doesn't. I thought he got the block off, and he didn't. That's Xavion. Am I saying that right? Xavion Capers with I think it was a 3-yard reception, making it a 4th down and 5. What's up, Miss Colleen, First Lady? How you doing today? Appreciate you for swinging through. Cash Newt for the reaction. Brian Reeser, Jimmy Titus, Josh Jarek, Eric Brown, Mark Livingston, Dwayne Little, Justin Clay, Joseph Leverage, Josh Rollins. Thank you for the reactions. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you're just not tapping in and haven't done so already, a free way to support is by hitting that reaction button. Drew will get this ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. What a great pass play. He's going to need to make some miracles happen if he's going to get back into this football game. And if you're just not tapping in, welcome to the largest 60-man user v. user tournament going down right now. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy FBJClay, joined by the man himself, the commissioner. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Houston will get this football back, and Auburn will now play defense. King Tut lines up in a bunched formation. And you know what King Tut wants to do. He wants to throw this football. And in fact, he drops back. He looks for a guy, cannot find anyone, and is thrown down to the ground. That's Clayton Tune with the 9-yard sack. Sacked by Jay Hardy. What a beautiful play by this Auburn defense. They will go ahead and push this down to a 2nd down and 19. Appreciate you. What's up with you, Daryl Deasy? Oh, all love to you, bro. 1-2 combo. Put in for NCAA 22. Hey, listen, EA Sports. Feel free to tag him in the stream. EA, come holler at me and Brother Ed. We'll get you set up right. We'll take good care of you.
They need to do that. If they want to do it right, come holler at you.
Come holler at us, man. Yeah. Come holler at us. We take care of you. All right, 5-wide receiver bunch. Houston will call a couple of checkdown formations or a couple of checkdowns at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun, quarterback with the snap, 3-man rush. He has a man open, but overthrows him. That's Clayton Tune now being 1 for 5 for the day. This is a part of the sliders, guys. It's a part of the sliders. Every missed pass makes it that much harder to try to get a completion. Appreciate you, Derek, for that share on the stream. All love to you, my guy. That's some Tom Brady luck for UK. Facts. Are you still in this tourney, Jay? No, Cody, I lost 2 points to Dirty Bear, who's Kentucky, who's right above me, who looks like he might be, almost intercepted, stamping his way to the Final Four of this tournament if Florida can't pull off some kind of miraculous thing. Colin, great question. The coaches for right now, this bottom right-hand side of the game, you have Auburn, which is coached by King Tut, and you have Houston, which is coached by D. Marindino. What's up, Ray? How you doing today, bro? Appreciate that love. Thank you, Derek, again for that reaction and the share. Ray, thank you for the reaction. Timmy, thank you for the reaction. D2M, bro. Hey, man, listen, I've been looking for the game to help you get on the system. I got you, my guy. I don't know if you're here or still watching. Welcome, though, to the largest 60-man user v. user NCAA 2014 tournament. The last top 8 coaches still standing. Houston will have to kick this ball off, and Auburn will field it. He's feeling lucky today with the moves, with that right joystick. He moves to the 50, off of another tackler. One guy to beat, but he's taken down at the 33-yard line. What a beautiful, that's a risky play because he goes down to pick that ball up and he doesn't get it. He just touched the ball, which makes it a live football. That was very risky, and he ends up capitalizing. What a beautiful play by this Auburn team, which will set them up at the 32-yard line. What a game so far we got here with Auburn and Houston.
We gave him a little grief about his play style. It looks like he switched it up a little bit, so he has the better team than Houston. We'll see exactly what he can do as the game progresses late in the second half. He's got an opportunity right here to really, further his lead.
I agree. And here's the thing that we've noticed about him in this tournament. King Tut loves using Bo Nix and those legs of his. He's going to try to see if he can get Bo Nix warmed up when it comes to running this football, because it is very hard to get him warmed up in the passing. As you've already noticed when it comes to DiMarandino and this Houston team, he's thrown 6 passes and he's completed 1 of them. It's not been an easy passing effort for Clayton Tune and this University of Houston football team. But Auburn, at the moment, working the run game with both the quarterback and running back, seeing if they can get it going. Spread formation, calls a few checkdowns, likes what he sees on defense. He'll make a few adjustments, takes the snap. Bo Nix is pushed out the pocket. He'll throw the ball away. That makes it a 3rd down and 11. Can capitalize potentially with the field goal, but let's see what he ends up doing on this 3rd down and long to go. By the way, if y'all are here and haven't done so already, a free way to support is by hitting that reaction button. Sitting at 86. Do we have 4 more people that want to be Mr. or Mrs. 90 in the channel? It's a great game. Dustin, you don't have it anymore. If you ever do get it, bro, let us know. We got PS3 and Xbox leagues, my guy. PS3 and Xbox, homie.
That was a great job of Will Ferrell there, staying in the pocket, getting out, and throwing the ball away.
I agree, because that would have been a very huge disadvantage he put himself into. He throws an absolute dot, and he converts. What a beautiful play to Hudson, which puts him now at the 4-yard line. He'll call him back to the line. He wants to go right back at him. He likes the defense that DiMarandino and this Houston team is giving him, and he wants to put pressure on him. He keeps him on the field. He calls an audible, and he ends up doing a few checkdowns. He's going to try to see if he can potentially, run the ball out. He sends a man in motion. That's Hudson on the move. Bo Nix. Wow, if he would have timed that perfectly, that would have been beautiful. Wow, Houston, I don't know if you just caught that. Houston just sent a man screaming up the middle and tried to time. So when you send somebody in motion like that, there's a certain timing that you got to try to see if you can get. And if you can time it right, as he's shooting up that gap, he's going to be untouched. But unfortunately, he jumped a little bit too soon and infringed upon a couple of offensive linemen, jumped actually over the line of scrimmage, which ended up making that an offside on that play. Wow, that was risky. That was risky.
Great play.
I like it.
Great play. I mean,
great.
beautiful play call. Beautiful play call. Or I guess timing on Houston's part. But
I agree, and it's all risk. It's no risk, all reward. If you don't get it, so you just basically made 4 yards to go, basically now 2 yards. That could be a huge momentum turner, and that could really, that could be demoralizing for an offensive line on top of that. What's up, brother Seth, the enforcer gaming head coach of the University of Oklahoma? Boomer in the building. Shouts out to you, brother. What's up, Jonah Talent, Philip Jordan, Javon James, Anthony Merle. Thank you so much for the reactions. Welcome to the stream, guys. What a play, man. What's up with you, Devin? How you doing, bro? Wow. Auburn will go ahead and score this football. And King Tut laying hands on Houston. But I'm going to tell you what. If you're watching this stream, take my word for it. Houston is not the team you want to count out, because they have been known in this entire tournament to put up points and put them up quickly. All he needs is one thing, and that one thing is a quarterback that is warm. If he can warm that quarterback up, he's gone. It says a March Madness feel. It really does, bro. How about everyone's having to celebrate my daughter's 13th birthday today? Hey, can we get some birthday stickers in the chat from the supporters? Show some love to my man Corey Snyder, please. Appreciate you, Bobby
Corey
D.
Snyder in the house.
Let's go. What's up with you, Corey? Hey, man, I hope your little girl has a great birthday, man. Alex, thank you for the reaction. Devin, thank you for the reaction. Rashad, thank you for the reaction on the stream. Welcome to the channel, guys. Sitting at 96 reactions. Can we get 4 more people that wouldn't mind hitting that reaction button to get us up to 100 for the night? What's up, B-Mill? All right, here we go. Houston will now try to run this football. I think this is the first run play I've witnessed. That's going to be a 3-yard gain. That is they're changing it up. I love that, because he's just gone out just ripping this ball up and down the field, and it's to no avail. So let's see how he tries to make a couple of adjustments, because if he doesn't change anything soon, he might be in some trouble later on down in this ball game.
Absolutely. And the one thing is that, the better team is, I'll say it again, is Auburn. He gets up to a nice 2-possession lead. He can start to lean on that Houston offense.
I agree.
Or defense.
I agree. So tell the people who are watching, tell the people who are watching a little bit about King Tut in this. Oh my gosh, he goes deep. And just like I said, don't count him out, ladies and gentlemen. He just chucked a bomb down the side of the field, and he ends up catching that, which now pushes the ball up to the 30-yard line. That's a 30-yard dot down that sideline. What a beautiful pass play. Houston will try to see if they can continue moving in this momentum. This guy is streaky. You don't want to get a shooter streaky, because if this shooter ends up starting to hit, King Tut and this defense might be in for a very, very long night. 3 guys in the backfield wrapped around this quarterback. He's calling a couple of checkdowns. He's pulling out some stuff right now. He's opening up this playbook a little more. Looks like a triple option. He hands it off to his running back, who ends up getting buckled up at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to lead to a 2nd down and 11, a 1-yard loss. Derek, thank you again for the share on the stream, brother. Wow.
Yeah, and looking at Houston right now, but you asked me a question a little bit ago about what Farrell likes to do on with his gameplay. He's a disciple of kind of my style and Seth's style, and that he likes to play a lot of man. So you'll see a lot of that with Houston, and he has the horses to actually shut down this Houston offense. The mere fact that Houston was able to get behind them was actually pretty impressive.
For sure. No, that's a good word. That's a really good word. And it looks like Florida will try to see if they can make this a little bit respectable on this side. And this quarterback is not hitting anybody right now, as he sends 89 on a stop route and gets overthrown. A simple stopping route his quarterback, Emory Jones, cannot even connect with. And I think that is all she wrote when it comes to this Florida team. Jew Jerk will go ahead and exit, but in a very respectable, graceful fashion, as he shocks so many people in this tournament with how well he came through and beat some heavy hitters, some dogs on the sticks, to make it to the top 8 in this tournament. What a well-played game by Dirty Bear, a well-played game by Jew Jerk. Let's see if he can capitalize on this. He lines up in a 5-wide receiver set. Jones will look back all the time in the world, but he cannot make the pass because his quarterback is cold. Curtis, have a great night, brother. Thank you for the love, man. Yeah, appreciate you for the love, homie. His QB is cold, man. He's got nothing working for him. Houston can't get the first down that they need with a 4th down and 11. They'll kick the ball. It's up. And again, like money, currently the Houston's leading scorer, this kicker with the 45-plus field goal, will push it now to a 1-possession game. 8-point ball game with 1 minute and 36 seconds left to go in this game. Let's see what they can end up doing. Here we go. They'll kick this ball off. And Dirty Bear will also, on the Kentucky side, top left of your screen, will try to run this thing out and let the clock go down and give Jew his flowers where they are due, and do this as respectfully as he can. Shouts out to Dirty Bear and Jew, man.
Yeah, and I go back to the last 2 minutes of the first half where he had the first throw that probably could have been picked, and the second one that was picked, and it turned from a 10-7 game into a 2 possession, and that was all she wrote at that point. Jew's game is not equipped to come from behind like this.
I agree. Yeah. I think it all kind of went downhill. I think it all went downhill very quickly. Once he threw that interception, that ended up leading to that running touchdown by the quarterback from Kentucky. And right there, their running back, who's been so deadly all game long, bobbing and weaving between the tacklers. He gets it all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Listen, he got to stop it. Jew's got to stop him. So there's no shame at how he's playing this, but Jew got to stop this. Florida defense has to stop them. DiMarandino with the defensive play off the screen from the wide receiver, bottom left, right of your screen. Houston will come up with a great defensive stop. That makes it 2nd down and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, going back to the same old right here. I know a lot about this Houston offense. They put up 54 points on me when I was the 2nd round when I had Colorado, so I know that they can come alive at any point in time.
They can. This is not a team you want to leave hanging around towards the end of the game. If Auburn wants to win this game and guarantee their win, they got to put some points on the board in this particular half, because come the second half of play, that's not a team you want to allow an opportunity to come back after you beat them down in the first half. This is a squad you want to put away quickly. It looks like this is a little bit interesting for me. So he just hit some really great deep passes with his quarterback, Bo Nix. And instead of continuing putting the foot on the throttle, this is now the 2nd screenplay in a row that Bo Nix and this Auburn offense has chosen to do, which now puts them in a 3rd down and 14. What are your thoughts behind that?
I mean, it's just a little bit of inexperience running with this Bo Nix team or running with this Auburn team. I think, when you have And sometimes there's a difference between being arrogant and being stupid. Maybe that was a more of an arrogant play call right there, where he just really felt like he was on his own and that Houston was chasing him.
Yeah, that's a good word. That's a really good word. Appreciate you, Corey. Yeah, hey, all love to you, my guy. Yeah, I think it's over, man. I think, Rashad, you're right. I think this Florida game is going to be all but said and done. That leaves it with about a minute left to go in this ball game. We got another one coming your way. Stay around, ladies and gentlemen. My tournament winner, whoever wins this next game between Temple versus South Carolina, that's the one I'm picking to win the whole kit and caboodle. You won't want to miss it. It's going to be a banger of a game coming up your way right after this, man. So we got Auburn and Houston on the bottom right side of your field. Houston has made, for the second straight possession, the defensive stops that they need, which now Auburn is forced to have to kick this football with about a minute and 20 seconds left to go in this play. They're going to go ahead and play it safe because they know Auburn knows that they have speed demons on Houston. He's going to kick it out of bounds and not give Houston an opportunity to warm up any of their players or to potentially run anything back. So now Auburn will bring out their defense, and this Houston offense will start on the 31-yard line with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Yeah, and we rank coaches from what's perceived worst to best. The mere fact that Auburn came away, or that Farrell came away with Auburn, says that we probably misjudged him on his abilities. And I'm pretty positive that won't happen again for the next tournament.
That's a good word. But do you feel like that happens, though, typically with every tournament? There's a couple of guys who make it through, like, a couple of rounds, and you're like, yeah, we probably should have put this person a little bit lower. Or
it always does. Normally there's been, maybe 2 or 3 early on, but it seems like that number is probably increased. And shame on the committee for not doing their homework with a lot of these people and how their play styles would match up with some of the teams that they selected.
For sure. That's a good word. That's a good word. Ken Harvey in the building. Ramiko, Tristan Foster, Nicholas. What's up, Nicholas? Devon Hale, thank you so much. Damari, Gem Life, Mason Earl Key, Devin Kidd, thank you for the reactions. Welcome to the stream. If you're just now tapping in, welcome to the largest 60-man user v. user tournament that is taking place. NCAA 2014, the last college football game ever made. We're with the top 8 coaches. And game number 1 is all but said and done as Drew tries to make this a little more respectable. This Florida team will score, putting the lead now from 7 on the board to now up to 14. But I think this game is pretty much said and done with 35 seconds left on the clock. Dirty Bear will advance to the Earn It Final Four. Now we're on game number 2 for this 4th round of play between King Tut and this Auburn University and the University of Houston, controlled by D. Marandino. If you guys are here and enjoying the content, only if you're enjoying it, though, make sure you hit that reaction button, please. It helps the stream out so much, man. What's up, Alex Moniz? How you doing, brother? My buddy asked me who's joining Maine next. That's an Ed question. That's a you question.
Listen, let me say this. I was held out of the voting. I may know who may be coming in, but I did not vote. I abstained, and the other 10 people voted. So whatever they decide will come out pretty soon.
Bet. The longer Houston hangs in this game, the better they will get. They're too explosive. I agree, Mark. And this coach is incredibly potent. So I don't think this is a team, if you're King Tut and Auburn, that you don't want to leave anything but 2 possessions and a field goal between you and Houston going into the second half of ball. But it looks like Houston might end up trying to see if they can score. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They're on the defensive side. So Auburn needs to score. Auburn's got 26 seconds left to play. They need to score. Field goal is okay, but they need to put this in the end zone. Bo Nix will drop back, got pressure in his face, and he overthrows him by a country mile. Misses him completely. Houston with a good defensive stand. Let's see what they can do at 2nd down and 10 to go. Let's get some Warzone tonight. Scotty, yeah, we'll be loading up after the last game for this, brother. For sure, Mark, you do it. Thank you, TJ. Houston tried to fake punt. I missed it completely, bro. Finally home from work. What I missed, J. Cole, nothing much. This is the first game that's going to be pretty much wrapping itself up, and then we got game number 2 between Houston and Auburn. Here we go. Auburn will hand this ball off to their running back, who gets met by 2 secondary players. That's Sean Shivers with the 3-yard rushing play. Auburn has had some difficulty moving this football on the ground. The clock stopped as Auburn burns their last time out. 13 seconds left to go. Let's see if he can score this football.
Yeah, let's see if he can. I know my style is a lot different than some of these coaches that are left. I mean, I'd be happy with taking a 3-point lead or a 3-point kicking a field goal and going up 17-6. But a lot of people Want to go for the gusto, and that's what makes this game special.
They do. Shivers finds a hole. He runs up the middle. Nobody touches him, and Auburn scores as Shivers stumbles into the end zone. That's a touchdown by the Auburn Tigers. What a play. That pushes the lead now from 14 to 21. That's exactly what he needed moving into the second half of play with 7 seconds left to go in this ball game. Auburn, King Tut responds with a beautiful run play. I don't even think he was trying to get in the end zone. I thought he was trying to just get the ball moving so he can get the field goal. Ends up finding a hole the size of a Mack truck, pushes it all the way into the end zone for the score. 7 seconds left to go in this first half of football. Auburn will go ahead and kick this off with a little bit of a comfortable lead on this end. The ball is up, and Houston will take it out this end zone. Let's see what they can make happen. Make some move towards the middle of the field. I think that might be a face mask. No face mask. 3 seconds left to go. Let's see what he can end up pulling up. Dream Home Handyman, welcome to the stream, bro. Where are you coming from, man? Who's your squad? Appreciate that love, dude. I thought he was playing for the field goal too, Mark. All right, so I got Tim as the other one. Right. Tim is the other one.
Siegler, he's looking for Siegler right now.
He is bet. I'm going to go ahead and pull up his stream right now.
I think one of the things that makes Auburn and King Tut so good is his defense has throughout this tournament played phenomenally. And when you get an opponent that's, doesn't have quite as much talent as you, and you get a user with a good team who knows how to use them, it's going to make him probably one of the favorites to win this thing.
I agree completely. What's up, Cortland? Thank you for the love, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Bobby. I appreciate that, bro. Hey, guys, if you're just now tapping in, welcome to the largest 60-man user tournament that's going on right now. You got your boy FBJClay lined up with the Earn It Dynasty Network's commissioner, CEO, founder, the commish himself. Guys, we are in the last top 8 coaches of this tournament. We just got the winner above. Dirty Bear will now advance to the Final 4 in this tournament. Shouts out to the 110 people, by the way, who hit that reaction. We are right now 5 away from 115. Can we get 5 more people that wouldn't mind helping support the stream? Shouts out to you, Junior Foltz, Ken Arby, Ryan Wilson, Rasta Man, Justin, Jason, Dream Home Handyman, Sharon Smith, Jay. Thank you so much. What's up, Jay Clones? CJ, DeGod, Colbert. Appreciate the reactions. Welcome to the stream, guys. Auburn will now kick this ball off to Houston, and Houston will start with this ball on the 25-yard line. Let's see what we got as we wait for the third game of the night to load up between Tim Casanova Kane going up against the last tournament winner, Liz, who controls Temple. I'm still waiting on them to load up, so I'm gonna keep this up on this end. You switch this over here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this up on this end until they go live. Would you mind kind of keeping an eye on that for me to kind of just wait and see when their game goes up?
Absolutely.
Shouts out to you, Cash, for the 50. What's up with you, man? Appreciate that love, dude. All this man wears are bangers. Bangers, brother. Bangers. Big drive for Houston. Do they get the ball to the half? Houston does. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, CJ? Not many things are for sure in life, but these 3 things are death, taxes, and commish having a fly hat.
For 1,000, man.
One time for the one time, baby. That's good stuff.
I appreciate you.
That's a great take, Jay. I want to get in on these games so bad. How is it going? My brother, I'm doing great, Jay. I appreciate you. If you really want to get in on those, by the way, the only way to get into this tournament, and Houston is doing exactly what – and he go! Oh, I thought he broke off of the guy. I was about to freak out. Houston is doing exactly what we told you they would do. This is not the team to leave hanging around in the fight, because come towards the tail end of the last few rounds of this boxing match, they're coming out with haymakers. And I'm not talking about some Floyd Mayweather haymakers. I'm talking about some Mike Tyson punches to the jaw as he throws some paws on him as much as he can. Houston rolling with their offense. Gets back on the football. Inside, they just starting the third quarter. Houston will line up in a 3-receiver set on this right side of field. It looks like the defense will line up in a very close man coverage. King Tut in this Auburn team, he'll control the safety. He goes right over top of the safety, who scores the touchdown. What a play by Houston. He takes advantage and abuses the safety, who is cheating most of this game up close to the line of scrimmage. And Houston said, if you're going to play me like that, I'm going to beat you deep. He sends a guy deep, and just like that, that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Houston back on the board with another one. And as you can see, the snowball effect is happening. We're going down the mountain of this Houston electrifying lightning offense that's taking place right here. If he gets another stop, he gets back in this game. I'm calling it. If he gets another stop, he's scoring this football.
Yeah, they're about to start.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. I mean, that was right out of my playbook, man. Sometimes when you creep up with that safety, like I like to do, and like a lot of people like to do in this league, you gotta take a shot here and there just to let them know that you're willing to do it.
Exactly. I see what you're doing, and sir, I'm willing to take the risk, and the risk pays off for Houston in this instance. Dollar Bill in the building. Joshua Shaw, Cass, thank you for the reactions. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this thing going, bro. Houston brings their defense on the field. Now they're at the 17-yard line. Let's see what Auburn can end up doing to capitalize. They got about 87 yards. I'm terrible at math. What am I talking about? 83 yards to go. Bo Nix with pressure in his face. He throws the ball, but he ends up getting hit at the same time, which means that's going to take it back to an incomplete pass at 2nd down and 10. I need a PS3, don't I? Yes, you need a PS3, NCAA 14, and then you can revamp it, which isn't super difficult. It just takes some time because the files are really big, but correct. Is there a prize for the winner? Yes, there is, Sam. Yes, sir. How you doing, by the way, Jay? Mish is in that boardroom hat. That hat is dope. Facts. Major
Appreciate
facts.
you, bro.
When do you start commentating the NFL? I haven't started commentating the NFL, but hey, shouts out to the NFL. If y'all ever need me, listen, I'm telling you, I'm 10 times better than Charles Barkley. I can cover football and basketball. I ain't got no shame, and I look a lot better than Charles Barkley does too. I'm not just want to throw that out there real quick for the one time. One time for the one time. All right, I look a whole lot better than you, Chuck. All right, look at me. I got more championship rings than you too, Chuck. I got a lot more champions. You ain't never been a champion. All right, you ain't never been a champion before, Chuck. I've been a champion all my life. That's my Shaq impersonation in case anybody caught that. Here we go. He sends a man in motion. Bo Nix with 5 receivers. He drops back in the pocket. He tries. Oh, my gosh. He hits Capers on the outside with a beautiful out route. And Houston was sitting right there on it but did not make the move that they needed, which means Auburn back on the football. As Auburn gets right back to the line of scrimmage, he wants to keep this defense that he likes on the field. I think he likes the mismatch advantage between having 3 down linemen, and he'll take advantage of that by running this football. Shivers will run this ball, and he gets stumbled through a couple of defenders. That makes it a beautiful 9-yard gain. That makes it 2nd down and inches. We'd love to see you be an
Dominating
announcer.
right now front.
All right, go ahead.
I was just saying, dominating him up front right now. He needs to keep doing that.
He really is, bro. And I think the more I keep watching this, the more I keep seeing if he sees a particular line that he likes, he puts them right back on the line of scrimmage after a good pass completion. I love what's happening. Like this is beautiful gameplay, beautiful game calling right there. We'd love to see you be an announcer. Great. I appreciate you, Aaron. I'll be championing it every day of the week, brother, as much as I can. He'll hit that screenplay, Bigsby with the rock. This is a backup running back. He's got one man to beat, but he ends up getting wrapped up by a couple of defenders who are straggling behind him. By the way, if you guys are wondering what's above me, I'm waiting for game number 3 between Casanova Kane, who controls South Carolina, versus the last year's tournament, FBJClay and the University of Temple. Waiting for them to get going, and then we'll bring it all into full effect right here. Little man enjoying the content, these good games on it. Hey, Jay, if you need help revamping it, join the Discord, bro. I'd be happy to help you figure that out. Where am I? Where's my bot at, bro? I need my bot working, bro. I pay you for a reason. Where's my bot at? Turn this bot on. Freaking over here taking a break. You can't take a potty break. You a bot. What you doing? Get my bot on here, bro. He said that's terrible and that's cold. Hey, but it was the truth, B Street. It was nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. I would, Jay, you need to replace Romo or Aiken as a commentator? I would replace Aiken. I actually kind of like Romo as a commentator. I actually kind of like him. Here we go. King Tut will line up with this Auburn offense in a 2-receiver set on the left side of play. He calls a couple of checkdowns. Bo Nix drops back in the pocket, pressure in his face, throws it with a man on him, and that is incomplete. Huge risk. And he, listen, say what you want. This Houston team, they're just getting beat because, let me not say it that way. They're trying to capitalize on the how do I say this? Because I don't want to come across in a way that's biased. But there's a very big noticeable difference right now when it comes to how this Auburn team is playing on offense and how they're getting some of these plays, which, I mean, the line is blocking, the running backs are hitting the hole, they're capitalizing, but this Houston team is, like, don't sell them short. They're in position, they're in the spots. It's now the second play where they could have made a turnover happen. Houston is calling this game right, but I don't know if they got the horses on defense to be able to keep running with this very high, potent offense, and as soon as I say that, oh my gosh, he intercepts it!
Yeah, that was one of those plays right there where he really needed to just keep it on the ground.
He's scoring this drive. Guys, I'm telling you, not because I'm biased, but because I watched this man do it for 3 rounds. This man and this Houston team is electric. This drive will be a very good indicator for what the rest of the game is going to look like, as he has about 94 yards to gain in order to put 7 points on the board. And he's not afraid to take shots. He drops back in the pocket, will settle for a check down. He'll go ahead and get that. A 4-yard gain makes it a 2nd down and 6. By the way, above me, we're still waiting for the other game to load up. If you're just now tapping in, welcome to the stream. My name is Clay, but you can call me, wait, I just said that wrong. My name is Joshua, but you can call me Clay. That was awkward. I said that wrong. Go with it. I haven't had my coffee yet. Don't worry about it. And I'm joined here with my man, the myth, the legend, the CEO and founder of Earn It Dynasty Networks, the commissioner, head coach of the University of Nebraska of Earn It Maine Dynasties. I want to get a chance to shout out everybody in the chat who's here. If you're just now tapping in, let your boy know you're here. Say what's up. Thank you for everybody that's hitting that reaction button. Appreciate you, Kobe. Is Patrick Capers Dirty Bears? Is that Dirty Bear?
Patrick Capers is Dirty Bears.
Patrick, if you're still on the stream, say what's up, bro. I want to know if you're still here. If you dipped out, let me know you're still here. Shouts out to Marquette, Juju. Also, hey, shouts out to Juju and to Patrick Capers for putting on a show for us, man. Great game, Ju. Great game, Patrick. Appreciate you, T.O., for that reaction. Marquette Smith in the building. Thank you so much for the love, guys. We are sitting at 119 reactions. Can we get one more person that wouldn't mind hitting that reaction button, getting us up to 120 for the day? I think that was right. Yeah, I'm bad at math, but I'm pretty sure that's the... You add 1 to 119, that makes it 120. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm waiting on Tim to load up. Timothy! What's going on, bro? Are you,
I think he's looking for C-Gliz. I think he's looking for C-Gliz.
C-Gliz! Can we put an APB out on C-Gliz real quick?
Man. Yeah, check all the local Waffle Houses.
I need my man to be here. Or I might just full screen this one. Shoot. Well, it's going to take me all the time in the world to have to redo all of this stuff. Go Big Red. Shout out to Kate for the dub. 30 years of Kentucky beating you. I know. It was a great game. GG's, Juju. GG's, baby. You remember when Charles Barkley interviewed Sam Cassell and asked him how does it feel to be the ugliest man in the NBA? I do, Dwayne. I really do. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Jay, if you got a Discord, join up on the Discord, bro, and I can. I got videos to help you out with that. Tank Bigsby is actually the best running back in the SEC. Wait, so he's not the backup? I thought the other guy was the starter. Okay, that's good to know. That's very good to know. Catching up on the comments. My name is Clay, but you can call me. That was awkward. That was really awkward. I know, B. What's up? Okay, Patrick. Hey, I was going to invite Patrick to be on here real quick to give some thoughts about it.
Sure.
But I just thought to myself, I'm going to have to rearrange the entirety of this setup.
Looks like C-Gliz they're getting ready to boot up. So
they're about to boot up?
Yeah, Tim's having a little bit of technical difficulties, but they should be live momentarily.
Patrick, if you can stick around, what I may end up doing is after the game between King Tut and D. Marandino, I'll bring you on first, and then I'll bring Pharaoh Gaming on, and I can make this game above me full screen since that's going to be the last game of the night, at least, as primetime content. You think that any of the Hail State's going to be playing? No. Nobody chose Mississippi State, I'm pretty sure. I didn't perform well with GG's.
Yeah, they didn't get picked at all. That's crazy.
Yeah, they didn't get picked at all. Houston, again, I'm telling you, Houston, this guy has – this is the thing that I really like D. Marandino's game. Because D. Marandino's game is a game that I like to call I got big chest hair type of a game. Dude is flexing all of his muscles right now because he is not afraid to take a risk. You saw this man just threw it into double, triple coverage and lobbed that joint in there. The ball was in the air for 19 seconds. And he hit that receiver. He's not afraid to take shots. And that's hard to play against in a tournament because you don't know what to expect against that. And that's no shade against the player he's playing against. But that's just really hard because you don't know what's happening. You're trying to compensate for trying to cover up close, but then he ends up going deep because he's got no worries about it. He might go deep 4 or 5 times, has no issues at all. He will take the shots because he wants to find where you're playing, where's the weakness in the defense. I'm going to go at that regardless of how my players are playing in this particular game.
See, if we were in a dynasty setting and he was in my league, and this is what I do anyway, but I would put an extra emphasis on cornerbacks, put a premium on cornerbacks, because I want to lock those guys up and make sure he has nobody to throw.
Yeah. No, that's a good word. That's a good word. And this is the thing. He's doing this with Houston. He's not doing this with like Bama or some of these other big teams. He's doing this with Houston. Right. Houston ain't even Power 5.
Right.
My man's got no fear in his heart. Is this the tournament? Yes, it is, Joshua. Yeah. We are with the top 8 coaches down to the top 7 now. We're working our way through the games at the moment. No, Kevin Harris is a beast. Is the best? I'll let y'all talk about that. Popeye Joe, maybe. Yeah, you're good, Patrick. He fake punted in his own ends. Who did? Oh my gosh, Houston with the risk almost ends up getting this picked off. That's Pritchett with the deflection. That makes it a 4th down and 7. Now this would not surprise me, but Houston may end up going for this one right here. Down to about 2 minutes into this 2 minutes left in this third quarter of football. Auburn now sitting at 21. Houston at 13.
Yeah, he's definitely going to take a swipe right here. 4th and 7. You have to when you're down because you can't afford to give Auburn the ball right here and have them score and make it another 2 possession lead with this much time left.
I like it. I like it. I like the gall, the fortitude it takes to be able to say, it don't matter if I'm back 7 yards. I'm going to still put my paws right back on this football. We going down this field. And just like that, 5 wide receiver set. He calls a couple of checkdowns, 4 seconds on the play clock. Houston gets it off in time, scans the field, and he throws it in double coverage. He took the risk, but that's fine. He didn't get it capitalized. Auburn will now get this football. If that would have been a pick, home dude was running it for 6. If that would have been a pick, he would have ran for 6 because every single one of the fastest dudes on the field are all downfield. It would have been between the lineman and the quarterback to stop the potential secondary player who would have been running for 6. So that could have been a lot worse, but here we go. Auburn will line up here now with the 3 receivers set on the right side. They have been methodically moving this football. They couldn't connect last drive, but let's see what they can make happen. Off of 1 tackler, 2nd down and 5. Shivers with the play. See, Shivers is playing a lot. How is the other guy you're talking about, Mark? Maybe he switched him. Maybe he just switched him. He might have gone for speed. Personally, in my gameplay, I would put the guy who is faster and may have a lower overall than the guy who has a better overall but is a lot beefier and is just harder to bring down. What would you say in that? Would you do that in that instance? Is that wise?
Tournament settings, perhaps. My experience is that some of the lower rated players who may not be the fastest are actually the better backs. This game has a weird way of having lower overall teams or lower overall players actually outperform some of the higher rated players. I've seen it time and time again, but particularly it's on the defense, but from time to time you'll see it on offense as well. I still would like to go with the higher overall in my offense.
That's good wisdom right there. Shouts out to Daryl Jackson in the building. What's up, Rashad Haynes? Thank you so much. Caleb, Alex Moniz, Michael Guevara, Dirk, thank you so much to the Coaches Lab. What up, Sid? Oh, gosh. Appreciate that reaction on the stream. Michael Parsons, thank you for the love, guys. We are currently sitting at 126. Can we get 4 more people that wouldn't mind hitting that reaction button? We're trying to see if we can hit 200 by the end of this game right here. Looking for 4 more people. Free way to support. Caleb Ward in the building as well. Appreciate that reaction. Waiting for this game to load up on our end as well as we kick off the last game of the night for the tournament. Bo Nix will scramble out the pocket after. Oh, I thought he fumbled it. Dear goodness, I thought he fumbled it, bro. I thought for sure he fumbled that football. That would have been massive. But it'll end up being a 4th down and 4. And Auburn will line up in a special teams formation, which means he'll probably end up kicking this field goal. Ethan, yes, they did, brother. So Dirty Bear will go ahead and progress into the next round. Shouts out to Dirty Bear. What a beautiful gameplay he put together. He took down the Cinderella story of the entire tournament. He took down the Florida team in Juju, who had played incredible football up until this point and just could not capitalize. Oh, my gosh! Houston, their return man, let the football bounce off the top of his helmet. And that was almost picked up by the Auburn special teams. But instead, Houston will get that ball at the 21-yard line. Wow, that's 2 instances right there where Bo Nix, I thought, fumbled, and this Houston team almost turned the football over after this kickoff. Wow. If this game doesn't excite you, man, you might not like college football, bro. And just like that, Houston off the mark. 2nd down and 10 with 3 left to go in this third quarter of play. I'm waiting for
great play right there, man.
Casanova came to load up. Are they still loading up?
Yeah.
Okay, they're still loading up. All right, bet. I don't want to move it yet because I'm going to have to tweak my whole entire setup. So I'm going to just keep it like this as we go.
Yeah,
hey, shouts out to
You're fine.
Okay, bet. Shouts out to Cody Crump, Max Linneberry, Caleb Ward. Thank you so much. What's up, Buddha in the building? What's up, Shout by Buddha? Appreciate the love, man. Welcome to the stream, guys. I appreciate y'all for all the support, guys. We're sitting at 131. Wes, appreciate the reaction. Guys, just like that, Bang! Houston back on the board. I told you, Houston and this coach have nothing but chest hair. They're flexing all their chest hair right now. This is an aggressive aggro controller player. He's got no fear on him in these sliders. And just like that, he is abusing every single one of the secondary players of this Auburn defense. And just like that, he is back in this football. I called it, Rashad. I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on this Houston team led by D. Marandino. This guy has no fear in his game. He will take the shots, he'll take the risks, and you better be prepared for anything to happen in this game. Angie Torres, what's up on YouTube? Here we go. Bunch receivers set, 5 wide receivers lined up on this field play. Clayton Tune makes a couple of check down hot routes now. He's moving in the backfield, scans the field, man in his face, and he misses it. But that's fine. That doesn't faze him at all. Doesn't faze him at all. Clayton Tune will miss that. That's still a 2-point ball game. We'll end the third quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the fourth quarter play. Can we get some fours in the stream while we also wait for our other game to load up? They're still waiting to load up?
You're still waiting to load up. Yep.
See, Gliz, you 13 minutes late, bruh. That's gonna be 13. That's gonna be 13 miles, bruh. You drop my football, you run a mile. You know how many feet are in a mile, see, Gliz?
Yeah, very curious to see what happens. A lot of people don't know when to go for 2 in this game, especially for this particular dynasty. You're not necessarily playing a video game. You're trying to outcoach your opponent. And the later on you get into these rounds, you're going to bump into some serious head coaching acumen, people who know how to move pieces around, people who know how to set you up and bait you into things. That was the perfect example of when to go for your 2-point conversion. A lot of people go for it way too early, and they end up compounding the problem by the time the fourth quarter happens.
That's a good word. That's a really good word. For sure, Cassie, you shivers because I rated Bigsby's speed is low. He's a stud. Oh, for sure, for sure. Oh, no, I get you completely. He needs some milk for sure. That's a Montana Grizzlies helmet. Yes, it is. Eric, hey, shouts out to so
TC.
This is the commissioner. He runs a couple of leagues. He's in a couple of leagues. One of those leagues that he's in is the head is it head coach or OC?
OC.
OC. He's the OC at I don't want to insult you.
Don't
Montana.
say it. Don't say it.
I said it correctly.
Okay.
I said it correctly.
Okay.
At
Okay.
Montana, not Montana State. Wes, appreciate that reaction. Welcome to the stream, bro. What's up with you, my man? Houston, we almost had a problem. I know, right? I'm saying, Rashad, Kentucky, yes, they did. Appreciate you, Wes. What's up with you, Brody? Jay, did you win last week? No, I did not, Ben. I lost by 2 points, bro. Who else won? So it's just, that was the first game. Oh, no, is that Bo Nix? Ladies and gentlemen, the starting quarterback for the Auburn University Tigers just went down, which means he's going to have to bring in a cold quarterback in the fourth quarter of play who hasn't thrown a pass, who hasn't taken a rep all game long. Auburn is going to have to pull out some kind of miraculous play as we also wait for this next game. I need y'all to load up. Where you at,
They're live. They're live.
They're live? Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Fire. Wow, that is the worst. That is worst case scenario for you to ever have happen to you in a tournament play. But I see him right there. I got the sound there. You loaded up. Tim Casanova can't. Hey, y'all, listen. Hear me when I say this. Whoever wins this game is my pick for the tournament. They about to put on a show. These jokers are about to put on a show. One of the most aggressive controller players, which is Casanova Kane, with South Carolina, is taking on last year's tournament winner in Liz. They're about to put on a show. Y'all, buckle your seatbelts. Get your favorite snack. It's about to be a banger in the stream, bro. Oh, my God. Kofi, what's up with you, bro? Appreciate that share and reaction. B-Lam Randy. Welcome to the stream, bro. Juan, thank you for the reaction as well. Welcome to the channel, my guy. Let's get this thing going. Show me what you got, Tim. Show me what you got. I need to see some action from you, brother. Meanwhile, on the other side of play, Houston with the football inside of 6 minutes left to go of this tournament. Quarterback Clayton Tune drops back, hits a zig route. He gets off of one. He bounces off of 3 tacklers, guys, or 2 tacklers, but he gets taken down by the third. Not until he winds up getting the first down. And just like that, D. Marandino will put them right back on the line. And you know I'm not playing Fortnite tonight. Who are you going for in the finals? I would love to see the Suns win, but I personally think it's going to be Bucks in 7. That's my personal opinion. What's up with you, Wes? Exactly, Sam. You know how many feet are in a mile? Exactly, Ethan. Houston in the back. He throws that to the sideline. That's a 2nd down and 5. He is slowly – this is what I love about this Houston offense. They're slowly taking small things to just take small little chunks. And he's baiting the safety to try to bite down to help give some enforcement towards this line of scrimmage and towards these short passes. And what happens when that takes place? He's going to hit him over the top like he did earlier. He's working for it, bro. It's your birthday. Hey, shouts out to you, bro. Happy birthday to you, Trey. Can we get some stickers in the stream for my boy Trey? Trey, how old you turning? Like 64? How old you turning, bro? I'm sorry. I don't mean to be insulting. Like 62? How old you turn, bro? Here we go, Houston.
Tell this man that's the object of the game is to get there.
Live right now.
So what you mean?
Hold on. We need
What's the alternative here? Here lies a man, you know, he died 32. No, the object is to get as old as you can be, right?
No, he's like 30 years old, but I'm telling him he like 62 because he got an old soul. Trey likes tapioca pudding and like, you know, he plays bingo, you know. That's what Trey is. That's what Trey does. Oh my gosh. He almost picked that off twice.
He on a fucking clock.
Hold on, I gotta turn that down. Bet. Guys, this one's about to be a banger. I'm so excited for this one. Okay, so let me catch a couple of comments.
You think so, man? I'm gonna call my shot, man. I think Tim runs away with this one. I really do.
I think so. I think he's winning too. He's my pick. He about to be live. This dude is about to be so stinking hype, guys. I'm telling you, man. You don't want to miss this. This is must see TV right here. He got the fedora out. He rocking.
Yeah.
He rocking today, man. He is rocking today. But we got a headbanger taking place right now between Houston and Auburn. 5 minutes left to go in this gameplay. Auburn trying to see if they can create a little more separation. Field goal, it does nothing for them. Field goal makes it a 5-point ball game. They need to put this in the end zone. Who do you have winning between South Carolina and Temple? I got South Carolina. But y'all put it in the chat. Who y'all think is – let's start first. Hold on. Who y'all think is winning this game? Auburn or Houston? Put that in the stream. And what do you think is the point deficit? Happy birthday to you, Angie. Hey, Angel on YouTube. There's nobody over there on YouTube other than you, but I'm going to say happy birthday to you, bro. He said close to 59. No, you're not, Trey. You ain't 59, bro. You capping. That's a major cap. You in Missoula? Is it raining?
No, no. I'm in Omaha, and it's not raining. It's hot as hell.
I was about to say, I don't know what Missoula is, bro. My people don't live in Missoula.
Missoula's where Montana is, bro.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay, yeah. I could definitely say my people don't live in Montana, in Missoula, bro.
You might be surprised, bro.
Am I really?
Oh, in Cheyenne, Wyoming?
Shoot. Hey, I didn't know we was out there,
anywhere, bro, let me tell you something. Anywhere there's an Air Force base?
Oh, facts, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good word. Wow, here we go. Auburn. Actually, is that Bo Nix? No, it's not. I thought Bo Nix came back in.
Isn't it? No, that's him.
Is that him? I thought he was 7.
Yeah. No, that's him. He's 10.
Okay, Bo Nix. Okay, Bo Nix is back in this football game. Houston wins at 21-22. Tim's like that firecracker, but that won't end. Facts. He is, bro. I love watching Tim play, bro. I love it. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Let's go. Catching up on the comments. Make that main view after this one ends. Oh, I will, Aubrey. Yeah, that's my plan. I'm waiting for this one to go. Yeah. Montana is on fire right now. The sky is raining ash. Oh, wow. I think Houston wins.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think Houston wins at 26-21. I'm going to reserve my thoughts for it because here's the thing. With a gameplay like the way DiMarandino runs Houston, literally anything can happen. He can end up scoring 3 touchdowns in this fourth quarter, or he can literally end up not doing anything. You just don't know. And if Auburn can just stay disciplined, which I think King Tut can do, and slowly and methodically move this football and take the time of possession away from this Houston offense, he wins this ball game. Auburn wins a ball game if he can do that. But he's got to keep that Houston offense exactly where they need to be, which is on that sideline.
Yeah, the mere fact that this is a close game and Houston has a chance to pull it out, this is not good for Auburn. Auburn, I expected to actually win this game going away just because they had the better talent. This game is going to be a close game. The longer it stays like this, it favors Houston, obviously.
I agree completely. Here we go in a trips wide receiver set on the right side of play. He's going to call a couple of checkdowns. Bo Nix drops back in the pocket. He chucks it deep. Houston's defender cannot catch him, and that's their best cornerback, their impact player on defense. Auburn scores it right back again, puts it in the end zone, and will now make this game an 8-point ball game. If King Tut can make this field goal, he makes it a 2-possession game. That's huge.
3.
That is huge.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, if you're here, this game is not over. This game is not. Go ahead.
I was going to say, you put the pressure on Houston to actually have to make a play. You can sit back and wait for him to make the mistake now.
I agree entirely. And with this type of game style that he has, he is susceptible to making mistakes, but he's also susceptible to pulling off something absolutely ridiculous that you're about to see. What's up, Elijah Entertainment? Bro, aren't you playing your game right now? Appreciate you for that reaction. Hey, shouts out to you, my guy. Mitchell Anderson, William Gonzalez, Martin in the building. Appreciate the reactions. Welcome to the stream. If you guys are here, welcome to the largest 60-man user v. user NCAA 2014 cash tournament in the whole world. 60 users. We're down to the last 8. 1 went down. We're down to the last 7. Absolute bangers. Best on the sticks going down right now. It's your boy FBJClay lined up with the man himself, the commish head coach of Earn It Dynasty's main league of the head coach of Nebraska. Man, I'm telling you guys don't want to go nowhere. Charlie, appreciate the 44-star donation. Hey, Houston, with the bomb up the field. Bang! Houston responds back at the 25-yard line. Now going over 350 yards of total offense. He calls him right back onto the line of scrimmage. Houston trying to score again and do it quickly, and that's what you want to do. You want to get this ball back into Auburn's hand on offense so that you can try to make your defense get you a stop that you need. 5 wide receiver set. Houston lines up again. All the time in the world. He finds a man on a corner route. 3 guys it takes to take him down. It's a first down and goal inside the 5-yard line. And Houston, for the 3rd straight time, calls him right back on the line of scrimmage. He likes this play. Pressure's now on King Tut and Auburn in this defense. 5 wide receiver set. Houston with the snap. He runs the football. Clayton Tune is taken down. Wow. This is this aggressive controller player style that I love to see. You're going to see this, and as I say this right above me, FBJClay with the halfback draw ends up running all the way for the touchdown. Temple gets on the board with the score. Temple 6, South Carolina 3. Houston gets back and responds after getting knocked down in this 4th quarter. They put another one back on the board. It's now a 3-possession game.
Exactly. And these guys are not here by an accident, man. They are not here because somebody forgot. They're here because they earned it. I mean, they played really well through the first couple rounds. They survived some upset attempts. These guys in these final 8 games can coach.
I agree completely. By the way, if you guys are here and you haven't done so already, a free way to support is by hitting that reaction button. Takes 2 seconds to do to help the stream out, man. I am actually not in the tournament anymore. Who asked that question? Steven, I got bounced out in the last round of the top 16. I lost by 2 points, bro, to the guy that actually won this game today, who's moving into the Final Four. He's a great user, bro. Great user. It's raining in San Antonio. Nice. Just like I said, it's New Year's Day with both these games going on at the same time. Nice. Man, this dude with Houston is fired. Daryl, you can't sleep on this guy, bro.
He went for 2 right there.
It was a 3-point ball game. He went for 2. He's actually lining up for an onside kick. This is risky. Would you do this right here?
Absolutely not. Not with 3 timeouts and 2:21 left. But then again, maybe he has no faith in his defense. He might know something we don't know.
He might. He's going to line up for this onside kick, which is darn near impossible in this game to get. And he ends up losing that, which means Auburn will take this football inside the 40-yard line. His defense, if they can capitalize and just keep them to a field goal, that is a win. That's what you want.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
What a play right here. What a play. Jesse Parks, Audrey Franklin, appreciate the reactions, guys. We're sitting at 140 reactions. Can we get 5 more people if you're enjoying the content? But only if you're enjoying it. Would you mind hitting that reaction button? It's a free way to support. Takes 2 seconds to do to help the stream out, man. Damian, a 3-point game? Yes, it was 25-28. He went for 2 and then and now it's 27-28. Auburn will play it safe and will run this football. He'll give it to his 2-headed dragon of a backfield between Shivers, and I can't remember the other guy's name. Remember the other guy's name?
Neither can I.
Man, that Auburn, they got a deadly backfield back there, bro. They got a deadly backfield. This is actually, if there's any spot that King Tut and his Auburn football team can be in, this is beautiful. You want to be right here because you got all the power in the world with 2 minutes left to go, and you got the best back in all of SEC football lined up with you along with a burner on the other side of play. I think he's in a great spot with alongside of Bo Nix being a dual threat quarterback. Houston might have their hands full when it comes. Bigsby, that's what it is, Bigsby. Yeah, you're right. And it looks like here he goes. He's trying to go for it deep. He calls a check down, and he ends up sending a 5-wide receiver set. He's got him beat on the outside.
Ooh.
But he stepped. No, I thought he stepped out of bounds. Whoa, what a great play call. I thought for sure he stepped out of bounds. That'll bring him inside the 5-yard line. Would you try to, well, you have to score this, like, just due to the earn it, like, culture.
Well, you listen, you may want to think about, and Eric set it up above, you may want to think about letting them get in here now and then scoring and trying to tie it up.
Okay. That's a good
I
word.
mean, I prefer, me personally, I'm always trying to stop my opponent, but there are some others who have, they live by that kind of, by that strategy.
If I'm DiMarandino and I'm this Houston team, I'm letting them score because I have more faith in my offense than I do my defense. It's going to bring it down to 4 seconds left. He's going to run this football, and Shivers is stopped at the 2-yard line. Plenty of ball left to play here. South Carolina with a beautiful run play up the middle. He gets him right back on the line. You can see Tim is pumped. He got the fedora out. He's swagging and surfing up there on the top left of your screen. South Carolina wants to put a punch back on this Temple team. He brings him back on the field. Dottie drops back. Nothing there. He throws the football away. What's up, Eric? Tank Bigsby. That's who it is. Tank Bigsby.
I see a lot of teeth over there for Tim, so you know he's animated.
Yeah, you know he's animated. I can't wait to make this full screen, bro, because it's going to be dope. He even a touchdown, he only wins. He's only down 8 for sure.
Great play call.
I agree completely, Drew.
He didn't get in the end zone. What happened? Did he purposely not score?
Which game?
He might have Auburn. I think he purposely may not have scored. He had it there.
He might be, but he just wasted all the Houston timeouts right there.
I think he did. I think he purposely did not score.
So here's the thing. There's no timeouts left for Houston. It's 3rd and goal. Auburn has to score this football. They have to. But they can burn pretty much down to about 30 seconds left on the gameplay. But Houston's getting this football back either way. They're going to get this football back. The question is, how much time on the clock do you give this football team?
Listen,
what do you do in this instance?
He probably needs to take those. I had a game a while back where I didn't take my points when I was supposed to, and it ended up biting me in the ass here. Anything can happen, man. Now look at him. It's 4th and 2, and he needs to get in this end zone. If he doesn't, and he didn't score that 2 plays ago, you better pray he gets in this end zone, man.
He's in trouble. Yeah, he better pray he gets in this end zone. This might decide the ball game right here, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom right of your screen. Auburn, 2-yard line. 6 seconds left on the play clock. He has to see if he can get in this end zone. He might need to burn a timeout. He gets the pass play. He gets the ball. He throws the out route, and he scores it. Linebacker on slot receiver. Auburn with the score on the play. You got it. Do you go for 2 or you kick the field goal?
Kick the extra point. Big balls.
Wow. What a play. Auburn will kick this.
Great play call.
It's up, and it's through the middle. That makes it an 8-point ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, this electrifying Houston offense will now get the football back with 53 seconds left to go. And as soon as I say that, South Carolina actually scores the ball back on Liz and this Temple team. Liz being the tournament winner of last season. Guys, you won't want to miss. This is the winner of this game I'm calling wins the tournament. That's my personal opinion. Frisky Murph, appreciate the reaction. Nick Johns, Kobe and Stacey Swift. What's up, Kobe? What up, fam? Dwayne Stokes, Jamie Weston, Alan Godbolt, Eric Harrison, Chance Talbot, Montgomery Sheffers, Tarice Cook, Jesse Parks, appreciate the reactions. Thank y'all so much for the love, guys. Can we hit a couple more reactions to help the stream out? It's a free way to support. Takes 2 seconds to do to help the stream, man. It was a great call, Chief. Super smart by Auburn. I agree. That's why Houston went for the onside short field. That's actually a good point. You think that was intentional?
It could have been, so he has a little bit more time left because he knows his defense is not going to do anything anyway. But listen, let me tell you something, man. Not only was that a ballsy call, that's something that I also look forward to because a lot of people, because of my style, they want to run commit. So I always make sure I take a pass play to the line just in case. But the execution of that was actually flawless as well because you just can't drop back and press a button there. You may need to lead them, and you have to have the timing right in order to make a play like that because there's people right on top of you. So great execution.
Oh, my gosh. Houston with the 50-yard bomb. What is going on right now? Houston with the absolute dot on with 2 defenders on him. He gets it to the 23-yard line. No timeouts left. Clock is ticking. He gets him down in a 5-wide receiver set. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. This is going to be a fast ride here. Clayton Tune in the backfield. He can't find anything. He chooses to play it safe, and he goes ahead and throws his football away. Plenty of time left to go. 28 seconds left. The clock has stopped. What's up, Colby? What's up, Eric? Wow. Wow. Why is Auburn so close to the line? So it's a man coverage. What he's hoping for is that they jam him up. And if you could jam them up and you jam them up good enough, they're not going to move for like a solid 3 or 4 seconds. So he's playing man coverage right there. That's why they're super close to the line. I don't think he's pressing them, but I think he's just like holding a man coverage. Oh, my gosh, that was ballsy. He threw that with the guy right in front of him, but there's a flag. Is that a face mask? It's a 15-yard play face mask. Oh, my gosh, that moves it to the 5-yard line.
Game is coming down to the wire, man.
It's coming down to the absolute wire. Above me, we got FBJClay with Temple. He'll drop back with a 5-receiver set. He also loves to be aggressive. He'll throw that out route, but it's going to be stopped. Tim, super animated. Oh, I see all the teeth right there, bro. He is hyped.
Nothing but choppers, boy.
He is hyped right now, man. Wow, what a play. Guys, if you haven't, please, it would help the stream out so much to hit that reaction. Trying to hit 200 by the end of the night. We're currently sitting at 151. Can we get 4 more people that wouldn't mind hitting that reaction button? Charlie Murphy, appreciate that reaction. Charlie Murphy. Appreciate that love, my guy. Houston will drop back. He finds him, but he drops the pass. He had him on that dot, but that's the thing. If you can lay a good enough hit, it doesn't matter if he catches the ball. If you time it right, that ball is not being caught.
No. Here goes Tim.
Oh,
there he goes. No flag? Is there a flag?
Come on.
No flag?
Tim.
Oh, touchdown, man.
Casanova in South Carolina is killing.
Hype.
He is hype. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, don't go nowhere. My dude is ready for all of the smoke. All right? That boom, boom, boom. That's a trademark for Casanova Kane. He's boom, boom, boom all up and down that sideline. And you see he's got his dance. You better dance, young fella. Houston with the pass play. Clock is ticking. 15 seconds left to go on the 3-yard line. 12, 11, 10. He's got to make a play right here. 10 seconds left to go.
Let's go to the line, to the line. Check. Let's go.
Money. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. He's got to get it in 2. He's got to get this 2. He's got to get this 2.
Houston sent a double A gap right up the middle, man. Vacated the middle, and that made the throw doesn't get any easier than that.
Wow.
Now we
got
down
to get
to
this
the
2 to push it. Go ahead.
Down to the nittiest of the gritty here. What we gonna do?
Wow. What a play call. That's some chest hair right there, if I do say so myself. Houston lines up on the line of scrimmage. 5 wide receivers set. He is in love with that formation. Let's see what he can make happen. This is the ball game right here. He takes the snap.
Right here. I'm looking at slants.
Money. Oh, my goodness. We're going into overtime. Is this the first overtime of the tournament?
This is
the first, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you know what? I take that back. I think there was one other game.
I told you in the stream, don't go anywhere, because this guy could end up laying a goose egg in the 4th quarter with this Houston team, or he could do that. And that's what he did. Auburn will take the squib kick with deal number 85. They'll hit the turf, and they will take this into overtime. So would you mind explaining, for those who haven't played this game in a while, can you explain the OT rules and what this typically looks like for OT in this game?
Yeah, they'll flip the coin for the extra possession. The winner will get the option to either go on defense first. If typically what you want to do is go on defense, the offense will have the ball at the 25-yard line, and they'll have to score either a field goal or touchdown for the first three overtimes. And then you'll have the opportunity to either tie or take the lead depending on what the offense does. At the end of the 3rd overtime, you'll both have to go for 2 if you happen to score a touchdown.
That's a good word. And if I'm Auburn, I want this football first. I don't want Houston's offense to set the tone. And just like that, they will take the ball first.
Just the opposite. I would put my defense out and see what I can get.
Man, I don't know. I would play that different. I don't want that pressure of, I know he's going to score this football, because I just watched this man walk up and down the field in the second half of ball. I want to make sure I set the tone for this OT. I would probably play it different. Willie lost in the Sweet 16 as well, brother. Auburn's on fire. I agree. Jeff said they might not be able to play the game after he finishes his main game. It's fine. I didn't expect them to play today. I expect them to play at some point tomorrow, but they got to get it in before 8 o'clock because we got other games we're trying to commentate, and we got to make sure we set the dynasties up. It is. He said it's like a circus fire. Intense. You're funny, B. He said full screen that game. I can't. Both of these games are going back and forth. Both of these games are going back and forth right now. Do you take the risk? We're already late on that. Defense first every time.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I agree with you, but in this game, if I'm Auburn and knowing this coach, this is the only time I would break that rule personally. Here we go. He plays a play action. Bo Nix looks for a pass. He almost gets it intercepted. That makes it a 3rd down and 13. He goes all the way to the end zone. That might not have been the play to do it, because now it's a 3rd down and 13, and he has to put a touchdown on the board, because if not, he gives it to a very potent University of Houston and a coach that is licking his chops to get this offense back on the field.
I like the throw, actually. I think it was just a better play by the defense. He had a step on him.
Wow. And just like that, Temple will pick the ball up. Wait a minute. Temple picked the ball off above me, and he was running up the sideline, and he
saw that.
Was that intentional?
Hey, no, man, we got to run a bad controllers here and earn it.
Oh, okay. Oh, my gosh. Did he just use that? Hudson will get the reception inside the 3-yard line.
Big boy catch out there,
What
man.
a catch in the middle of 3 different defenders. Taylor, what's up, bro? How you doing, my guy? Thank you so much, Fazian, for the reaction. Brent Peacock for the reaction. Corbin Vaughn, Aubrey Humphrey. Thank you, Andre Thomas, Nick, and Charlie Murphy for the reactions, guys. We are sitting at 100, and I can't even see how many. But can we get a couple more reactions? The free way to support takes 2 seconds to do to help the stream out. I might not be able to commentate it then, Patrick, honestly, if it's too late in the game. I'm running Warzone with supporters after this, but I don't know. I might run a Warzone with them tomorrow. If they could guarantee me they'll get their game in, then we can commentate it. If not, I can't. So if you're the one getting that info, Patrick, would you mind being able to communicate to them y'all need to get your game up ASAP, because I can't wait. I can't wait. I promise people stuff, and I want to be a man of my word. So if I'm gonna not do it, I gotta let them know. Going to be announcing. He's playing a game right now. He's playing a league game right now. What's up, Taylor? I drive the ball down there. Hold on. Take my time. It doesn't matter. It's OT. There's no time in that. It's just the play clock. Houston's been running amazing regardless. I agree. With all due respect for NBC's old tagline, this is must-see TV, I agree completely. And after that score, Auburn will get a 7-point lead. Houston will get back on the field. They have to score in this college gameplay. You have to match them or beat them. Houston with their backs on the wall. Clayton Tune with nothing in front of him. He'll try to see if he can get a couple yards on the ground, but he cannot. He will get wrapped up by the defensive end. That makes it 2nd down and 10. Play clock's not a factor. They both got 1 timeout. If you're Auburn, how are you playing this right now? Because it's not like there's 50 yards in front of you where he could just drop a bomb. How are you playing this?
Listen, I'm trying to man up, and I'm trying to keep everything in front of me. I'm not sending additional pressure because he seems to be shredding that up. I'm trying to man up, band up, band up. That's me.
Man up, band up. Absolutely. Absolutely. And just like that, he'll call a couple of checkdowns as well. 5-receiver set. Looks like he's sitting in a zone on defense, and he finds the hole. He hits his receiver. That makes it a 3rd down and 1. He has to convert here. He has to convert. Guys, if you haven't called it yet, y'all need to let me know who you calling. Houston winning this game, or is Auburn winning this game? Y'all let me know in the channel right now. Who's winning? Houston or Auburn? What a game between these two. Absolute banger. They are putting on a show right now for Earn It Network. Houston has been electrifying on offense. Let's see if they can capitalize in this OT of play. He's going to line up in a very different formation. Looks like a goal line setup. He's going to hand it off to the halfback, who will get the 1st down. That now makes it a 1st down, but not 1st and goal, which means he potentially has another set of downs he could use. Blake, I don't know what WDE is. What is that?
War Damn Eagle.
Oh. This is a G-rated stream, bro. You're good, Blake. You're good, bro. You're good. I believe if Auburn wins it, it would be an upset the way Houston has played in this tournament. Listen, I wouldn't have believed you in the 1st round, but this Houston team has shocked me how well they play. I'm telling you guys, this Houston team has scored 40-plus points every game of the tournament so far. He said, War Dang Eagle. Oh, hey, I respect. Hey, shouts out to you, my guy. Keeping it PG, my guy. I love it, bro. Hey, listen, I love you, dude. I appreciate that. What's the cash app for who? For me or for the Earn It Network? Just to clarify. It's going to end in a pick. We'll see. Houston will dump it off to their running back. He gets a move, and he gets smashed. What a play. Good defensive tone right there. Man, this Auburn and Houston needs to be on ESPN for the game of the year. I agree completely, bro. They got me on the edge of my seat. Ace said, what's up, bro? Been a while. Been working 60-plus hours. Ace, I'm just glad you come in, man. I appreciate the love, bro. How you been? Hopefully getting some rest, right? Yeah, hopefully getting some rest. Ace Thurman, thank you. Junior Tipton, Hunter Dennis, Eric Ross. Thank you, Ace, for the share. Wes, thank you for the reaction. What's up, Puzzles? Appreciate the love, guys. Welcome to the stream. If you're just now tapping in, welcome to the largest 60-man user v. user tournament for NCAA 2014. It's your boy FBJClay with the commish at the top, man. Earn it CEO, Dynasty Network. My guys, the whole kit and caboodle. We're with the top 8 coaches right now in OT with Auburn and Houston. Houston's got to score if they're going to move on. Clayton Tune backing up. He gets sacked. That's a 3rd down and 16. Listen, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this. I actually think that plays to Houston's advantage.
Give him a little more extra space to, 2-possession game. He needs 2 downs to get in the end zone here. Yeah, I mean, listen, the way he's been throwing the ball and dotting this guy up, yeah.
I think this is an – hey, you my guy, too. I love you, bro. Appreciate it. I'm at work right now. Don't get in trouble, my man. But, hey, listen, this is must-see content right here. 3 wide receivers set on this right side of play, and it looks like the Auburn defense is not taking any cheats. It looks like King Tut and this Auburn defense are not going to cheat up at the line at all. They got 11 seconds on the play clock. Clayton Tune in the backfield. Oh, my gosh, I thought he picked it. It all comes down to this.
That was a great play right there.
It all comes down to this. Hey, you talking about my Cash App or you talking about the Earn It Network Cash App? You trying to send me money or other people money? Who you trying to send me?
He's talking about you, bro, man.
Oh, me? Here, I got you right here. Hey, all love to you, my man. Appreciate that. Huge Auburn fan. Got to pull for him. Blake, rep your squad, bro. War dang Eagle, brother. War dang Eagle. I love you, my guy. What's up, Sean? Houston goes for 2 if they score? No, I don't think they should. I think they go.
Would you be shocked if that were to call, though?
Not at all.
You would not.
The way he's been playing all game, he's going to be aggro with it. Shouts out to Zachary for the reaction and the share. Wes, thank you for the reaction. Guys, we're sitting at 163. Do we have 2 more people that can be Mr. or Mrs.? Oh, 1 more. That can be Mr. 165 or Mrs. 165. Ignatius, what's up, my? Hey, listen. What's up, my guy? How you doing, Ignatius? Houston 5 receiver set. Clayton Tune making a check down. He's sitting in a zone on defense. He's got to get the 1st down or the score. Let's see what he does here. 9 seconds left on play clock. He's making all the audibles in the world right now. 3 seconds.
Yeah,
2. He takes the snap. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, my gosh. What just happened?
Wow. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Wow. Are you fucking kidding me?
How does he
Wow.
How does he keep doing this? How does he keep doing this? Just like that. Houston, he's going for 2. He's going for 2. No way.
He needs to go for 2 right
He's
here.
going
He
for
needs
2.
to.
Oh, my gosh. Houston lined up with the 5 receiver set again. Houston can win it all right here and move to the final 4 players of the tournament. He makes a few checkdowns. He's setting it up. He's setting it up. All the pressure's on Auburn. 2 seconds. 1. He calls a timeout. Wow.
Last time he went over the middle.
Wow. Ed, listen. What defense are you running? He's going for 2, bro. What defense is he running?
I'm in man, bro. I'm in man.
Band up, bro.
I may even drop a D in as a spy. Just sit right in the middle of the field.
I would do the same thing.
Crash down.
I would do the same thing. By the way, guys, if you haven't hit that reaction button, it would help the stream out so much. 5 receiver set. Here we go. He's got 24 seconds left. He's going to make a couple of chess moves. He's playing 3D chess right now. He's putting the pieces into place, and he's about to call checkmate. Let's see what he can do with this. Auburn, stand tall. Nothing. He's sacked. Auburn will take the game and will sack Houston's quarterback, and they will move on to the next round of the tournament. What a game from this Houston Cougar team, but even better gameplay by this Auburn football team. Guys, what did we just watch?
A great game right there. Great game.
And guys, my pick of the tournament, we're going to go full screen here in just a minute. What a game. King Tut will come out of this a nail-biter victorious. What a play. Listen, hey, could you give some thoughts on that game, brother, as I go ahead and make the switch over? Is that cool?
Yeah, what can you say, man? That game was about everything you thought it was going to be. I knew as soon as he scored that touchdown, he was going to go for two. And, the play before the touchdown should have been picked off. And he made him pay for it. That rolling, everything about that was earning football right there. From the pressure that he got to rolling out to throwing on the run, it was by the book. A lot of times you may see other coaches roll out, stop, set their feet, roll to the edge, and then throw by cross field, which is illegal. Everything about that as a commissioner, that's the first thing I'm looking at was by the book. But great play call, man. I mean, listen, it does not get any better than that. That's earning football, man.
Wow. I could not be more proud of these guys and how well they played. I'm blown away. Bro. Wow.
Yeah, that was that's the nuts on Houston to make that call.
That was risky, man. That was so risky, but man, what a play, dude. That was an instant classic for this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely.
Holy guys, if you enjoyed that and you haven't done so already, smack that reaction button. And can we please put a GG's in the channel for that DiMarandino, who has averaged 40-plus points in this tournament with the University of Houston, the Cougars. Can we get a GG's in the stream for them, man? Like that was as gutsy and as ballsy as you can get with any football team. And he came out being down and performed. I'm blown away, bro. I'm absolutely blown away, man. Nakia Turner, Javon Gunn, Juliano Rodriguez. Rodriguez, thank you for the reaction. Joshua J.P. Parker, Marley Marr, Billy Torres, Nate Hankin, Andrietti Daniels, Ignatius Zachary, Pavlans, Daniel Struggs. Appreciate the reactions. Welcome to the stream, guys. Wow, what a comeback. Game of the tournament. Let's get my boy Casanova Kane and Seek Liz going real quick.
And one more thing about he fumbled. Wow. Listen, this Temple team is playing scrappy right now.
Oh, man, my chest.
Here's the one thing about Houston and DiMarandino is that he is not in an earn it league.
Is he not?
He is the only exempt player because he's been in the last couple tournaments and he knows the rules and he plays by the rules. He's a damn good player, but he is not in the league.
Temple.
He's so busy.
Oh my gosh, Temple with the deep bomb will hit Jaden on that beautiful corner route. Jaden will score the touchdown, and they will put it right back on South Carolina. Wow. I'm telling guys, the winner of this one is my pick for the tournament. Like, I'm calling the winner for this one.
This was a 17-3 game like 4 minutes ago. What the hell just happened?
They working. They coming back. We about to see, though. We are absolutely about to see, ladies and gentlemen. Make your picks for the day for South Carolina or Temple into the 19 seconds left of the second quarter of play. Temple with the score. They will now kick the ball out to South Carolina, one of the most aggressive controller players you will see in head coaches out there. Tim Casanova Kane, head coach of the University of Miami and Earn It Dynasty's main league. He is now controlling South Carolina versus the last season's tournament winner, which is Seek Liz, who's controlling Temple. This is going to be an absolute head banger. Yeah, for sure, Wes. GG's to my guy completely. Both of those users put on a show. They put on an absolute show. I'm blown away from the both of them, bro. What a great game, man.
Great. Listen, and that's one of the perks of having a better team as well, because up front, that boy got whooped initially. As soon as that ball was snapped, he was on his ass, and it didn't take long for him to put pressure on him at all. Great job defensively by King Tut.
I agree completely. Casanova Kane talking his noise over there. You got to love it, man. Hey, could you give the people who are watching a little bit of context for some of these users that they're watching between Tim, who is South Carolina's coach right here, versus Temple, who is Seek Liz? Tell the people who are watching a little bit more about what to expect between these two coaches and the gameplay and styles, which, by the way, to answer your previous question, the reason the game looks the way that it did is Temple got 2 huge turnovers and ended up capitalizing on both of them.
Yeah, both these styles are actually fairly wide open. Tim likes to use 5 wide receiver sets. He'll bring in 4 and gash you like he's doing right now with the running back. And then his style on defense is kind of man up, band up. He's kind of reminds me of myself a little bit sometimes when I watch him play.
You said that with a face like you just watched your kid who just got done playing Little League, and you're like, man, he throws that baseball just like I do, just like his pops does.
It's just, it's just funny sometimes to see, some of the influence that you may have. But yeah, I remember Tim when he first got in this league, and he was not playing this kind of defense.
Yeah.
As far as C. Gliz, he came in initially, and he would throw that ball so fast that he would have games where it'd be maybe 5 touchdowns, and the next game it'd be 6 interceptions. He
Ah,
seemed to learn how to take care of the ball here a little bit lately, and he's incorporated a little bit more of the running element with his quarterback, and so it
yeah.
makes it a little bit more difficult for him to defend. On defense, there's been improvement. He's not the best, but he's getting turnovers, and so he's kind of a big play, high risk, high reward type guy on defense.
For sure, for sure, for sure. What's up with you, Sylvester? How you doing, bro? GG's to the both for sure. The Chief asked, hey, Commish, what are your thoughts on Houston going for that 2-point conversion? I remember distinctly when he lined up for the 2, you said that was a call to make. Give me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, that's true to his style. That's really what it is. The styles make matchups, and that's what he, had been showing as his tendency the entire game. So I knew there was no doubt in my mind he was going to go for 2. Now think about it when you were talking about who's going to take the ball first. Would you do that? If you had the ball first, he scored the first touchdown. Would you go for 2?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. The way he's been playing, it wouldn't have shocked me if he went for 2 every single time.
Right. Yeah, he has no fear.
He really doesn't. He really doesn't. I've been impressed with how well he played and how well both of the users played. Because you got to give a lot of credit to King Tut. DiMarandino and that Houston
Ton
team
of credit to King Tut.
is a difficult task. And like, this is weird to say, but them getting 40 points was actually a really good job. Like, because King Tut can easily go for 60 or 70 against the right user.
Right. Refresh my memory. When he didn't score down, did he kick a field goal? Or what happened with Auburn down inside? That had he gave that ball away, didn't he? Was that a 4th down? I can't remember if he went for it on 4th down.
No, that last possession, Auburn ended up driving it down and scoring it.
He scored a touchdown?
Through that bomb. He threw a bomb that he usered between 3 different defenders.
I just remember him struggling whether or not he should score on that and staying out. And I couldn't remember if he kicked a field goal or if he actually scored it. I think he did score a touchdown.
For sure. Tavon said, Clay by 20. I wish, bro. I wish, my guy. Oh, man, this is so good, man. He had to go for it. Man, I don't think, personally speaking, I don't think there's a wrong answer. I think you could still rely every time that Houston offense is going to score. Every single time. The question was the defense. His defense is not as good as his offense. Aubrey, it's not. This is PS3, but they do have Xbox leagues. We do have Xbox leagues if you're interested. That game was 17-6 late in the first half. It was. I'm trying to hear what Tim's saying because he's kind of giving us like his frustration of like why the game is.
You probably don't want to hear what Tim is saying.
Right? Touche. Yeah. But I'm cool with it. Scored a touchdown on the out route last possession for sure. Yeah, that's right. He did.
That's right. Yep.
Wow.
That's right.
Here we go. We'll line up in a 3-wide receiver set with this Temple football team. Temple makes a couple of checkdowns.
Man.
It really is, man. It really is. Because think about it. The only reason we were even in this game, in the OT that we had, for him to go for that, was because on 4th down, he got that ridiculous catch. It just blew me away.
Right.
And that's what set that up. He got that touchdown. It's inches. It's inches.
He makes the play on that 4th down reception by Auburn, and then he wins the game. It's just funny how things happen like that.
I agree. You said, how do you watch Tim's stream? Give me a second. Yeah, just for the record, because I know I have some people who are family-friendly in here. This is not G-rated, but I'm going to keep it down as much as I can. But that is his stream link right there for your answer, Aubrey. I can't explain that 4th quarter drive by Tut. When he ran it on 3rd, Tut tried to rush it in and tried to truck for some odd reason. He ended up going back 5 yards. That's a good word. Okay, that's good to know. I don't think you want to hear what Tim is saying on a G-rated street. For sure. I know. I'm picking South Carolina. What a great play, man.
What kind of route is that? Thank you. What kind of
I got a flag on the play. You can tell Tim is frustrated right now with what's happening right here. I got a play. That's a clipping call by a wide receiver.
What kind of route? Somebody let me know what kind of route is that.
Listen, shout out to Gliz, man. He's making this difficult.
He is. He's not giving Tim any room to breathe right now. Wow, guys, thank you for the 175 reactions. We are currently 25 away from 200, the goal we're trying to hit by the end of this game. Can we get 25 more people that wouldn't mind? By the way, is the other game, the Jeff and
Yeah, it looks like they're loading up.
like they're about to play their tournament game?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, who?
I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if I want to hear about the weight in Allen Whitley game just yet because I wanna go back and watch it. But that game's done.
Yeah, that game's over.
Okay, bet. Here's what I'm gonna do. Who's doing it? Allen Whitley, Elijah the Great.
Carolina Gaming.
So
Or
he's not
Elijah
streaming
the
it?
Great.
Yeah, I'll do
Carolina
Elijah.
Gaming.
I covered
Yeah.
Jeff's last time. Let me do Elijah just to give him some love too. Yeah, Temple is rolling, bro. They really are, man.
I think he's live. I'm not sure. Let me see if Elijah is live. Let me see. I know
Temple
Jeff
will settle
is.
for the. Oh my gosh, it's a fumble, but he ends up picking it back up. Guys, listen. The way that this user who controls South Carolina plays, his defense will absolutely smother you. He gets right up in your face. He lets you know what he's going to do, and he challenges you to do something that most coaches would not dare to do, which is to dump that ball deep. At the moment, it's not working too well for him, but in this possession of play, that's a beautiful opportunity he just tried to capitalize on. 2nd and 23, Temple will take the snap. He finds that out route again in triple coverage. He makes the catch. What a play by this Temple team.
Yeah, Jeff is the only one live.
Jeff's the only one? Okay, bet. Let me switch it over to him. Is it Carolina Gaming?
Yep, Carolina Gaming. Are we going to hear from the coaches from the last game?
I want to bring them in, man, but it keeps on it's all this shuffling back and forth between the screens that I'm having difficulty doing and trying to maintain. Who's asking that question?
Colin was.
Bring this right here.
So no interview at all.
It's all of this I got to keep doing.
Sure.
I love y'all. This takes a lot to do, bro.
They don't have a template you can use?
No, I could have done a scene for it, but I didn't have time to make a scene for it because I was trying to get the other games and stuff scheduled. Plus, nobody responded to my messages to let me know if they were going to play or not.
Gotcha.
He just bleeding the clock.
All right, bet. Let me go football screen number 2. Go full screen right here. Wait, what's going on? All right, bet. Can you cover for me for a minute while I do this?
Sure thing. Seagliz is incorporating some of that quarterback run game right now. 24-17, midway through the third quarter. I don't think Tim thought he was going to be in this type of a dogfight with Seagliz. And quite honestly, I didn't think that Seagliz was going to be able to hold up defensively against South Carolina. Let's see. Eric, you have questions for the commish. In the tournament, how do you pick your team? What are the rules? How does it work? So we have a committee that kind of ranks from 1 through 5 or 0 through 5. And it's between, I think it's like 6 or 7 members or something like that. And then what we do is we average out those rankings. The people who have the lowest rankings pick higher, so they pick first. And typically the worst users pick the best teams. And so it goes so on and so forth on down the line. This time we had 60 users, and so we had 60 teams that were off the board. So of course, your top teams, Alabama, your Clemson's, your Ohio States, those are always going to go, the first couple of picks, Notre Dame, things like that. So that's how the selection process is. Now, also the people who make it to the Final Four pick last. Those are the Final Four picks of the next tournament if they happen to get in. So let's see, Will Ferrell, he'll pick in the Final Four of the next tournament if he gets in.
He's not. Oh, bro, I would have loved to have heard Tut give his perspective in the game.
I think he's in here, actually.
Is Tut
He's
here?
in here. Yeah, Tut, you may want to look at him. He's Will Ferrell. He's up above.
Will Ferrell. Oh, you're right here.
Yeah.
Bet. Okay, here. Will, join up on the Discord. You and Patrick Capers, both of y'all join up on the Discord. I'll bring y'all in.
Patrick is playing a game. I'm not sure if he can make it.
Oh, poop, man. That would have been great to get him in. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. South Carolina. Oh, my gosh, with the pass. He ends up completing that. That looked like that should have been a face mask, too. South Carolina's got their work cut out for him. The score is 31 right now with the former tournament winner, Seagliz, controlling Temple. It's 31-17. South Carolina going back on this football. Listen, another controller player you don't want to look out. You don't want to, listen, you don't want to sleep on him. This the type of controller player that can end up turning games around like this all the time. With the step back, Hezzy. Van with the first down. And, of course, just like we expect, back on the football. Thank you, B Street. I appreciate it. He said, thank you. We appreciate everything you do it takes to present this. Thank you for doing it. All love to you, my guy. I appreciate that. GG's to you, William Farrell. Let me know when you jump in the Discord, bro. USC keeps running my man coverage in return. USC? What do you mean USC? Oh, South Carolina? Oh, you mean SC. Got you. Running man coverage in return. Get burnt on the out routes. I mean, yeah, but it's a – hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Give me a second. Oh, this just messed up. Can you cover for me real quick? Give me a second. Will, give me a real quick second.
Yeah, power that up.
Chief, what's going on, my guy? Y'all go follow the chief, man. The chief in the house.
Yeah, out routes are always there. Look like against his defense. Tim really needs to get a touchdown right here. If he doesn't, he is going to be in a world of hurt, man.
Well, who's all jumping in the Discord?
What's up, man?
Hold on. Hey, let me get one at a time. Let me get King Tut first, and then let me get Dirty Bear. Is that cool?
All right,
bet.
Great throw right there. A drop pass. You got to make that hurt, man.
And by the way, if I ask that question aggressively, it's more so of like, oh, crap, I just spent all this time getting this scene to look the way that I needed to look. Are you going to turn your camera on, King Tut?
Sure.
Okay,
sure.
bet.
If he ain't calling them fake-ass plays he got.
Bet. Give me a second.
Come on, man. Come on with the slow shit. It ain't do this all game.
And I'm going to bring you over here with me, brother.
Come on now.
Actually, that doesn't look good. I'll bring you back up here. Here's what I'll do. Put you here. And then let me get one more window capture in for you.
Come on with the slow shit, bruh.
Hey,
all game, bruh.
is it Patrick Capers who's Dirty Bear?
Yeah.
That stay in fucking Pluto.
Okay, bet. Let me get
Come on, man.
Patrick Capers on
Motherfucker,
standby.
stay
If you
in
could just be
Pluto.
around, brother, because the screen's going to look bad
And I gotta play.
whenever he jumps out.
My God, yo.
All right, bro. Got you here. Actually, I can squeeze that in.
Man.
Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please give it
Stay in
up
Pluto,
for the
man.
man of the hour?
Put me against him, you stay in Pluto,
Tut.
man. Come on, man.
Boy, listen, y'all put on a performance today. Man, if I'm you, I'm not walking nowhere. I'm not running nowhere because I got my cardio in for the whole week. No cap, bro. That game got me sweating the whole time, bro.
Understand something. I got a headache the size of Montana.
I bet you do.
No cap.
I am physically tired. I dropped, seemed like 97 picks. He also dropped 97 picks.
Man.
Look, man, I'm so excited right now, but I can't show it because my head is like.
You tired. You after battle. It's after battle. I get it. Hey, listen, but let me throw some questions your way. By the way, if you're in the chat, yeah, I got you already on the stream, Jeff. I got you on the stream already. So listen, if you guys are here in the chat, feel free to ask your questions. King Tut, by far, I thought that we've seen some electrifying games. That was my personal favorite game so far of this entire tournament. Give me your thoughts. You're winning this game. You're controlling everything in the first half of football. Then all of a sudden, second half, this Houston team, DiMarandino comes out throwing haymakers. And now y'all are playing this like when you see two racers like racing towards the finish line and they keep going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. That was y'all. What's going through your mind at that moment? Like, how are you feeling about like how this whole game played itself out? Like, were you expecting this? Like tell me your thoughts about it.
Okay, so the whole thing, this is earning 8. So I knew, I don't care. I was up by 15 at the half. That didn't mean anything to me because he was going to warm up. I knew number 5 was a problem. I knew it before the game. I definitely knew it during the game because I had 2 and 3 people covering it sometimes, and we couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
We could do nothing about it.
Yeah.
And all I knew, I kept saying on my stream, I just got to breathe. Because if I score, he got to score.
Yeah.
If I don't score, it don't matter what I did in the first half. I didn't put a point up in the third quarter. If I didn't score, I lose that game in regulation, and we ain't even talking because I don't went to bed already.
I'm so glad you're saying this because I said that on stream, and I felt like when I said that, it sounded insulting. Like I said that, but that was no shade to you. You've watched it. I've watched it. Personally, Kamish played against DiMarandino. That's the guy that he played against and lost to. Like, we all knew this man was putting points on the board. The moment his quarterback started hitting passes, we all knew this is a problem. Like, it's about to be a snowball effect if you can't stop it. But all kudos to you. You stopped it. You did great.
I mean, I said during the pregame, I got to play my game offensively, right? I got to do some things I know I can do without running some things I don't need to run. I knew that defensively, I feel like I'm one of the best defensive users that no one knows.
That's a word. Oh, you better flex one time, bro. This is your moment. Flex on him real quick. Let him know.
I'm one of the best defensive users that no one knows because I just started streaming 3 months ago, and I hadn't turned a stream on in 16 days before tonight.
Yeah.
I've been working like crazy. At my son's birthday party, I have been busy as crap, and I have not touched the game. But I still, like I said, my fellas, Ben Martinez, Wes, they tried to let y'all know.
Oh, are you Xbox?
I am Xbox.
Oh Lord, here we go. Here, no, go ahead. This your moment.
My fellas, they tried to tell you. I am not a sucker. I'm not a sucker. I'm not a slacker. I've been playing this game since it came out, and I'm not the best at all. But defensively, I put myself against anybody because I'm going to run my system if you score or not.
That's a word, bro. That's a whole word. I love it. He's calling himself the best defensive player, and whether you know it or not, 40 points against that team that you just played against is a good defensive football game. Like, I'm not even going to cap. I said this to Ed. Like, if that man played most other people, he's dropping 60 or 70. Easy.
Yeah. I held him to 6 at halftime, and the whole thing is I knew once he warmed up, number 5 wasn't going to be stopped. But he had 2 yards rushing. That's where the game was won. He carried the ball 21 times for 2 yards. Now, that's also sacks, but he carried the ball 20-plus times for 2 yards. That's where the game was won.
That's a good word. That's a good
So,
word. Go ahead.
first of all, great defensive performance when it mattered, more importantly. The defensive
By the way, I see your
line
questions in the chat.
came
I'm going to read it to
alive,
him in just a minute.
And you handled the game for about the first quarter and a half before he started getting warm up. Where did he give you trouble at once he started getting rolling in the fourth quarter? Like, was there anything he was doing on the offense that really gave you an issue?
Like I said, I've been watching the game between you and him all day. All day. I've been watching the game between you and him. I knew he was going to quick snap. I knew he was going to throw quick passes. I knew that we either had to make a tackle or he's going to be running for 80 yards all day. Like I said, he was running it was like a slant with like the option route, with the out route, with the go route. And the second you start covering the short route, he goes over your head. The second you start making sure the go route doesn't beat you, that slant will kill you all day long. The whole thing, I just couldn't. Like I said, I was getting frustrated because nothing was working. I tried zone, I tried man, I tried blitz. Nothing worked.
Talk about that for a moment. How demoralizing is that for a defense as you're trying to figure out how to play that? How demoralizing is that?
Well, see, to me, that's the fun of the game.
Ooh, what a catch.
I played football. That's the fun of the game. It's a chess match. I won the first quarter. I won about 5 to 7 minutes of the second quarter, and then it was his turn. He made his changes. He beat me in the third quarter completely. Beat me 13-0 shutout in the third quarter.
Right.
But fourth quarter, overtime, definitely when it was overtime, I could no longer care what he did.
Yeah.
And then, see, you have to understand, before he picked up like that 4th and 18 or 4th and 16 on the 19,
touch, he had an interception.
I had an interception. Oh, I literally threw my controller against I lost it because I'm just like, we finally make a play that we hadn't made all day, and we dropped it. So it's just my whole thing. I kept saying, I gotta breathe, I gotta calm down because the game ain't over in one play. And then the key thing on the last play, he had the little hitch route that was kind of open, but my linebacker was shading him. But like I said, Hall, like I thank his center guard because they block each other.
We need to stop, bro.
But Hall, I moved him to the inside. He's the original defensive end. I moved him to the inside.
Dalton, shout out to you, my guy. What's going on, bro?
He's
Drop your
done in
page
the
up
A
in here,
gap,
bro.
cross face,
I ain't seen you
and
in
made
here
a
in
play.
minute,
Like
man.
that ain't me.
Why
That's
why
the
you get
game,
over here?
and he did it.
Yeah, great
Shout out
play
to you,
call.
man.
Great
Drop your
move.
page up in here.
Great move.
But like I said, my head is screaming. I appreciate y'all putting this up because, man, I am tired. I gotta be at work at 5 a.m. I am tired.
Man,
Yup.
get your butt to bed, man. Shouts out to you,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
I appreciate
Yeah,
you
man.
and standing up for the Xbox squad here, letting everybody know we here and we are ready to compete. Shout out to you, brother. Congratulations on moving now into the 5th round of the tournament, which is the Final
Number
Four.
4.
Final Four, brother. Final Four, which means you will be playing. Hold on. Give me a second. Which means you will be playing against the winner of either Allen Whitley, which is Illinois, or you will be playing Big Papi, which is Memphis. Real quick, before I let you go and let Dirty Bear jump back in, which of those two users do you want to play against?
Let's get the toughest. Let's get Allen Whitley. He done won this thing. If I'm gonna beat
So
somebody,
you
I'm
calling
gonna beat
Jeff soft? Okay, I want to go on record and say that my man called Jeff soft. Jeff, he talking about you, bro.
No.
He
No,
said
that's not what I
PS3
said.
folks are soft.
That's
He
not
called you
what I
soft, bro.
said. I said who won this tournament before.
Allen Whitley did. You right.
So if I'm gonna beat somebody, I gotta beat the person that won the tournament.
He wants
Let's get. If you want to get technical, Jeff has played for the conference title or played for the championship as well too.
I didn't know Earn It then. I got introduced to Earn It with Allen Whitley winning. I think now 2 already.
He played for 1 and won 1.
Okay, he played with 1 and won 1. So I've seen him in 2. That's why I got introduced to Earn It. I watched Allen Whitley out here killing the game, and I'm like, if I'm gonna beat somebody, I beat the best in the world. I
like
beat
it.
somebody to beat the commish. If I'm gonna beat somebody,
sounds good,
I'm gonna
brother.
beat somebody that already won.
I love it. Shouts out to you, man. Hey, can we get some GGs in the chat from my man King Tut? Moving on to the next round of the tournament. I appreciate you, brother, for the love, man.
Great effort, great defense, man. Congratulations
Absolutely.
and good luck next round.
For sure.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, you take it easy, my man. Can I get Dirty Bear to jump in next? Dirty Bear, come on in. Well, stay with me, King Tut. Stay with me.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me get King Tut to jump in first, then I'll switch it over because it's just too much like control screen moving over. Don, what's up, bro? Team Xbox. Hey, Jonah. Bro, you got to go back and watch that Auburn-Houston game. I feel bad telling you who won. Oh, B Street told you. I feel bad telling you who won because that game is a game you want to go back and watch.
I'm not watching the game anymore.
Game of the tournament. Easily. Game of the tournament, bro. ODF, thank you for that reaction representing the Xbox League. William Farrell.
Fumble the ball.
Appreciate that reaction, bro. You've been in the stream for 2.5 hours. You just now hit that reaction button.
Oh, me?
Are you Will Farrell?
Yeah, look, I thought I hit it earlier. I'm tripping. My bad.
Boy, all right.
Yo, what's up?
You're good. Let me let you go, okay?
All right.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, good luck to you in the next round, brother. All right, here we go. Dirty Bear. Turn that camera on, bro. Let's see that sexy mug. There's a computer.
Gotta flip this thing around.
Yeah, you good. Flip it around. Flip it around, bro.
What's
Hey, there we
up,
go.
cuz?
What's up, man?
What's up,
Chilling,
man?
Chilling. Good to see you,
Hey, chilling, my guy. Shouts out to you, bro. It actually flipped the screen. I'll fix that in just a minute. Hey, congratulations to you, Dirty Bear. Moving on to the next round of the tournament, bro. Super proud of you. Super happy. Geeked out for you, my guy. I gotta edit bits and pieces of this, bro. That just looks terrible. Okay, I'll fix that later. Hey, listen, congratulations. You beat the Cinderella story of the tournament in Jew Jerk. You beat the Florida team. I think it was like 40-something to like 14. Man, tell me your overall thoughts of that game after you played. Give me some thoughts. Give me some feedback and stuff of your gameplay and what happened there.
I mean, early in the games, obviously just trying to stay on pace, score when I got the ball. I gave him the ball first. I think he kicked the field goal first. So I think after that, I was able to go down and score the next drive, and then everything was about stops. I mean, he's got the Florida team, I got Kentucky team. It's still SEC team, so it's kind kind of little rivalry games being that. So just trying to stay within myself and play defense. I mean, after playing you the previous week.
GG's, by the way, homie.
Yeah, GG's. But I mean, playing against your offense was a lot tougher than playing against his offense. So,
man, I appreciate that, bro. Don't make a grown man cry on stream, okay? Don't make a grown man cry. All right.
But I mean, it's got a couple stops early, and he wasn't able to convert on some of the plays that he was trying to make. And by the time the second half got on, it was kind of pretty much over for that.
That's a good word. Commish, you got some questions for him you want to throw his way too?
Listen, man, I thought that game was when we didn't come into it until midway through the second quarter, so I thought that it was 10-7. I think it's what the score was midway through the second, and then all of a sudden, seems like as soon as we started watching, he had 2 bad throws right there, and one of them that you grabbed and return. I think you scored a touchdown.
An insane touchdown. Later. Yes, dude, I was blown away when I watched it on stream.
Yeah. What did you do? I mean, did you pick up on that? Did you see that? Hey, listen, he's struggling with the decision making right here. All I got to do is keep my defense on the field and collect the interceptions, or did you just kind of play your game and you didn't know what was going on at that point?
I mean, most people, anybody that plays me just knows that I try to stay within myself. I don't try to like change up a bunch of looks. Yeah. I let you see what you want to see, and then I adjust from that. So it may look the same every time, but it could be different.
Sid, this is Dirty Bear,
so
bro.
I just from that I was picking up off of how he was playing and just trying to change up little things here and there to make him think he sees a corner bailing, he's in man, or is that corner gonna press up and he's gonna be in that flat zone, or is he gonna be in man and lock up and run with that guy? So it's just changing up those looks, or the backers gonna go into purples, or they gonna drop in the yellows, or they gonna blitz. So just changing up, making those looks different. You can see on a couple of those sacks, he was looking for a particular guy, and he's like, oh, he's not there, and then by the time he made that decision, it was already over.
Yeah. What's your philosophy on offense? Like, if you had your people in place and you're recruiting in a dynasty situation, what's your offensive philosophy?
I mean, as of late, it's been a lot of spread stuff. It's more or less, if you're playing against me, some more like more or less you playing like against Tim. A lot of trip stuff. I mean, a lot of that stuff from with the trips, and then I don't know. I just try to vary it up. It just depends. I got a couple other little formations in there. Obviously, I run a monster look every once in a while. It's not something that I'm gonna shift to, but I'm gonna come out in it and then shift to something later on.
Gotcha.
But just trying to vary the looks, just makes things different. Don't always run the same thing to the same side, flipping plays. Some people, that's my big issue with some people. They just will run the same play to the same side and never flip a play, never motion a guy or anything. They just run the same thing over and over. And then if you play against them enough times, you're gonna pick up on that.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
So like, definitely some of the guys in some of the leagues I play in, I pick up on that stuff. And I mean, if they ever ask me, I would tell them. But I mean, if they ain't gonna say much, I'm not gonna give them that advantage. So.
Yeah, it's on them to figure that out, man. Well, I'm a fan of your style. I like what I've seen out of you so far. Who do you prefer to play out of these two teams that you're watching right now?
The winner of this Liz Temple versus South Carolina Casanova King game is the one that you're going to play against. Which one you wanting? Well, tell me of the two, who do you think you stylistically match up better against?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really seen Liz play. I've obviously seen Tim play a bunch of different games. I mean, obviously you want to play against the guy that's in the main league, so you want to play against him.
So say it. Say it directly. Say I want Tim.
Yeah, I want Tim.
That's right.
If it comes down to that.
Tell Tim you weak. Say Tim you weak. Say it on stream. Go ahead. Can someone clip that real quick? Somebody clip that. Exclamation mark clip. Here we go. We gonna show that to Tim later. Okay. I got you, bro.
You got it.
Listen. I'm in full agreement with Kamish. I like your gameplay, except when you play against me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I like your gameplay. Incredibly well done in this tournament, brother. And you are moving into very elite company. You are now moving into the Final Four. Clarify with me real quick. Have you been this far in the tournament before?
Yeah, last tournament.
Last tournament? Bet. So, my guy, I would love to see you get out of that and move into the next round of it, brother. All right? I would love to see that, my guy. Anything you want to give to the people?
What we're gonna do here, man? We're gonna have the third place, man. We're gonna get the the coupon
Sid,
to
you're so funny,
Burger
bro.
King. What we gonna do? We eating steak or we eating egg McMuffins?
Hey, third. We ain't thinking third place. You're always thinking first place. If you're
Hey, I feel you.
if you're not first, you're last. Like
Come
I
on.
feel you.
Bobby,
Come
Tia,
on.
Ricky Bobby.
Come on.
Feel you.
Ladies and
but-
gentlemen.
I mean, I also just want to shout out
Yeah, go ahead.
David Moreno. I mean, he's the one that
DA.
I first started watching. So shout out to DA.
LSU DA?
Shout out to DA, man.
Bet, DA.
He's a good dude. He's a man of Christ like you. So shout out to him.
For sure, that's my
DA
guy, bro.
probably is the combination of stick skills and football knowledge is probably the best that I've ever played. Guy was phenomenal.
That's good.
Phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the one that made me want to get back into playing the NCAA 14, watching some of his streams. So shout out to him.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I watched some of his streams one time, way back, like when I first joined Earn It. I watched quite a few of his streams. He did this thing, bro, where like he would do a play and he would look at the computer and he'd go, "Huh, I like that." And he pulled out a pen and a paper and he wrote down the play. He was like, "What was that? What was that? What was that defensive coverage? Okay,
Yeah.
three set there. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. That's good. Next time."
Yeah.
I'm like, who
Yeah.
does this stuff, bro? I love it.
I never really took it. Like when I played against it, I never really got excited about beating players or not. I was excited to beat him because he was a challenge, man. He was a challenge.
That's a good word, bro. Hey,
He was definitely versatile in his offense. He do a bunch of different things. So
For
that's-
sure. I got 1 minute left in this game, brother, so I got to let you go so we can get back to making sure we cover this. Hey, man, listen, shouts out to you. Congratulations on making it to elite company, brother. You guys don't know this is my guy, Dirty Bear, in the stream. He's the guy that gave me pause last week when we played, man. So shouts out to him, nothing but love, and I cannot wait to see how much further you get in this tournament and how you compete against some of these other guys, brother. Shouts out to you. Congratulations on making it into the Earn It Tournament 5 Final Four.
Man. Shout out to 843 South Carolina all day.
All day, baby. Hey, 21905-30262. Hey, all day, baby. Come on.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Yeah, you too, brother. Take it easy, man. Peace.
Be cool, Patrick.
All right.
I lost the game with the turnovers, though. It's all good.
All right, now I got to resituate all this. Hold on. Give me a sec. Give me a minute.
I don't know.
We
Oh, my
got
Lord.
54 seconds left. We got Temple with a 41-31 lead. Looks like
I ain't saying good game to the motherfucker.
Looks like Tim may be coming to an end right here unless he can get a quick score, and I'm not sure how many timeouts he has.
Sorry, guys.
At
Give
the
me a
bottom
second,
there.
man. Keep
That's fine.
talking.
Take
Keep
your
talking,
time.
Mish. I got you.
Yeah,
So
GG's, bro.
let's see what he can get done here. Oh,
Should've been starting
there
this
you
back.
go.
Defense
Nice
ain't
pass
gonna
right there
play
across the
hard.
middle. So let's see if he can actually get something here. So 50 seconds left, first and
Whoa.
10. Down 10 points, man. See, Gliz he proved his mettle right here.
This man ran
He's got
like
8
a,
people.
like a little wheel
Oh, that
route.
almost picked off right
Boy,
there.
my people
He
ain't
drops
even
8 in the
covered. Why was
coverage.
that?
And so,
Don't
yeah,
worry,
he
I'ma go
definitely
back
needs
to
to
that play.
find those holes in the
I'ma go back
zone.
to the play.
And how many timeouts does South
Go back
Carolina
to the
have?
play. Appreciate that.
One.
Go back
South
to-
Carolina's got one
Yeah.
timeout. Okay, bet.
So he
Ooh,
needs to
I gotta
score
fix.
here. He needs to go for 2 quick fast. If he doesn't,
Going at you, bro.
it'll be all over for Tim.
That joint takes a hot minute to finagle.
It's a great throw right there
All right.
on the ball.
Hey, two's in the chat if
39
we're
seconds
good.
left.
Two's in the chat if this looks good. Wow. Sorry about that, man. I know that always frustrates me how bad that looks. Shouts out to you,
Oh,
Michael
you're
Brown,
fine.
Frederick Bowe. Thank you for the reaction. What's up, man? The Great Superhero Debates. Lou, thank you for the reaction. Nicholas Meyer in the stream. Welcome to the channel, guys. All right, right above me, we have it coming down to the wire. South Carolina, 1 timeout left on the clock. Sitting at 34 seconds. They have to score here and get the ball back and try to see if they can get a field goal. This is a very tough position. Liz, the coach of Temple, who is the former tournament winner, is right now in a very primed position. Let's see what this controller player can do with my man Casanova came.
Let me pose a question to you that I wouldn't do, but I've seen other people use this strategy. Is it something where now you're gonna need a onside kick regardless? Is it something now where you kick the field goal? Well, now he's inside the 10, so he's gonna go for it.
Yeah.
But at any point, would you consider kicking the field goal and then going for the onside after that?
I would kick the field goal if I felt like my offense. Oh my gosh, he almost picked it. I would kick the field goal if I felt like my offense on that particular drive and the previous drive weren't really rolling. If we're not really rolling, I'd rather take the shot at the end of the game than to basically squash the whole game or burn the entire clock trying to just get to the end zone. That would be that's the way I would look at it, at least.
Right. I want to see how many people he's dropping back into this zone right here.
Yeah, he's dropping back a squad back there, bro. He really is. So assuming there's no
right
war zone
there.
tonight, no, Sam, no, I probably not. I'm gonna probably try to do it tomorrow instead. I'm gonna do it tomorrow instead for sure. That's I was trying to get the tournament and the people matched up with the stuff that we're doing. It ended up that's just the way that the time went, man. So I'm just to stay true to what we got here. Actually, I may not even be able to do it tomorrow because I got Final Four and then the championship game and then the runner-up game tomorrow. I don't know. We may need to wait until next week. I don't know. I'll keep y'all updated in the supporter group, though. He dropped 9 picks on this drive. He really did, bro. South Carolina with 21 seconds left on the clock. He's letting the clock run. He's looking for a guy. His guy stopped entirely on a drag route, but he gets the play. He scores the touchdown. He's not out of it yet. He's going to have to kick this field goal. What's up, the Lions Den? Hey, don't tell me who won your game, by the way, Willie, because I want to go back and watch that video. Please don't tell me who won, okay? Please don't tell me. So they're going to go ahead and kick this.
Listen, I mean, he just told you who won.
Did he?
Yeah.
He said the
He
content is
told you
fire
without.
tonight?
He told you without telling you.
Oh, touche. You're right. Gosh, Willie, why you got to ruin it for me, bruh? Killing me, man. Onside kick. This is the game right here. If they can make this. Y'all don't understand. This is one of the hardest things to do in this game is to try to retrieve an onside kick. Kick is off, and Liz will recover it.
This ain't Tennessee and Georgia, bro. This is a video game.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all she wrote. Liz will go ahead and wind this clock down. Unless Tim can produce a turnover, we might be looking at
That's real life, bro. This is a video game.
Liz moving on to play against Dirty Bear.
None of that shit happened there. None of that
Wow.
shit happened, bro.
He said, DQ, what you mean? I would go for the field goal. Depends on how many timeouts he had. Yeah, for sure. He said this man's dropping 11. He said, is that a DQ?
Did he? I'll be honest with you. I didn't see him drop 11. But
I
if
didn't
he
either.
did, it would be. I saw him drop 8. I didn't see him drop 11.
I hate you, Willie. I was going to go back and watch that. I was literally going to go back and watch that. Wow. I was literally going to go back and watch that. No point in doing it now other than to watch you rage. Disrespectful. Jesse, appreciate that reaction on the stream. That'll end the game here.
That man didn't lose.
He didn't
Don't
lose?
believe
Okay.
that.
Well,
No,
I'm going
he
to just
didn't
leave it a
lose.
mystery. I'm going to leave it a mystery. Here, let me, I'm going to go ahead and
If
switch
he
it
lost,
over.
you didn't put. Let me ask you like this: if he lost, would he be in this stream right now?
He would not, actually.
Okay, there you. That's him showing up is everything that you need to see.
You right. Hold on just a second. Let me switch this over. I'm going to make this big screen. Would you mind engaging the people in the stream for me real quick while I get this moved over?
They tell Tim, man.
Put this right here. Scored window.
Well, dropping 11. I
Tell me
pray
what
that
you're
that
thinking.
didn't happen. If he dropped 11 in the chat, if he dropped 11, he's gonna be disqualified.
Is that a thing?
Dropping you cannot drop more than they have one play in there where I think they dropped 9. You can't run that one exclusively for sure. Dropping 8 you can drop no more than 8. I mean, that's the rule you probably should live and die by. I
Okay.
mean, if he's dropping 11, that's an automatic DQ, man. Nobody does that.
Okay, that's good to know. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Oh, Sid, I'm sorry, bro. I just now saw your comment, my man. I'm sorry. Trivia question: who is beat all four of these guys? Who are these guys? You talking about Jeff, Allen, Seekliz, and Tim? Who are these four that you're talking about? By the way, shouts out to everybody in the building. We're currently sitting at 186 reactions. Can we get 4 more people? I want to see if we can hit 200 by the end of this game. 4 more people, if you wouldn't mind helping support the stream. It's a free way to do so. Takes 2 seconds to do. Do I have the audio going for this? I do. He's not really talking much. So I'm going to bump this up a little bit more. All right, here we go. So right now we are lined up with last tournament. No, not last tournament. 2 tournaments ago? Or is it 1 tournament ago?
For
Alan Whitley?
Oh, last 2 tournaments ago.
Oh my.
2 tournaments ago. Okay, bet. So 2 tournaments ago, we have
That was
the
touchdown,
winner
bro.
of the 2
Oh,
tournaments
he
ago
had that.
being Alan Whitley, who is controlling Illinois, Elijah the Great Gaming. And the thing is, I don't think you guys realize this. I saw this early on while we were in the middle of interviewing players. Illinois' quarterback actually went down with an injury. I don't know if he's come back or not. But he did go down with an injury, which is a huge, huge disadvantage to play with. But these 2 guys are no rookies in the game. So this will be really interesting to see how they play. What's up, Nick Villapando? Sean Jack, Jesse Allsbrooks, thank you for the reaction. Antonio, what's up, Antonio? Where you been, bruh? I ain't seen you in a hot minute, Antonio. I need you back, my guy. I don't know where you been, but I miss you, dog. Oh my gosh, he picked it off. User interception.
You
Memphis
suck,
with the
Allen.
INT.
You
It looks
suck.
like there's a
You
little
are a
bit of a lag
volleyball
that's going
player,
on
bro.
in the stream, which is totally fine. They're going to have to play through this lag game. Isaiah Williams with the interception. He throws for the first one for the day. He's 2 for 9, and Memphis will start this inside of the 50-yard line.
Yeah, let me tell you one thing about Jeff's defense. Jeff, in my opinion, has one of, if not the most stingiest defense in the game. When he gets his players in a dynasty setting, he's very difficult to move the ball on. Very difficult. Contrast that with Alan Whitley, whose style is more geared towards these types of tournament games. He's good in a dynasty setting as well, but his style and the way he plays is a lot more geared towards these tournament settings.
Yeah.
And so now you have a clash of styles here of what's going to work. And if you get Jeff locked in, the longer these games go to where it's a 10-7, a 14-10, a 17-14 game, the longer it's going to favor Jeff because he's going to squeeze that thing down. We don't call him El Clocko for nothing. He doesn't break any rules, but he is definitely El Clocko.
He definitely doesn't like that name either, too.
He
I've heard him
doesn't.
go off.
He needs to embrace that because, like I said, he's not doing anything wrong. But you will play Jeff sometimes, man, and if you get 5 or 6 possessions, you better make them all hurt because he will squeeze that game down, and the longer it goes, the more apt you are to make a mistake.
That's a good word. That's a really good word. Yeah, pass coverage is what he was talking about, Jamie. What's up, Brian Reeser? Tyler said, Commish, we love how much hard work you put into this tournament. Shouts out to you, brother. All love to the man, Commish, for that one, man. Absolutely.
Appreciate you, Tyler. Thank you very much, man.
What's up, Antonio? Hey, man, you're totally fine, bro. He said, what's up to you, too, as well, Mish? What's up, Dylan? So how do you join the league? Sean, if you're interested in joining any Earn It Dynasty leagues, this is the guy to get in contact with, and he'll be the one to kind of respond to you. But you'll want to get in contact with him in order to get into these leagues. You'll need a PS3 or a 360, and you'll need to have the game. That's the way to get into it. Keep on reading this. What's up, Peanut? All right, let's go. All right, here we go. So, guys, these are 2 very good users lining up with one another, very much different styles of gameplay.
This lag
You have
freaking
one
sucks,
guy
Allen.
who likes to ground and pound and likes to wreck you on defense, and you have another guy who is incredibly aggressive, very, very game savvy, and knows exactly what to do and when to do it. So I'm really interested to see how well they do that. And stylistically, this is as much oil and water as it comes by. Absolutely much oil and water as they come by.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, like I said, man, Jeff, he plays with the middle linebacker. He has his own cover 3 is probably his bread and butter, but he has his little twist on it, as most good coaches do. They have their stock defense that they add their little twist to, and he's one of the best at this, man. He really is.
Agreed. Memphis will go ahead and line up. 3 receivers out. Illinois sitting a 1 high safety set. White with a drop back, scans the field, pressure in his face. Will throw that
I'm not
football
gonna lie, I
almost
thought he was
picked
gonna- I
off.
thought he was gonna
That's
see that guy
Kellen
coming underneath.
Tolson
I thought
with
he
the
was gonna take the
deflection from
underneath guy,
Illinois.
'cause last time that's what he
Memphis
did.
with a 3rd down
And,
and 8
X was
inside
open,
of
but this
1 minute
time
and 10
he
seconds
went
left
with-
to go
he
in
went
this
with
first
X,
half
so that was
of
a good,
football.
That was a good.
By the way,
read
appreciate
on
you.
him.
What's up, Jay Fane?
But,
Joel
also,
Perez,
it's
appreciate you.
probably
Antonio,
because of
Alex,
the
thank you for the
freaking
reactions.
lag.
Welcome to the stream, guys. We're at 192. Can we get 8 more, guys? Welcome to Earn It Dynasty, the largest NCAA 2014 college football, the last game ever made tournament that's got cash involved in the world.
Yeah, the biggest tournament. This is the 4th one. I know we said 5, but this is actually the 4th
Hey,
one.
we
we've
don't
done
got to
in
tell him
each.
that, though. We don't got to tell
I
him that.
know,
though.
man. I know.
You're just
I know.
letting your personal
I talk
conviction
too damn
show.
much. I talk too damn much sometimes, man. But the more of these that we do, the better off that they've become, and we learn how to run them. And you would think that you'd have some issues with touchdown Memphis.
No, he got it. He got him.
Okay, nice one, man. So you would think the more that we do these, that you'd have some problems with people either not adhering to the rules. These guys, and man, shout out to all of these guys who signed up. We had a couple that flaked out early, right? Which the percentage of that is less than 2% of the people who bailed out of the league bailed out of the tournament before it started.
For sure.
But you had 59 people who started in this thing. We're down to the last, 5 now, or 6. And listen, everybody's done a great job of
You
adhering to the
ran
rules for
commit
most
up the
part.
middle because you
And
suck.
it's been a real clean tournament,
You
man. I
suck.
couldn't ask for an easier tournament to manage.
And Memphis will score that football. And Jeff, Carolina Gaming, will look into the camera and tell Illinois and Alan Whitley, Elijah the Great Gaming, you suck. I'm running this in. What a play by this Memphis football team. Colby said, Commissioner, tell us a little bit about yourself. What are your hobbies? What do you do for a living? Or can you just tell me? To kick rocks? No, bro, I ain't gonna tell you to kick rocks. Hey, this is a good dude, bro. This is a good dude.
I'm in IT by profession, so I sit around a computer all day and do reporting and database work. So that's what I do to make a living. But I've always been interested in doing things like this. I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with the electronic football boards back in the day with the. I remember back then taking those NFL teams and painting them to be college teams, and everything that you guys see in this dynasty file I would do in paper. So I would have standings, I'd have rankings, I'd have schedules. I would do it all. I got big, thick binders of papers that I would do in science class instead of my homework. So I've always had this type of mentality to run some sort of a league like this. And when I coached my son's basketball team for 6 seasons, and after 8th grade, it was like a little Catholic league. And after 8th grade, they were done and they were all going on to high school where they weren't going to play. And so I needed some sort of a competitive void to kind of fill that. And I had started doing this about 6 years ago, off and on. But when the basketball ended, this became kind of a full-time thing for me in my off time to kind of keep that competitive juice going. And now I look at it's not necessarily a job for me because I enjoy doing it. The hardest part actually is not the game, not the rules. It's being able to manage so many different strong personalities.
That all y'all see on stream.
Yeah, and getting all these guys to adhere by the rules, because let's be honest, man, sometimes when your hand is the one getting smacked, it's a little difficult to take. And so getting all those things in line and trying to be not and trying to make sure that you're not showing favorites towards one another. I mean, I've been called black and white by a few people, but listen, you have to be black and white. You have to be.
But that's what I love about you. I love that about you. It's very simple. You know where you stand with Mish.
The rules, if you don't, what good are rules if you don't enforce them? It's just words on a piece of paper.
Come on.
You have to enforce the rules. And so when you break something, take it. You know what I mean? Because everybody knows what's going on beforehand. That's one of the hardest things to do, is to get people with these strong personalities to stay on brand. And there are a lot of unwritten rules that happen that are not rules, okay? I may come across and say something to somebody in the stream like, I might not do that. You can do
Man,
that.
You are such
You can
a
do that.
Pussy.
I might not
You
do
made
that.
one
And
read
sometimes
and
I
took
mean that,
off.
and sometimes I'm like, hey
That's
man,
why you
read
always
between the
pick
lines on
scrambling
what I'm saying
quarterbacks,
here because
because
I
you know you
don't want
can't
the
do
league to
nothing else
look
with it.
like
You
I
can't
don't
do
want it to look
anything else.
cheap.
Yeah.
There were things that certain people did that made it look cheap. Those people are no longer around.
Yeah.
And listen, this thing is bigger than me, okay? It's bigger than anybody who is in any of these dynasties. I guarantee you,
Oh, that should have been a
if
pick.
I quit this thing tomorrow, it will pop up under a different name,
And his legs freaking
under a
really
different
suck, man.
commish,
Like,
with the
really
same
bad.
people. So
Really bad.
I'm just telling you, man, it's taking on a life of its own. I'm here just to kind of just gradually nudge it in the direction that I see this dynasty going. So it's very difficult.
That's a good word, man. And I'll give you some flowers too while I'm at it. This man is, while as rigid as he might come across, is very sandpaper-esque and black and white as he may be. Dude's got a lot of grace on him, man. And he's willing and wanting to continue pushing forward the vision that he has, and he's willing to take risks, willing to take shots, willing to do all the things that he's doing. It's not an easy thing, man. It's a lot easier to play this game than it is to manage all the personalities that go on in this. The game is easy compared to doing all that. So
I
all flowers
wish
to
it
you,
was
bro.
all about just playing the game. I wish it was all about that, man. Listen, everybody you guys see on stream, when they get animated, that ain't no act. It really isn't, man. It really ain't, you know. And you got to be able to manage that without insulting somebody. I mean,
for example, like when you mute your own wife on stream because you don't like what she said.
She had it coming. If anybody don't know me by now, she should know me. She had it coming.
When your wife says something on stream that sets you off and you put her in timeout on Facebook and you mute her, and he's still like, nah, actually, I'm not. I don't even.
Listen to me.
Did the right thing.
Listen to me, man.
Colleen, I think that was jacked up.
If I steal a loaf of bread, all right, and she watches me steal it, all right, feel me, follow me. If I steal a loaf of bread and she's watching me steal it, and they come back to me and say, where that bread come from? Her ass better be right next to me. I don't know. I don't know where that bread came from. And we could both gonna be eating out. I don't know where it came from. Somebody gave me. I don't need her to give me no truth. I need her to give me the blue pill, not the red pill. I get the blue pill from Wade and from Tim and from Sid, from Jeff. I get it from all those dudes. I need that. I need that other pill from her.
I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Hey, shouts out to a new follower for the day. Appreciate you, Savon Games. I missed you. I'm so sorry. We were in the middle of all the intense stuff. I don't even know if you're still here. And Damari Downs, welcome to the stream, man. How you guys doing? Where you coming from, and who's your squad? Appreciate y'all for that love. Welcome to the community, man. Let me read a couple of these comments real quick. Colby, great question, by the way, brother. Shouts out to the Enforcer Gaming, by the way. Ain't joking. He said, he's talking about you. He said, he ain't joking. In Vegas, he did more work than relaxation. I 1,000% believe you on that one.
Yeah,
Jamie said, definitely hitting you guys up as soon as we get done running with the high-speed internet. Absolutely. Colleen said that's how he became friends with Juju. They were designing plays in middle school.
Yeah, that's facts.
I believe that too.
Yeah,
Bobby said that's dope, Mish. Much respect to you. Jay Fain said this man muted his own wife on his stream. I'm not that bold, bro. I'm not that. Well, because I know this about my wife. My wife will come up. She'll punch me, bro. She got no fear. She'll hit me one time in the chest. I'm sorry. Oof, okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I didn't
she
mean
can
to
come
mute
down
you,
and hit
babe.
me. She can come down and hit me. It might go from 15 minutes to 15 days. I mean, it all depends on what she want to do.
I remember I put the stream on supporter only, so that only people who are supporters can talk. And the last comment I saw was my wife saying, "You better not do that, because that way I'm not gonna comment." And I acted like I didn't read it, and I kept on going. I was like, "Oh gosh, I'm gonna hear this later, bro. This is about to be really bad, man." Jamie said, "Question: what is the plan for the new college football game when it comes out?"
Well, you know, that all depends on what the game looks and feels like. If it comes out and it's like Madden, we're gonna have to talk about it and see what we want to do. I mean, I'm hoping that EA has some pretty decent leadership and they listen to some of the developers there. Shout out to the mod squad, man, because a lot of those guys who were in this game and modding it are now working over at EA. And so shout out to those guys. And so I think that hopefully they're listening. I mean, I've heard a lot of stories about EA thinking about the bottom dollar, the engine being screwed up. That helps with the physics of how the game looked. There's a Madden clip right now where I swear to God, man, looks like the guy is just doing this and sliding.
Bro, the motorcycle at the arcade where you sit there and you just basically lean left and lean right. That's
Yes.
That's exactly
That's
what
what
Madden players do.
Exactly.
It's
And
dumb.
I am not. That's not me. Like I would rather play some other game than play something that does not look authentic. This game is 8 years old, man.
Still
And I'm
slaps.
telling you right now, it's still as many flaws as it has not diminished my love to play it. And
Still
so
smacks, bro. Absolutely.
I'm
no
telling
cap.
you, I hope they don't get rid of those servers immediately when that new game comes out, even though everything in my heart says they will, in order to force you to do something. I'm holding judgment. I'm hoping for I'm expecting the worst and hoping for the best.
Yeah, if they do, I'm going to go take a knee out in front of EA as a form of protest until they change it, and I will stay there on my knee until they change it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get on-
I've
I'll get
looked at different things between, us girls here on this stream. I've looked at different things about if it does come out and it's absolute ass, can we have our own server? I
Yeah.
mean, you mean listen, I would pay for my own server to play this game. I'm
Yeah.
surprised that EA has not offered that up for some of these games that are outdated or have gone out of style if they've decommissioned.
Yeah.
Let these guys pay for the server space to have these other guys actually play it if they want to do it. I mean, it's short-sighted on EA's part
That's
to
a
not
word.
include that. I'm telling you, they'll give you all these things to purchase, all these end games. If you play Madden or play FIFA, you can
Microtransactions and stuff. dude. Yeah.
microtransactions. Why is that a thing, but the server access not? It makes zero sense.
I agree. Thank you, by the way, for the 194 reactions, y'all. We are 6 away from hitting 200. Do we have 6 more people that wouldn't mind hitting that reaction button? It's a free way to support the community. Wow, what a great defensive play. Let me read a couple more of these comments, and we can go back to commentating this game. I'm going to actually bring this over here. Can I?
Oh, nice.
Hold on. It did it again. Give me 30 seconds.
Take your time. Yeah, it looks like Jeff is kind of settling in. Like I said, man, the more this game rides out in these low scores, the more it points towards Jeff, because I think it's going to force Alan Whitley to have to make a football decision. And if you come down between who you think the better coach is, I probably would side with Jeff a little bit on that with his coaching acumen, because he can take chicken blank and make chicken salad out of it. And I think Alan has to go to that 5-star restaurant and order that steak. So
Yeah, that's a good word, man. Sharon, welcome to the stream, man. I appreciate you for the love, man. Louisville Cardinals is your team? No, what's your college team? What's your college team that you rock? Do you rock the Kentucky Wildcats? Yeah, he does have bad internet. Yeah. I don't know. It depends.
McDonald's internet.
Well, it can be more than just that. In the interception, Memphis will get that and will now take the ball at the 22-yard line. What a play
Garrett,
by this
listen.
Memphis defense.
It's the last thing you want to do is give this man any extra possessions.
Well, and it lags. It lags for 2 reasons. Here's what I noticed about this game. It'll either lag because of internet, or here's something I learned, because I have stick drift sometimes that'll happen with my controller. Stick drift will give the same exact effect as internet lag. The only way to fix it is by going into the depth chart, like holding down the right trigger so that you can see the positions, and you'll see like it's scrolling through without you even touching the thumbsticks,
Right.
and you got to like flick it and stuff, and it goes
Yeah.
back to normal. But like those are the 2 things I've noticed. So it could be a stick drift.
Could be. And the other thing is that this PlayStation, oh, he's wide open. He missed him. The tight end was streaking.
Yeah. He was wide
He
open.
missed him. He was wide open. The other thing is that this PlayStation 3 is what, 15 years old now?
Oh, the Cardinals. I'm so bad. My bad, by the way, Sharon. Yeah, it's old, dude. It's really old.
Yeah. So the architect, this man in here comment, play
I
your
know.
damn game,
I was
man.
gonna
Don't
say
worry
that.
about what we talking about. Play your damn game.
He said I was going to say that. They
Yeah,
go-
man, play your damn game,
They
man.
going
This is what I'm
at it,
talking
bro.
about, man. How many coaches you know be on the sideline worry about what's going on up in the booth? Play your game. That's why you losing, because you ain't. That's why you be about to be losing, because you you worry about what we talking about. But I can't remember what the hell I was saying now, messing with this man. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about, man. This stuff right here. This man got enough. He worried about what we doing instead of doing this. That's why he threw that damn pick. Man, get out of here. Bruh. I done forgot what the hell I was saying messing around with this man. What?
Hey, bro, I love you so much.
Man.
I love you so much, Alan. I love you so much. Hey, for the record, I'm going to let Ed speak his piece. But this is a good game, bro. I need you to lock back
It's a
in.
good
This is a
game.
good game.
It is a good game.
Do you
It
make
is a good
supporters
game.
players? I do, Jacob. If you're a supporter, I let supporters claim people on my roster. Yeah, for sure. This is much different than Houston, for sure. It's all about defense, absolutely. John Cook, thank you for the reaction. Antoine, James Guggenberger, appreciate you. Emmanuel Harrison. Nia, what's up, Nia? How you doing, man? Shouts out to my man Nia from Down Under, bro. Or I think it's New Zealand. He's a Fortnite streamer. All love to you, my guy. What's up with you, bro? Running a tournament. If you are just now tapping in, welcome to the largest tournament of NCAA 2014. 60 users are here. We're down to the last 8. Scratch that. We're down to the last 6. We got 2 more games. No, excuse me. We're down to the last, what is it? 5.
5, yeah.
Who winner of this game moves on, and we have 4 coaches left. Ladies and gentlemen, you might want to buckle your seatbelts because we're in for a very, very long ride here as they now ties up this ball game at 17 all. We're sitting in the third quarter with about 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to play. Bobby, appreciate the 100. If you don't want your coach dancing all up on the videos, come to death row. Oh my gosh, bro. I love you, Bobby. Appreciate that 100, bro. Good evening. What's up, Sherrod? Appreciate you, Don. What's up with you, bro? All right, here we go. We got Illinois taking it out the backfield. He's going to run up that sideline. He makes a move, and he will start his offense at the 25-yard line. Let's see what this Illinois offense can do. Keep in mind, this is a previous tournament winner, so his team is going to be one of the worst-rated teams in this game. But 2 juggernauts going back and forth, head-to-head. Jeff, Carolina Gaming, John, and talking his noise. I'm going to actually crank him up a little bit more so you guys can hear him, so you get the full effect of it. We get the full effect of it. Question for the commish. Do you like Nebraska's new AD with Trev Alberts?
Yeah, I think they probably settled just a little bit. Getting somebody without experience running a football program. He has plenty of experience getting rid of one, though. But you probably, so that's the bad side, but you probably won't find anybody who's more passionate and who loves Nebraska football more. And you know, we've been dog crap for the last 20 plus years. So hopefully he can help get us back on top.
That's a good word. Alan Whitley with a risky pass play. Illinois will make that an incompletion. It looks like he's going manned up, band up on defense with this Memphis football team. That's going to make it a 2nd down and 10. He has the guy, but he is pressured just enough to jar that thing loose. Let's see what this Illinois offense can do. Jeff, Carolina Gaming lined up with a 4-2 set. Let's see if he sticks with this in this 5 wide receiver coverage.
I don't
By the
think
way,
he's
if you're
gonna
in the
come out of
channel,
this.
Call who you're wanting to win this game. Who you think is winning this game, Illinois or Memphis? Call it now on the stream so we can hold you to it come the end of the game.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to come out of this zone, but that could be me. I mean, he plays. I played him when he was at Iowa State for about 5 or 6 years, and I'm telling you, man, once he had his players in, it was very difficult.
And he's loose. He breaks the tackle. Illinois up the sideline, 1 man to beat. I don't think he's going to be touched. He gets the block that he needs, and he trots in the end zone. Illinois will put that on the board. That's a 7-point lead. He will now take on this stingy Memphis defense. He's been talking noise all game, and Illinois came back and threw a haymaker, putting him back on the board inside of 4 minutes and 30 seconds left of this third quarter of play. Sharon, appreciate that 200-star donation, by the way. Welcome to the stream, man. Let's go. Ray, thank you for the reaction. Sharon, appreciate the reaction. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Let's get it.
Beautiful, beautiful play call. Way to sit in there and deliver the ball. One of the things about this is that that's what I was talking about. The PlayStation 3, now it all came back to me. So the lag probably helps just a smidge there because it slows you down where you can actually see more of the field. That's one of the things that happens when you're playing on a game like this. The PlayStation 3, the architecture behind it is a little bit outdated compared to PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. They move a lot faster. You can't take advantage of some of these high-speed internets that we have right now, which have no lag with some of these other games, these new games you see playing.
That's a good word. It actually plays to somewhat of an advantage to the users because instead of going through, because the way the sliders are set up, those defensive linemen are going to be breathing down your neck fairly quickly, which means you can go through maybe 2 or 3 read progressions and you got to get that thing out. But if you're Illinois and this coach who likes to throw this football, who puts out 4 to 5 receivers every play when he's trying to look for a pass play, you can literally go through all 5 read progressions and wait for things to develop a lot easier because the game is slowed down at that point, which is amazing. Shouts out to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all. Welcome to this NCAA 2014, the largest user-v-user tournament. We are in the last game of the night, determining the Final Four between Carolina Gaming, the head coach of Memphis, versus the, 2-time winner? Can we call him a 2-time champion?
He's only won one, but he's
It's
been there
one?
twice.
Okay,
Yeah,
we
he's
got
been
a
there.
one-time winner.
Yeah, but he's played for it the last 2 years.
Bet. We got a tournament winner in my guy Alan Whitley, who is controlling, who's Elijah the Great Gaming currently, who is controlling Memphis. It looks like we got an injured player here on the field. I'm really interested to see what happens. Dennis, yes, it's going to be Illinois is controlled by Elijah the Great Gaming. We did bet. Let's go. Illinois. What's up, Dom? Illinois. I got a couple of them who are from Memphis. T.O. said, question for both of you guys. What are your opinion on the new horns down penalty? Soft.
Hated it.
Soft.
Hated it.
Soft, bro.
I didn't even realize.
And this is
that.
coming from a guy. I'm very biased. I'm an OU fan. And you're Nebraska, which was formerly Big 12. So like,
yeah. I don't like Texas. Texas is the devil to me, so I don't like anything about Texas.
I don't like, because here's the thing. You set a precedent. The precedent is, if you do some kind of hand gesture that taunts a particular team, what happens if I start doing this with the U and I start doing this down? Like, does that mean I can't do that and now I get penalties for it?
Slippery slope.
That's a slippery slope. I think that's whack, bro, personally, my opinion. Sherrod's a pretty good man just watching this dope game. Last time I was on, I told you my fiance was pregnant. We had a healthy boy, 7 pounds, 4 ounces. Man, congratulations to you, Sherrod. How's mama doing? Yeah, how's mama doing? Austin with the Go Big Red. He watching this stream when the other guy, he said, I know, right?
That's a good point. Man. I mean, truth be told, no rule against it, but it's definitely what we call bad etiquette.
And it creates some sense of an advantage, because when you're streaming, you're having to take into consideration a bunch of things: the stream itself, the comments, the reactions, the engaging, while also playing the game, right? Like it makes it a little difficult. Seriously, horns down penalty this week. I agree with you totally, Colleen. Hey, Oklahoma in the suit. Hey, Boomer, baby. Boomer. Shout out to Daryl DJ.
Yeah,
give me a
that
quick
makes
second.
you wonder.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I know you are.
I was just gonna say that kind of makes you wonder if some sort of Texas high-ranking official lobbied for that. How do you get that?
1000%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where Texas has way too much damn power, man. Way too much power. They ruined the Southwest Conference. They bring the Big 12 Conference to the brink of extinction. Why do you think Nebraska's in the Big 10? It wasn't because everything was just peachy there and they decided to leave. No. Remember, half the Big 12, the South, was headed to the Pac-12. You know, Missouri bounced, Colorado bounced. Nebraska had to leave, otherwise they risked being stuck with Kansas, Kansas State, and a bunch of other nobodies. And so, yeah, it had to happen. All this happened because Texas.
Can you do me a favor? Can you tell me how you really feel right now? I feel like you're holding back.
They can drop off the face of the earth, man. It wouldn't make me none.
Well, if the earth is flat, then that's a really easy thing to do, but we're going to talk about that later, okay?
Man, I'm telling you.
Daryl DJ Boyd, welcome to the J-Clay community, to our newest follower. Welcome, brother. How you doing, man? Where are you coming from, and who is your squad? Big dog. Memphis hands that football off. He's going to do a halfback draw. He gets the yardages that he needs, but he cannot get the first down. It's going to be a 9-yard gain, 2nd down and 1. Woo Pig Sui said, Sean, seriously, the horns down penalty this week. I agree completely. Not much, man. It was my last day at the Big 12 meeting. I know that was.
Yeah, he works for the stadium. Yeah, he works for the stadium, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, he mentioned that. Yeah, which sucks because, I mean, he's got to be around a bunch of losing football, but, I mean, we're going to talk about that another day, another day. Teal said every team comes with to the swamp and does the chomp when they score and no one cares. I agree, Tio. Memphis with another massive run that pushes him inside the 25-yard line now. Memphis moving this football slowly and methodically, and he is working his workhorse. Carolina Gaming is working that running back super, super well. She said, thanks for asking. Absolutely, bro. She's right here watching. Hey, shout out to you, mama. Hey, I hope that you're feeling well with the healthy, beautiful baby boy. Man, all love to you. Thank you for sharing your husband, for letting him be on stream, too. Appreciate y'all for always being here for the love, man. Horns down won't stop here in Oklahoma. Texas sucks. Facts. That's why we left Southwest.
Yeah,
for
Sean.
sure. For sure.
Yeah.
He said,
Go back and read some of the stuff about that, man. It's real interesting to feel see how Arkansas felt about having to leave, the Southwestern Conference.
Yeah, because they're getting their butts kicked every year in the SEC, but we ain't going to talk about that either.
Yeah. Listen, a couple parallels between Arkansas and Nebraska. They did really well in both their conferences. They won national titles. They leave for, more stable footing, and we haven't heard from them since.
That's a good word. Shouts out to you, Ray Gumboa, for that reaction. Sheldon Orange, Devon Carter, Jamie Reyes, thank you for the reactions. Welcome to the stream, guys. Guys, can we hit 230 in the reactions? We're sitting at 206. Can we get a couple more people? If you're here and you're enjoying this, would you mind hitting that reaction button? Free way to support takes 2 seconds to do to help the stream out. Memphis will come out in a 2nd down and 5 with about a minute left to go in this ball game. Memphis has got to get on this board. This is not a guy you want to allow Illinois to get the football back and keep scoring. Memphis has got to put one on the board here because this is a team that if you leave around long enough, they will throw some haymakers when the time is right towards the end of the game. That's what Allen Whitley does. That's what Illinois is going to
Absolutely.
do. That's what they're known for, is being aggro in that sense. So, guys, don't go anywhere. Raymond Hughes, what's up, Raymond? Did I miss a comment from you earlier, bro? I feel like I missed a comment from you. What's up with you, by the way, man? Thank you for that reaction. Thank you so much. Tyler, Joe, Damian, Kollmann, thank you so much for the reactions. Welcome to the stream, guys. Go Bulldogs. I'm not going to lie. I hope OU does a horn down play every down. I do, too. That would be amazing. And still get the butt whipping. It's all about the money now. I don't know what that means. If you really ain't from the Southeast, you can't compete in the SEC. I can rock with that. Memphis will hand the football off. Watkins with the ball. Left joystick moves will go ahead and get him to the 1st down at the 10-yard line. But now his workhorse has gone down. He's holding that arm, which that could be a couple things. He could get the wings knocked out. He could have a couple. That might not be a huge injury.
Yeah, might not be.
So he might be coming back, but I'm really interested to see what ends up happening with this. I hear talks about the Cowboys and the Longhorns all day, and I hate it. Oh, my gosh, stop. Yeah, you're good, brother. You're good. All right, here we go. 2 receivers set on the right side of the field. Illinois will press coverage with their corners. Memphis with the snap. White scans the field, tries to find an opening. He throws it to Ivory, who goes with the under route. He gets not a 1st down, excuse me. He gets a 2nd down and 5. Clock is still ticking. It looks like Memphis will try to get one more playoff before the end of this half, but he just walked off screen, which tells me he's actually not trying to get this playoff. We'll go to the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies
Body
and
break.
stinking gentlemen, can we get some 4s in the stream so we can get this game going? I'm going to go ahead and get this, see if we can get this the right way, bro. Let's get this the right way. 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it.
Yeah, great game so far.
Great game so far. Absolutely great game. Checking to see how the tournament's going. Raymond, you're good, bro. What's up with you? What do you think Michigan's record will be at the end of the season? Are you talking about my Memphis team in the league that I'm in, or are you talking about the real-life Memphis? Appreciate you, Sylvester.
Freak, man.
Dennis asked.
Okay.
Yeah, you were going to say we were in the same direction, right? What were you going to say?
I was reading one saying, how do you judge someone's running the clock out?
Yeah, I was going to reply to that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the official rule is once you're under a minute 30, you can do chew clock, which is the automated process to where it just automatically speeds down to about 11 seconds once you get to the line of scrimmage. We typically kind of manage these guys to not snap the ball south of 15 seconds. If you get down underneath 10, then it becomes painfully obvious that somebody's running the clock down. And it's one of those like rules, like an unwritten rule in baseball where you don't do that. And then you can look at the end of the game and see exactly how much time of possession you have. Against the computer, there are rules against that. The computer has to have 7 minutes of time of possession. Otherwise, there are sanctions for that. You have to sit somebody or cut a scholarship. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
Yeah.
When you're playing against the computer, unless you see somebody deliberately running the clock down under 10 every play, but they end up with a certain amount of minutes, that's on you to make that stop. So
that's a good word.
I hope I explained that right. Yeah.
No, I think you explained that perfectly. And as soon as you explain that, Memphis will go ahead and get back on the board. They will score that touchdown and tie this ball game back up. By the way, join the group, Jamie, and I got the sliders posted in the FBJClay community group. Read a couple of other comments. I agree with you, Patrick. We're working on it, bro. We'll work on it, my man. Definitely we'll work on this. All right, here we go. Guys, 326 yards of offense by this Memphis team.
Come on.
Illinois has got to respond. Because if they give this football back to Memphis, they're going to eat this clock up all the way down to the nubs. So they got to get back on the board. Illinois will bounce this to the sideline, break off a one tackle, but there is a flag on the play, probably a clipping call. And just like that, it is a 12-yard clipping call, which will bring the ball onto the 12-yard line. Illinois has 86 yards of field to cover. In order to capitalize on this, he needs to get 7, because if he gives this football back, he may not see it unless it's OT.
A lot of times people ask me, why are there so many clipping calls and why does it happen on kickoffs? Because here's a trade-off. You have to actually manage the sliders of the game and the behavior of the game to kind of combat some of the play that you're going to get with some of these users. These guys are so good that if you don't have the clipping up, you'll have 20 something kickoff returns every single time. Now, there are ways around getting the clipping reduced.
Man, I
I'm not
played
going to
that
tell these people what they
perfectly,
are because
bro.
people
I
are
played
listening.
that
But there are
perfectly.
things you can do to
It's,
where you're not actually getting that
this,
many
oh
clips
man,
when you return
whatever.
kickoffs. But it's really to help combat the
Hey, to go and
ability
get
of some of
stuff,
these
what you gonna
guys to
do,
run
Alan?
back
We
so
already
many
know read
kickoffs,
option,
which are
QB
just,
rap,
to me, are
QB. We
unrealistic.
know, man. QB power.
That's a good word. That's a really good word. Michael Murrow, thank you for the reaction. Austin Mullen, welcome to the stream, guys. Appreciate those reactions on the channel, man. We're at 208. Can we get 2 more people that wouldn't mind hitting that reaction, helping us hit 210 for the night? Here we go. Illinois lining up in a 3-receiver set on this left side of field. Quarterback in shotgun. Looks like he might be lined up in a zone. No, he's sending a couple of folks in zone, though. Quarterback drops back, scans the field, hits a simple stop route along the sideline, bounces off a 1 tackle, and he's loose. He's trying to get it up the field. He's got a couple of folks to beat, but we'll get wrapped up at the 42-yard line. What a play by this Illinois team. Started with a simple 10-yard stop route, but ended up busting it for a huge gain. Back on the football, said the Illinois head coach, as they line up again, trying to see if they can capitalize on this drive. Clay don't get clipping calls. Chief, I get all the clipping calls when I played against Dirty Bear. I let him know, bro. The referee, he paid the referees. That man got all the calls, bro. He outplayed me. He should have won that game, but I was so ticked off at the referees at the end of that game. I was like, how's this man getting all these clipping calls, bro? I was dying. I love you, Patrick Capers. It's all love. It's all love. In the Western Conference Finals, my player. Oh, nice. Let's go, Sam. That was a very nice play. He goes ahead and hands this ball off to his running back, who will fall forward. It's now a 3rd down and inches, and we got another injury on the field. Justin Clay said the hurry-up offense.
Dom.
Wait, what did he say?
I'll let you. He didn't
Oh,
need the
disrespectful.
calls in your game.
Hey, I love my
Wow.
guy, Chief. Anybody else see the jumbo water bottle Jeff's got? Got to hold 3 gallons? Bro, he always is drinking like massive amounts of fluids whenever I go in there.
Listen, man, when we call him the Cuban. When you run a whole entire country, you get thirsty.
Wow. Y'all are goofy, bro. I love it. I love it. Real quick. I think we got all the comments. Yeah. They'll go ahead and fall forward for that 1st down right there. I'm getting the Spurs back to where they belong. Hey, get them back there, brother. Shouts out to everybody in the building. Welcome. This is the last game of the night. We are right now inside of the 5-minute and 30-second marker. Illinois at 24, Memphis at 24. Can Illinois capitalize on this to then move to the Final 4 of the tournament, which will end up being the winner of this game will take on King Tut and Auburn. This is a huge game for high risks right here. They got to get this score because they don't want to give this football back to Memphis. Illinois will hand this football off to their running back. He'll play a spin move. He falls forward, and he gets a 2nd down and 1. Great play call, great execution.
Excellent play call. Nice stick work, using the spin move to avoid the contact appropriately, not just spinning just to be spinning, and gets 9 yards on 1st down.
I agree. Here we go. Let's see what Jeff can end up pulling up out of this one. Illinois is running this field. They need to go. They started at the 19-yard line. They are methodically moving this football all the way down the field, sitting at the 21-yard line. Spread formation. Jeff and this Memphis team is pressing coverage on their team. He's got a guy wide open, bro. Right there. Money. It is a touchdown, Illinois.
Got him beat.
Beautiful play, bro.
He caught Jeff slipping. I think Jeff was mixing in a little bit of man right there. And with Memphis, you probably can't stick with that, man. I probably would have stuck with the zone myself.
I probably would have too, because that press coverage ended up sending that guy all the way deep. Rowdy, what's up with you, bro? Appreciate that share on the stream. And he ends up scoring the touchdown, which means Illinois will take the lead. Currently sitting with the 1-possession lead over Memphis. Memphis will now resume possession of this football and have 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game to try to see if they can punch this way into either OT or to win this ball game. Stay around, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot more great college football action happening in this 4th quarter, man. Nothing against you, Commish, but my Illinois is my squad, though. Hey, rock with your squad, bro. Smooth. What up, Smooth? My guy, what's up with you, bro? Jeff finna get turned into a pack. Hey, he about to, bro. He about to. He played defense
Justin,
like
I'll
that.
be honest with you, bro. You are the first person I've ever heard cheer for Illinois. I don't think I can remember
Especially
Illinois
their
fan.
football team.
Yeah, bro.
Like maybe they're basketball, but they're
You're a
football team.
yeah, man. You are the Loch Ness monster, bro. I have never
Rare
heard
company,
of you
bro.
before.
Rare
Yeah.
company. Shouts out to Rowdy for the share on the stream. Brian Carbajal, appreciate the newest follow for the day. Welcome to the J-Clay community, my guy. Where you coming from, Brian? Appreciate that love. Rowdy, thank you for the reaction. Garrett Cook, Keenan Wright, smooth with the reactions. Welcome to the stream, guys. Let's get this going, man. Brian, where you coming from, bro? Kevin, thank you so much for the love and the reaction as well. What's up with you, Rowdy? How you doing, bro? All right, here we go. Inside of 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to play. Jeff will take all 4 minutes and 45 seconds off this clock. I'm convinced of it.
Yeah, if he's smart, he may go for 2 here. He may call a couple timeouts trying to go for 2, but if he gets this ball in the end zone with under a minute left to play, I would expect him to go for 2 to try to put a little more pressure on Allen Whitley.
For sure, for sure. He'll go ahead and run a halfback counter. He'll get that and pull the spin move off, which will make it a 4-yard gain. Now encroaching into the 4 minute and 30-second marker. Appreciate you, Kevin, for the share, bro. Welcome to the stream, bro. Brian, welcome from Fresno, Cali, dude. Are you a Fresno are you a Bulldogs fan? I bleed orange and blue from the Bears, Illinois. Hey, rep your squad, baby. Is Illinois coached by Lovie Smith still? I have no idea. Do you know?
No, they're not. What's your boy from Wisconsin went to Arkansas? Bellama.
Hey, my boy, I ain't got people in Wisconsin like that.
Yeah, Brett Bellama is coach Illinois right now.
Okay, bet. High safety up top. He's going to make a couple of checkdowns. Memphis will take that drop back. White scans the field, finds a man wide open underneath. That's Matthew, but it's met by 3 linebackers who are sitting in a zone underneath. What a great play call, but better execution by this offense. Defense, a little bit slipping on that one, but it's hard to guard the drags when you're sitting in a zone. That was a great play call by him right there.
Absolutely. 3:54 left. Let's see listen, the entire playbook is open for him. He's got 2 downs to get what he needs to get. He's not even thinking about punting right here.
For sure. He said if he don't get this touchdown on this drive, he said, I'm going to roll him up. Smooth with the hot takes, bro. Smooth, I miss you, bro. I miss having you in the stream. I love it so much, dude. Oh, my gosh. How you been, bro? You working? What you up to, dude? You play any other any other games, Commish, other than NCAA 14, I'm assuming? You may, but probably not on stream.
Yeah, every now and then I might break out a game called what was the name of that game? World of
Warcraft?
No.
I was about to say.
No, man, what's the heck the name of that game? I can't remember the name of it. Basically, it's a strategy game where you're taking over the world. Got a map of the world map, and you got, you can be
Talking about Risk?
It's like Risk. Rise of Nations is the name of it.
Is that a mobile game?
No, it's a computer game. It's Rise of Nations, but basically,
okay.
you can be the Americans, you can be the Mexicans, you can be the Russians, you can be the British, and you set your armies up. You grow food. It's you take over the world.
That's dope.
You advance through ages and all that stuff. Yeah, man, it's addicting.
I love it. I love games like that where you can build up stuff. I'm the same way with Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's like my in the closet game that I love to run.
Seriously, that's another one. Another one. You have to have the. I learned in that game that you got to have plenty of janitors to clean up the puke, otherwise the people will leave.
And you got to assign them because some idiot janitors will leave a whole region of the park untouched.
That's right.
And there's like a whole 4 sections that are just covered in vomit. And it's like, where y'all at, bro? I got 19 of you hired.
Right.
What is going on?
It has been so long since I played that game. I may go pick that up, man, just because you said that.
You could actually get it on a mobile device. If you got an iPad of some kind, it's like $4.99 in the Apple Store. Like the original Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's dope, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I may check that out.
I use it on long road trips. It's kind of my thing that I like to do on long road trips.
Gotcha.
Let me get a couple of the comments. Illinois football was good back in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, but Eric, but most of the people in the stream wasn't born in the 80s and 90s, bro.
Bro, don't listen to this, man. I was born back there. I know what's going on. Don't listen to this, man. And I remember when Oklahoma. I remember when Illinois went to a couple Rose Bowls, once with Kirk Kidner and the other time with Juice Williams. So Illinois has had a couple years here and there.
For sure. Let me get a couple more of these comments. 5 minutes from the stadium, Brian. I love it, bro. How'd you see the stream, Brian? Brett Billama, or AKA Chubby Butthead. No Lovey is gone. Yes, Commish. Coach B is the new coach. Smooth. Yeah, man. Just working. I never left though. Been here lurking. Ooh, hey, that rhymed, bro. Bars. Hey, come on. Yeah, man. I've been working. chilling in the stream, just lurking.
Oh my God.
Hey, you know
no.
what's straight? Oh my gosh, Matthew with the beautiful reception. He's gonna go all the way. This is actually the worst thing he could do right now. He will put that touchdown on the board and go over 250 for the game right now in passing total, but 350 in offense, and give the ball back to this Illinois football team. I'm excited to see what Allen Whitley does in responding for it.
That was a pretty throw and catch right there.
Hey, Smooth, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the love. Smooth, did you see the game I played the other night? Bro, wait, yeah, you were there. You were there. Yeah. You're talking about Civilization. Civilization is a great game. Age of Empires is a great game, too. Yeah, they're both of those games are super dope, bro. Okay, so Kamish, what's Arkansas record this year? Any guesses?
Hopefully he can't return this.
Give him a couple wins.
Who's it? Chad Morris is a coach down there? Probably like 4 or 5 wins.
Yeah, I'll give him a couple. Roller Coaster Tycoon is dope. It really is. I love the game. Hey, missed you if you said it, but where can I see the sliders are at? Raymond, are you in the Facebook group? If you're in the group, I posted in there. I can post it in there again. How many times can you run the same play? It's kind of ambiguous, but the idea is you're not supposed to spam the same play over and over again. So, like, if one play works, running the same exact play like 3 or 4 times down a drive, like that's really looked down upon in the culture that Commission's built here. Did I do that justice? Is that cool?
Yeah, listen, spot on.
Okay, beautiful. Said I would have gotten down, maybe, but like in the spirit of, well, yeah, I get what you're saying. Just came in after a video I was watching. I was digging your commentary. Is this a tournament or something? Brian, I'm so glad you asked. Welcome if you're just now tapping in to the largest. Wow, he broke that tackle. To the largest NCAA 2014 college football tournament between 60 users. Down to the last nitty-gritty of them. We have 5 people left in the tournament. Winner of this game moves on to the final 4 of this tournament. Yes, sir, this is a tournament. It is the most competitive out there on the stream. Some of the best on the sticks are playing this game. You won't want to miss it, bro. Lots of good content. Bro, I was so live, Smooth. I was so live. It's a great game. I love the guy I played against so much, too. I love that dude. But, yeah, we were hyping it up and everything. It was so fun, man. Jerry, appreciate that reaction on the stream. Isaiah Morphus in the stream. What's up, man? Appreciate the reaction as well. Here we go. Man in motion. Illinois will take this run. Oh, no. He had nothing there. He'll be taken in the backfield down. It's going to be a 2nd down and 15 with this Illinois quarterback. Actually, that might have been a Wildcat formation. Are you allowed to go down, or is that considered running out the clock? You are, but it's not.
Yeah.
Like it's frowned upon to do that stuff because the idea is to try to create as realistic of a gameplay style for you guys, the viewers. And while in theory, the game, it might be advantageous for you to do certain things, like run all the way down there and then just like run out on the 5 and then try to burn out as much clock as possible. That's not realistic. You'd never see that in college. You'd never see that in the NFL. So the idea is, wow, he barely squeezed that through and he should have got that. So the idea is to try to create as much of a realistic gameplay for you guys to be able to watch. So that would have been frowned upon, but I don't know if I could say it would have been illegal.
Right. The idea is to listen. You're playing at the end of the day. You're playing an 8-year-old video game on a 15-year-old system. So you're trying to marry the shortcomings of the game with the realisms of football in 2021. Very difficult to do.
Agreed entirely. He said, I love it, man. I love it. Brian, have you played this game before? Corey said, are you a legit commentator, my guy? Corey, hey, listen, somebody tag ESPN in the stream and let them know. ESPN, Fox Sports, any of them. Hulu, dude, I don't care who. Tag Charles Barkley. Tell that man I'm coming for his job. I'm telling him, Chuck, if you in the stream watching, me and you need to talk. I'll change your life, bro. I change your life, bro, and your commentary. All right.
So what do you do here if you're Allen Willie? Do you go for this 4th and 15, which he may be prone to do, or do you punt and play defense?
I think you punt and play defense and expect that Jeff is going to, which is Carolina Gaming in Memphis, is going to get out of their normal routine and try to throw this football. Because Carolina Gaming wants to run this ball. So I'm going to kick it. I'm going to try to pin him as far back as I possibly can. What a kick. Oh, my gosh, he almost had it. But there's a flag.
That's a clip.
It is a clipping call. So this looks like Memphis will start the football at the 10-yard line. They got 90 yards of field to cover. They just need a field goal to win this ball game with 1 minute and 37 seconds left to go. Does Illinois milk the clock and kick the field goal? They didn't. They couldn't get the conversion. Love you too, Jay. Have you been served your papers yet? Got a restraining order for your assault? Wow. No, I didn't, but I love you too, Chief. Man, listen, hey, I don't care what nobody says. That's my guy, bro. That's my guy. I love him to pieces. As much as I love him as a user, I even love him just as much as a person, bro. Great dude, great content creator. I rocks with him entirely. That's my boy.
Right back at you, bro.
My
Absolutely,
boy.
man.
Tyler, you got to at them, not hashtag them. They don't see that. I'm hiring you if I was the boss. Hey, Corey, holla at me, bro. Man, listen, it's hard out here for a pimp, homie. You need to let me know if you got something. It's hard out here for a pimp. Trying to get that money for the rent, bro. I got 2 mouths to feed at home that are eternal vacuums, bro. Memphis will line up with a 2-receiver set on this left side of play. He'll go ahead and snap this ball, looking for an open receiver. Can't find. He chucks it deep. He takes the risk, and he was rewarded. Washington with the reception. And as you see, the fist pump, Washington will be taken down. Hold on, I want to let you hear him talk. He said, I'm here, sir. What an absolute dot. That'll move them inside of the 40-yard line. Now sitting at 1:17, well within field. Well, actually, maybe just close to field goal range. I don't know how good this Memphis kicker is on this sliders, but we're about to see if he can get it, eat more clock up and set up the ability to kick this field goal. Beautiful spin move will now be inside the 30-yard line. Now down at the 26. Clock is ticking. 3 timeouts left for this Memphis team. What a beautiful play, bro.
This is Jeff football right here. He's won a lot of games just as you're watching
What are you
right
doing,
here.
bro?
He's pausing the game. I think he's trying to figure stuff out. What's up, Brad Rashke? How you doing, Stingham Jackets? Let's see how far the commission's knowledge goes. Oklahoma State won their only natty under a different moniker. Head coach was my great-grandfather, Jim Lukabaugh. Lukabaugh? Shout out, by the way. What was the Oklahoma State's former name?
The nickname? Is that what he means?
I'm not
Is that
sure.
what you think?
I'll be honest with you. I'm outside of my own territory. I don't even know how to answer that.
Okay. Well, I think I might know this. So if he's like, I'm a Big 8 aficionado, right? Cut my teeth on the Big 8, Big 12, Big 7, all that stuff. So if he's talking about Oklahoma State, they used to be Oklahoma A&M, which were the Aggies.
I didn't know that.
I think it was not the nickname. Okay, he said not the nickname.
Okay, not the nickname?
So I'm a little lost now. You may have to school me on that one, man.
I don't know, bro. I don't even know if Google would know if I started looking up Google real quick.
Oklahoma State won their only natty
Wait, he
under
said
a
you got it
different
right.
moniker.
He said you got it right.
Oh, did I?
Man, shouts out to Commish,
okay.
bro. See, when you old as dirt, bro, you just remember certain things that like.
Bruh, seriously?
Certain thing. Hey, man, listen. Back when I was a kid, we used to have to take our dinosaurs up 2 hills.
Okay, let me tell you, young
in the
ass
snow.
something. Before we had these, Clay, we had things called almanacs, and you used to get those.
Hold on. Let me pull my antenna up. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I'm trying to tell you, listen, we had almanacs. We had almanacs with all. I used to get an almanac every year. Let me tell you why, right? I get the almanac every year because in the middle of the almanac, it had the bowl results from the previous year. And so I used to always look at the bowl results. And then it was surrounded by all this other useless jargon, you know, of populations in Thailand, all this other stuff. And by proxy, I would just happen to read some of the other stuff as well. So almanacs, man, almanacs.
This is exactly why I want everybody to listen.
Hold on, watch this.
Everybody freaking listen to me right now. Alan Whitley did that is one of the freaking reasons why you suck as a coach.
Jeff is talking, man. Jeff is talking.
You're not getting the ball back.
I like
So
seeing
why would
this
you
from
waste
Jeff.
your
Man.
only
I like
time
seeing
out
it.
left
I gotta go back and
instead
listen
of
to this
using it to
stream.
try and ice
He's
me?
talking his mess. 1945, Oklahoma A&M won the Natty under Jim Lukabaugh.
Man.
Yeah. Okay.
He giving him that jaw right now. Brad, man, it's so good to see you, bro. How you been, homie? I didn't even know it was called Oklahoma A&M. I didn't even know that was a thing, bro.
Yeah,
that's amazing to me. Maybe back in the day, I've seen people stream it before. Is it considered one of the better NCAA games? It's the newest one, whatever you want to call the newest NCAA game. He's going to wind that clock down. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought he yanked it.
Ball game.
And he will end the ball game.
See
Memphis
you later, Alan.
will advance to the Final Four of gameplay. What a game. Put on by
Alan,
Carolina
there's
Gaming.
levels to this, baby.
We now have our Final Four coaches
There's levels to this, Alan.
for this tournament. Talk your noise, Jeff.
Tell it, man.
Talk your noise, Jeff. Talk your noise, Jeff.
Get Jeff on here.
That's going to move us now to the Final Four,
Now my
where we have
controller's acting
Memphis
stupid.
facing off against King Tut,
on, I'm
who
about to
won that
switch.
ridiculous game between Houston, and Liz going against Dirty Bear. Wow. Appreciate you, Smooth, for tagging ESPN. Corey said the best I can do is have to be our announcer for our games. Hey, I'm happy for it, brother. Appreciate you, Tyler. Colleen said, I'm just going to
it's not my
say it.
controller,
We've
it's
seen
the
some great games
freaking
tonight.
game.
3 out of 4 were decided by the last minute. That's 1,000% bars. That's 1,000% bars, Sister Colleen. I love that entirely. That's a good word. That's
So
a
B.
very
White,
good word.
dog. Hey, Sid, I appreciate it. B.
Brian-
White,
wait, I already
man,
read that,
played,
already.
he played good.
So
He
all
played
that to
good.
say, it's a newer
He missed
game,
a couple
Brian,
passes.
but
He
like
missed a couple
it's the game that we
throws,
all
dude,
rock. It's the servers
where
are still
it
live for
wouldn't
us to
even have
compete
come down
competitively
to
with
a
each
field
other.
goal, to be honest
Is that
with
the
you.
wrestler
Lillard
Resuve? What does that
threw one
mean?
pick, and, you know, it was a
Good, my son is
pick,
4
man.
months old now.
Shout out
Brad,
to Allen Whitley.
congratulations to you, bro. Man, shouts out to you, my guy.
That was reason for your
I
lag.
love it, brother. Man, I'm so grateful you can come in and whenever you can and show love. I love having you
Yeah,
here
oh, yeah,
every
you come
time,
up as
man.
a-
That's
yeah.
dope, man.
Click
Rough
the
night for
R3
A-Wit. I
in.
agree. Wait, does that mean that means that he did lose? Wow. Thank you, Miss Colleen. You just ruined that for me. Wow. Wow. You hear that, Colleen?
Yeah, it ain't working. I don't
I'm
think
booing
it's
you.
that. It ain't working.
That's my boo sound effect.
Hey, listen, we lied heavily.
You
we
ruined
lied
joy,
heavily on
Colleen.
Watkins,
You just
man. He
ruined my
played
joy,
great, dude.
okay? Thank you for
29
that.
carries,
Wow.
170 yards.
Wow.
1 touchdown,
Oh, man.
5.8.
He is. He's
yards
talking
a
hard
pop.
smack today. He really is. It was a good game. It was a
Receiving,
great game. It was a
He is
great
running
game.
his mouth,
Hey,
man.
Watkins is that dude,
Listen.
man.
After you win a game
Watkins
like
is
that,
that
shout out to
dude.
Allen Whitley. Allen Whitley is
Four
he's
receptions for
not
127
easy
He ain't
to
no
beat.
chump.
No, he's
Shout out
not
to that
easy to
man.
beat. And
He's
so
really
shout
not.
out to Jeff. Yeah,
I
that
agree.
sets
Jeff
up.
played his real
When
off.
you look at the Final Four of this bracket, you've got Temple, Kentucky, Memphis, and Auburn. You got two SEC teams and 2 American Conference teams. So
He was 11 for
Scout
23. So
scouting is who you want to run with is important, but also the
touchdowns, 2
matchups and who you play is also
At
important.
least
So
one of those was
yeah.
For sure.
I don't know if
For sure. That's a good word. That's a good word. Oh, you meant this loss. Oh, okay. Got you, Colin. Got you. Okay. Well, then I take my boo back. I'm going to give it back. I'm going to give you some love then. All love for you then. Enjoyed this. GG's to all the players. It was great games. Guys, we're going to be back again tomorrow for the Final Four and the championship game and the 3rd place winner. Y'all don't want to go nowhere. Jeff looks like a wrestler who went by the name Resuve. Oh, that's what you meant? Wow, that's funny, actually. That's pretty funny. Appreciate you, Brian. I wonder what he's going to say when he found out that the other dude was watching his stream during the game. He probably got some noise. He's going to talk. Allen Whitley is top 5 and earn it, period. You heard it here first. I didn't see that game. I've been here all night. Okay, for sure. Let me see. I might be able to get Jeff in.
Though, man. Shout out to Allen Whitley. I talked a whole bunch of trash about that man. But that was free. Listen, we had to put on the show, baby. I think Allen Whitley is a good user. I think he's a good user, and these tournaments are built for people like Allen Whitley. There's a reason why he's won one and played for another one and made a Final Four. Whatever his resume is, made an Elite Eight here. He's a good user. He's really good at playing this game. Allen Whitley is very good at playing this game. So this was a big win right here. I don't know who I got next in the tournament.
Hey, listen, if you are a user, if you're Liz, if you're
shout out
Patrick
Allen
Capers,
Whitley,
Dirty
man.
Bear, if you're
listen,
Jeff,
I'm not
or
even gonna
if
say go back.
you're
you know,
King
if you're
Tut,
watching the
y'all
stream,
boys better
you know,
keep your
going
schedules
back and
clear
watching
between
it.
8
I
p.m.
know you
Central
was already in
Standard
the stream,
to
Allen. I
11:30
already know.
p.m. Central Standard.
I already
I don't
know
want to
you
hear
was.
nothing about I got
I
something
saw
to
you
do,
pop
bro.
in on Jay
No,
Clay's stream
we
talking
got this
about
planned.
DQ.
Final Four is
I stop
tomorrow.
and throw.
Championship
Hey,
game
Allen
is
Whitley,
tomorrow.
I didn't roll
3rd
out
place
to
game
the
is tomorrow. We
freaking
got too many people that are
sideline
wanting to watch
and then
this for.
throw it.
I got
stopped in between the
something to do.
hashes.
No,
I was
this is
in
what you're
between
doing.
the hashes.
We about to make great
That is
content
not
right
a
now.
rule break.
I need y'all ready
So,
and
sorry to
prepared
bust your
and be
bubble on
loaded
that.
up. So start your scouting now against
all
these
right,
two
Phil,
teams.
I'm coming. I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream.
get a
I am
hold of
wanted
it
in the
real quick,
Discord.
actually.
I'm guessing you're talking about the J-Clay Discord, right? I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream so I can hop on there.
you send
I
him a
guess I
link
got my post
for
game
the invite?
interview. Hey, I appreciate everybody that came out, man. We got a big W in Maine.
That man got the
over
biggest water
Clemson,
container I've ever seen
and then
in
we
my
got a
entire life,
huge
bro.
win over Allen Whitley in the Elite Eight. Oh man, I appreciate all the follows, the stars that were sent, the comments, shares, all
try to
that
see if I
good
can send it
stuff. I
to
know
him.
it's wow, my
Yeah,
God, it's 1
I'm
o'clock in
trying
the
to get
morning.
there,
All
man.
right,
I
I'm gonna
can't
go ahead
get
and get
there.
off of
You're
here.
good,
Y'all have
you're
a
good.
great freaking night.
That's what your boy's here for, though. Invite.
Listen,
okay, man.
I'm just now getting a little bit more comfortable with Discord, man. It's just slowly creeping up on me.
Give me a second, guys, to get this going with can you you just talk to the folks real quick? Let me
Yeah, let me go back through here real
Click
quick. and
image,
get
earn
back
it
to where I
logo.
was. He's got to hydrate now. That boy gonna stay hydrated forever with that big ass water bottle.
All right, got him. Got it. Wait.
So we got one main guy in here. We've got Seagliz, who is kind of a nomad. We've got Dirty Bear, who is in a few different leagues as well, Hollywood.
Jeff, turn that camera on, fam.
And we've got Big Poppy and King Tut. You look hydrated, man.
Hey, listen, I tried, man. That bottle, I got to drink it before I go to sleep.
There you go.
Bro, I bet you get up 15 times a night going to the bathroom, bro. Do what you
Hey, I had to pee twice during that game.
I bet you did.
Oh, man.
I bet you did.
I went at the end of the third quarter, and I went, I think, at halftime.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on display right here.
Got cut weight. Got cut weight, man. Got cut weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put you on display right here, brother.
Listen,
Beautiful,
man.
beautiful,
Great
beautiful.
win. It's a different style for you to play against.
Yeah.
And, you had to force a defensive stop. You 4th and 15. I can tell you right now, if it had been anything under 8 yards, he was
he would have
probably
went
gonna go for it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
By the way,
shout out
guys,
to
if
you
you're in the
guys
chat, and
there,
you got
man. It
questions,
was,
feel free to
a
throw
real
them my way. I'll
hard-fought game.
point it to him, okay?
What was the challenge in trying to get him slowed down a little bit so you can score enough points?
I think the biggest challenge was his quarterback, man. It's whenever he didn't have anything downfield, he took off with it. And that was the toughest part, is knowing, okay, even if I have great coverage downfield, he has a quarterback that's a real threat to run. So even when we got down in those 3rd and long situations, I knew it was a pass. I was sweating because I was like, man, even if everything's covered, he can take off and run with it. And he did plenty of times and get the first down with his legs. So I think that was the biggest issue, or the biggest concern for me, was trying to figure out a way to also not only cover his wide receivers and make him throw the ball, but contain his quarterback from scrambling.
That's a good word. All right, Mr. I drink 15 gallons of water every night, and I don't want to respond to Jay Clay's messages whenever he needs to figure out time to play tournaments. Man, great games, bro.
Man.
Hey, GG's to you, homie. All flowers to you. All flowers to Elijah Entertainment, also, who played a fantastic game. Y'all put on a show. Y'all did great. Listen, I'm looking at this bracket here, and Ed said something that kind of got me thinking, which is there's two, you said American Southwest Conference, or what did you say? CUSA teams?
Two SEC teams and 2 American teams.
2 SEC, 2 American teams. So you're going to be lining up against King Tut, who is coming off of, we would argue, probably one of the best tournament games we've seen the entire tournament. It was intense. If you get a chance to go back and watch it, it's not a waste of your time. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
My question for you is you have been on a roll with the way you want to play and forcing your will against your opponent. Do you change your game up walking into now a very high-pressure game being the Final Four with King Tut, maybe not even being entirely familiar with his style of play or what he's going to do?
Yeah, so I don't know really anything about King Tut. I've seen and heard about some of his games, so I'm going to have to go back and watch his games. The word's out, like he likes to run rap all the time and blah, blah, blah. But the word is also out that he plays really good defense. So that aside, I'm not going to change anything for him. I'm not going to change anything for anybody. I want you to adjust to me, and I want you to have to play my ball, because if I can get you to do that, then I feel very confident in my ability to win the game.
For sure. Tio asked, first question, how many gallons does that thing hold?
I actually do not know.
My man, you stay hydrated,
really
bro.
Big.
You stay hydrated, bro. It's amazing. It's amazing to me, actually. Elijah Entertainment, great game. I'm going to let Kamish probably answer some of those questions. Justin asked, at what point did you realize actually, I'm not going to ask that question either. He said, secondly, did that affect I don't think he's watching. Were you watching the stream at all?
Hey, ask the question, man. First of all, tell me who it is, and second of all, ask the question.
Justin Clay asked, at what point did you realize that your opponent was watching the stream? And then number 2, did that affect your play calling going forward?
Oh, listen, I realized he was watching the stream when I was talking major cash money-ish about him, and he started taking his players when I was on offense and hyping up the crowd. Then 2, I had y'all stream pulled up just like as background noise, And I saw him pop in y'all stream talking about I rolled out and stopped and threw, and it should have been a DQ. When first of all, I stopped in between the hashes, which is totally legal. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I stopped in between the hashes well before the hash, so I wasn't illegal. I'm never mind. I was about to go in. I was about to go at him, dog. I was about to go at him, but I ain't gonna do it.
You're
I ain't
good.
gonna do it. So first
You're
of all,
good.
that wasn't an
It's been
illegal.
a lot. It's been a lot. It's been hot the last 10 days in earnest, man. We need some calm, some
Man, we need
salve.
to. Man, I'm gonna get
Yeah,
my guitar.
but-
We gonna sing
but I
Kumbaya,
knew-
bro.
I
We
knew-
need a hug.
I knew early on that he was freaking more than likely watching the stream because he also didn't stream, not to my knowledge, and I have no idea why he wouldn't stream the game. I have no idea why he wouldn't. But anyways, I kind of suspected that he was lurking.
That's a good
But
word.
no,
brother.
it didn't affect any of my play calling, bro. I don't care if he's watching.
That's a good word, man. That's a good word. Hey, listen, shouts out to you, brother. I am going to tip my hat to you and to him because to get it this far in the tournament was not an easy feat. You had some tough games. He had some tough games, and you guys balled out and showed a great performance. You're going to be playing against a King Tut team who I'm going to just throw this out there. Colleen said it best. You got the entire weight of the PS3 nation on your shoulders right now because King Tut, as an Xbox player, said, I'm putting you on notice and everybody else on notice that I'm not backing down to any PS3 player. Bro.
PS3 main.
Bro, he
Yeah.
called out
Main.
PS3 main.
That's all good, man. It is what,
He said,
whatever,
I run the
dog.
best defense in all of Earn It, bro. And he said, I don't care who I take. I'm going to lock him out.
Hey, listen, that's real easy to say when you got a good team. That's real easy to say, my guy. What I do with Memphis is on a whole nother level what he does with Auburn. It's on a whole nother level, dog.
Talk your noise, bro. Come on. I love it. We let him
Hey,
talk
listen,
his noise. You talk your noise.
We'll see him tomorrow, man. I don't care what he said. We'll see him tomorrow. We'll see about it.
So you are playing tomorrow?
Well, I thought that was what's the plan?
No, that was a trick. I was trying to see if you actually read my messages. So this is actually great. So you just committed to it. So Friday, tomorrow, you are going to be playing, and I'm going to get those games going.
Yeah.
We're going to try to see if we can line it up 8 p.m. Central Standard Time Zone and around 8:45-ish, maybe 8:30-ish, and then we'll run the championship game and then the third place game after that. So it's going to be fun. We just need to make sure we get the dynasties and stuff and give enough time for that to be set up between the two. But yeah, we're going to run it tomorrow. Absolutely.
All right, that sounds good. I'll be there. I'm good.
Anything else you want to give the people, brother?
No, man. Hey, listen, all the trash talk I said about Allen aside, he is a good user, man. Shout out to Allen. There's a reason why he's won it before and played for another championship a couple times. He's a good user, man. So shout out to him. It was a good game.
I love both of y'all's gameplay. Very much oil and water, which made this game so interesting to watch, bro. Congratulations to you, brother. We are excited to see what you do in the Final Four, and we're excited to see you represent the entire PS3 nation. Don't you dare let us down, bro, okay? Because we never go hear the end of it.
It's going to be tough, man. He's a good opponent.
We ain't going to hear the end of it. GG's, bro.
Great game,
GG's
man.
to you, my
Great
guy.
game, Jeff.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, there it goes right there. Screen. All right, there we go. Okay. Welcome-ish after a fantastic night of college football. You want to give the people anything else?
What is there to give them? I mean, we got a Final Four of 4 users that I didn't have in my Final Four. I mean, can Siegliz do it again? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
That's this thing that when I went back and looked at the history of this tournament to see there were a couple of different players who always had very good tournaments.
Yeah.
Alan Whitley was one. Siegliz is another. Al was another. Games and styles that are suited more for tournament style plays. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
we got a couple of newbies now. Now we got Patrick Caper, who's now in there twice. In the final, at Elite 8, Final Four in that area. So you're getting a sense of who the tournament players are. There's a big difference between playing in a dynasty with 12 killers versus in a tournament. Tournament is good because it shows your coaching acumen and what you can do when you have when you select a team that kind of fits your mode.
Yeah.
But what happens when you go to a team and you're trying to build them and you don't have those pieces? So there's a big difference between the dynasty mode and the playoff mode that people need to remember when they start looking at a lot of these people play.
That's a good word, bro. That's a good word, bro. You lean back, got that whole R&B vibe to you right now, bro. That late night R&B vibe.
Bro, it's 12 o'clock at night, man.
I know it, which means, guys, unfortunately, we're at the worst part of the stream, which means I got to let y'all go because my wife just got back in town from being out for about a week. Man, I'm going to go home because I haven't seen her in a long time and go give her some big hugs and stuff, man. Commish, thank you so much
And
for
stuff.
rocking with your boy. Hey, listen, hey.
I can do some end stuff. I like that stuff. That works.
I didn't say that. I said, end stuff, and it's what it is. All right, it's what it is. All right. Hey, GG's, guys, listen, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time Zone. We're coming back and we're bringing all of the smoke, guys. You won't want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Final Four is going down tomorrow. On top of that, we got the championship game and the runner-up game that's taking place then too. Make sure y'all are there. You won't want to miss it. It's your boy FBJClay. Commish. Welcome to Earn It Dynasty Network. I'll see y'all in the building, baby. Peace.